Hey, we're live. Hey, everybody. Hey. It's time. It's Mattman time. Pop.
Whop, whop, whop.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. All right. I guess we could hit record and I'll do a proper intro. How about that?
I think so.
You want to do that? Thank you very much.
I do miss doing these.
Yeah. All right. We'll begin. I guess you know what? I'm just going to do normal. The show looks worthless, but I'm glad you guys decided to do a watch along. Yeah, man, we haven't done one in ever. All right, let me hit record here. Here we go.
All right.
I don't need to do a proper intro. It's a watch along.
No, you got to do a proper intro because I feel like it sets the mood.
Yeah. You want me to do it? All right.
Yeah,
let's do it.
absolutely.
All right, let me kill this. All right. We'll begin in 3, 2, and 1. Everybody, welcome to Mattman, your source for all things professional wrestling. I'm Andrew Zarian, and this is our WWE Extreme Rules 2021 watch along. Of course, with me as always, forever on vacation, Rich Stambolian.
Throw those effing dice, baby. I'm a gambling man tonight.
You want to play dice?
And I want to play dice all night.
Dude, can I tell you? A lot of dice playing in Manhattan now.
A lot of dice. I mean,
a
there's
lot of
always been,
CeeLos being played. Dude, you know, there's a barbershop right by me. It's like a barbershop school.
Yeah.
So they're always playing over there. So I was like, you know what? I want to join in. Like,
throw your money down.
but sometimes I'm really like, I'm dressed up.
You get intimidated.
No, I'm like, they're gonna think I'm out of my mind. If I go like this, I'm like, yo, I want to get in. How much? They'll be like, okay, no problem. I'm wearing my J's.
Absolutely,
I've got a t-shirt on. I got my jeans. I'm wearing a suit, you know, and I'm like, hey, fellas, how much is it to throw a dice?
At that point, do you turn around and go, and by the way, I would have voted for Obama for a third term.
I would have voted for Obama a third term.
Ooh, Badger 3,499, my baby.
There we go. Here we start.
Double 666s, man.
So we got some new graphics going for the watch along. Hashtag Mattmen Live. When you're tweeting us, when you're tweeting tonight, use the hashtag Mattmen Live along with Extreme Rules. We got some stuff going, man. We got a big week. I'll give you a little insight. Rich and I have a really big meeting on Tuesday with each other.
With each other.
Right? With each other.
Mm-hmm.
We got some things going. Oh, Reggie
Simmons just wanted to say you guys are dope AF. Keep up the dope work, my brothers.
Thank you. See?
Thanks, Reggie.
Awesome.
Mwah.
We're up to $10 today, $9.99. I think tonight's going to be a really fun night. We haven't done this in a very long time.
Tonight's the night. This is the high five that's off camera.
Hold on. This is how we become one. Yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, Bachelor 3000.
Yes.
Phone lines are also going to be open.
Uh-oh.
888-828-1437. We're going to be taking phone calls at one point during the show. I haven't decided when yet.
Was the last watch along we did with Blaze and Kyle?
Oh, yeah.
And we took all the or no, it was WrestleMania with Josh, right? I don't remember because like we haven't done this in a while.
Well, SummerSlam we didn't do, right?
SummerSlam, no. MSG, no.
All Out, no.
All Out, no. Grand Slam, no.
What was the paper? We didn't do Money in the Bank because I was sick for one of them.
I think that was Money in the...
Was that the one that I turned around? I said, fuck it. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I think we live tweeted Money in the Bank, and I think we both fell asleep. And I remember texting Mr. Gonzo at like 9 o'clock going, I'm falling asleep. Please pick up the slack on this. Oh, boy. All right. Again, thanks to our producers, Mr. Gonzo, Jonathan. We're going to be watching the show, talking about the show. You can follow us on our socials at Mattman Podcast. And don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. Patreon.com/Mattman Podcast.
Yeah, man.
A lot of cool stuff.
A lot of cool stuff. Rich is going to be, actually, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Rich and MG Geek are going to be spearheading the Patreon moving forward. I don't want to, you know what? It's such a big thing, what we're going to be doing next. Yeah. I don't want to, and by the way, we're staying on Observer for all those people that are, you know, like, what are you doing with Observer? We're still there. Mm-hmm. We're not going anywhere. I love those guys. Meltzer's going to fire you for this. Wait till you see what I'm going to do later. I'm going to do it. So we have a lot going on. So obviously, this is a very big transition period in our careers. New graphics also. We went brighter. Yeah. You know, NXT went brighter, so we're going brighter too. We're doing the 500 colors.
We're going brighter. I'm not wearing all black or a dark color for once. I put on my party shirt.
Yeah.
You know, party with Rich. That's cool, man. Armand, $5. Meltzer is going to fire you for this.
Yeah. He loves us.
Connor
Dave loves
Bernard.
me.
Hey guys, massive fan of Matt Man, my favorite wrestling podcast out there.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Connor.
Love it, guys. Guys, keep telling us we're your favorite wrestling podcast. We get stronger every night when we go to bed, and we text each other at 6 a.m. and go, "Did you feel all that love from last night?"
Dude, I can't sleep after the watch along. Sometimes we do like a Rich Mix went low. Might just be me. You are a little low.
Am I?
Yeah, keep talking.
Uh-oh. Let me talk about this wrestling. Script, boom, boom.
I potted you up.
Thank you. Oh, that is nice. Yeah. That is nice.
I potted you up. So there's a lot going on. I'm disappointed you didn't paint your Mustang in the NXT colors. You know what it is, dude? I got to tell you, we need to redo the studio.
Yes,
okay?
both of us.
I'll give you a little hint. In January, we're gutting this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much of a drastic difference we're gonna make it, but we need new tables. We need new stuff. I think what we'll do some sort of like Patreon thing where you could be like a founder or something cool. We'll do something cool.
We can do a Patreon thing where you can be a founder and also have a live stream of us fixing stuff.
Just fixing shit. Yeah.
Do you want to repaint or are we good with that?
I do need to repaint because there's like, look at all the shit all over the walls.
That's Steve's fault.
You know? Yeah. Steve put it in the wrong spot, but we have a lot of stuff we got to do here. Mm-hmm. More colors.
You're getting a lot of potato requests, Andrew.
Dude, because I told the story on Wrestle Talk.
Will you eat another potato?
From a Persian man? Maybe. I don't know.
From any man.
I didn't tell the story how I suckled on his finger a little bit when he fed it to me.
I think you said that on Thursday. Remember what we said on Thursday, though.
What did we say?
If you can suck your own potato, that means you're immortal.
That does mean you're immortal. Saturday. We did the show Saturday.
Oh, dude. It's a blur.
Where's the pick of Denise? Right over there. Denise Salcedo, everybody.
Yeah.
Where's Denise?
Where is Denise?
Dude, we got to... what's the password? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm being asked what the password is.
It's a password for what? For life? The answer to life is 42. Guys. My boys. Ooh, Shin's in the chat room right now.
Everybody's here, man. In Armenia, potatoes eat you. Potatoes. Somebody told me... you want to hear something funny? So one of the girls that works with me, we're going to talk about wrestling here tonight, and I got a couple scoops, but I'm not. I'm warning you guys now. I am not going to spoil any results.
No,
I will allude. I will wink and a nod you.
You'll massage and gesticulate.
I will massage you all night long, but I will not.
But we'll never bring you to climax.
I will never bring you to climax ever. All right.
Not because you're a tease, just because you're a terrible lover.
Yeah, I'm a terrible lover. What time is it where you are? It's 7:09 p.m. in New York. So one of the girls that works with me, we were talking about like accents. Like I was like, oh, that guy has such like a New York thing. Mm-hmm. She's like, who does? And I'm like, oh, that guy. I'm like, like me. Mm-hmm. It comes out. He goes, I always thought you have an Italian accent. That's what she kept saying to me.
To you,
to me,
like,
dude, you know what? I'm like. I have an Italian accent.
Like Super Mario?
It literally word for word what I said. I'm like Mario? They're like, no, like an Italian guy. You talk like an Italian guy.
All right. You mean like a New Yorker?
I'm like, so like a New Yorker.
Yeah.
I talk like a New Yorker. This is the best, right? Looks at the person next to me and goes, no, like this guy. Like him. I said, he's Native American.
No.
He is. And the guy is like very, like, obviously everybody's mixed, right? But he's very, very like... he looks like an Italian dude. I get it.
Oh, yeah. I understand. He's got that Taz level.
He's got the Taz level. Yeah. So I was like, I sound very New York, but I hide it tremendous. Like I work very hard at hiding it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't. Like right now, it's coming out because I'm excited. But I couldn't. She's like, you sound Italian. I'm like Mario. Like,
it would have been funny if you were like. And then, she pointed to the guy next to me, and it was Big Pussy, Vincent Pastore.
What are you, Tony D'Angelo?
We got Joel Arias in the chat. You guys are awesome. I've been listening every week. Best wrestling podcast.
Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to have fun tonight. It's not a show. It's not a traditional show. Oh, where's my apology?
Carissa wants that apology.
Carissa, I want to apologize.
Carissa, if you call in tonight, he'll apologize to you.
I will apologize to you right now.
You have to call in. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to apologize for absolutely nothing.
There you go.
All right? You guys are nuts over there in South Ozone.
You guys are nuts over there.
There's my apology. Bunch of crazy people. Like the grape Ayaz.
Fakakta.
You know what he did? The first time he met me?
I can imagine.
Didn't you know what he did?
What did he do?
Fucking guy, he goes, hold on. He started filing down his teeth. Just took a big chunk out of my neck.
Hold on. He bit
Yeah.
you. I
He
has
bit
bit
me.
you.
He's a vampire.
You turn into a grape at midnight now.
Now I turn into a grape at midnight every night.
Oh, Carissa's going to call in.
Oh,
Guys,
shit.
Guys, I want all of you guys to call in and out at the same time, but you will get a beautiful...
Yeah,
I
we're going
love
to be
you.
taking phone calls in a little bit.
I can't wait. Mark L, miss you
Yeah.
too, bud. Connor says Andrew should be wearing Mark Henry's salmon suit for that apology.
I have a salmon soup. I have the Mark Henry salmon. Yeah, the one that I wore at Belmont.
Yeah. Oh,
When I was a rich boy. I was
Yeah.
acting like such a rich
You were a
boy,
fancy
that day.
boy that day.
Yeah, I lost like $700
I know.
betting on that horse.
I also bet on that dumb horse, by the way.
You did too.
I did. But with my family, so I didn't lose any real money. But still, I bet on that horse. And I was like, that's my buddy's that's the guy my buddy works with, that's his horse.
That's
Looks
his
like
horse.
A good horse.
Listen, I got a little tip for you. I got a horse for you. Coming in from California. Listen, he's really good up to a mile, but after a mile he slows down, but I think he could do this. If I had won that day,
Yeah.
I would have won
$10,000.
no, probably more, probably
Yeah?
a little more, yeah.
What was the bet you put on it? You just because
I don't
he was
remember.
what, like 10-1 or 20-1?
I don't even remember, dude.
Yeah.
It was high. It was close to 15 probably. I don't know, it was probably like 15 grand.
Talking about betting on horses right now.
This is what my life. I'm going to Belmont on October 11th, apparently.
Oh, nice. I haven't been to.
You want to come? Bob's Uncle Bob's taking us.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I haven't been to the ponies in a while.
Yeah.
My uncle used to take me when my uncle had to babysit me when I was a kid. He used to take me to all the various OTBs in Astoria.
Fantastic.
And for those of you that don't know what an OTB is, it's where
Off-track betting.
Off-track betting. It's a very dank room that wishes it was a casino where men just get angry at a TV.
Do me a favor,
because they're
Rich.
losing.
Can you pull the mic up a little bit? You are low, but
Yeah.
I can't bring you up any higher.
This thing, I don't know if this thing's broken or what, but I can't fix this.
You know what? You can put in a stopper.
Yeah, let's do that.
Want to do this?
Let's do that.
Yeah, we're just hanging out here today. This is like what everybody else does
We do.
when they don't do a show.
I know. So we.
This is what most people call a podcast.
So yeah, my uncle used to take me to the OTB when I was a kid. Like I always thought it was great. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Shin goes, I demand an apology from Deacon for existing. I do too. Did you see that photo I posted of me and young Deacon?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hockey picture.
No, the skiing picture.
No.
Yeah.
I did
On my
not.
Instagram. I
wanna
posted
see
it on
that.
my timeline.
Armand asks, "Where's my apology for you going to Botanical Gardens and not inviting me?" I thought he lived. Armand, I thought you lived in like White Plains or something.
I think he's in the boogie.
He's in the boogie.
Yeah. He's in the boogie down.
Pro wrestling everything. Tell Andrew I need an answer. Top 10 reasons why Brooklyn is great.
Ugh.
St. Vitus, Union Hall.
Yeah, you like Brooklyn.
I do like Brooklyn. I see a lot of metal shows in Brooklyn, so I'm cool with Brooklyn. I like the food. I've had some good times in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Trash bar.
I've never had
Used
a
to
good time
play
in
there.
Brooklyn. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why. Listen, my Brooklyn hate, semi-true. The truth is somewhere in the middle. I've never had a good time in Brooklyn.
We did have a good time at that show in Sheepshead Bay, the Evolve show.
Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was
it
a great
200 degrees and Craig Seaman. Craig Seaman is someone else.
Canyon Seaman.
Canyon Seaman. Craig Seaman is someone I know.
I think Craig Seaman happened later that night.
Craig
after he got
Seaman
drunk.
happened later. Canyon Seaman came over and gave us. I guess we could talk about the what exactly happened fully.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a little drunk.
It's been a few years, but yeah, let's so that show is momentous for us, and we talk about it every so often, but like, you know, we pre 2020 we would go to indie shows all the time, and this was a cool one because you had Chris Hero on the bill, Chris Hero fighting Cody, you had Drew McIntyre, EC3 before all these guys got signed. This is right after the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
Was it the Cruiserweight Classic?
With Cedric?
With Ibushi and Zack Sabre and Cedric.
Yeah,
and all
it was
that.
Cruiserweight.
So it was right after like one of Cedric's matches, and we're getting $3 beers in this stank, sweaty high school gym.
In the middle of the summer.
In the middle of the summer. We met a fake Shin, and then we turn around and we were like, oh, it's Kane and Seaman. And then Andrew's like, hey, are you guys signing Cedric? And he was like, all sweaty and like a little, you know, he was like flop sweat.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you better believe it, but don't go putting that on the dirt sheets.
And I didn't. And I
No, you
didn't
didn't.
until
Yeah.
I freaking got drunk on a watch along. I think on for SummerSlam.
That's what happens. But also, you know what? Like that happened so long ago that if
Yeah.
that happened again now, that shit would blow up the internet.
Oh, look who's on TV. I don't want to mention him.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
So you get quoted and misquoted constantly. I think that guy needs a toupee.
No, his head won't work.
How do you feel about toupees?
I think I'm very.
Never asked you this.
Honestly, I'm very pro people having really good pieces.
Really?
And I think the problem is people make a really bad mistake
Mm-hmm.
with getting a piece. They generally buy that that hair club piece that every 50-year-old man wears.
Yeah.
You want to see a good piece?
That's one that Bob
You want
has,
to see
right?
one?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Whoa, no!
Can you imagine? Would that be the greatest revelation?
I think
You would not know how to deal with that, right?
dude, I'd honestly I would pass the F out.
You really? I think most people would.
I'd pass out if I was in the room with you while you did it. I would be the the when Undertaker lost and that dude reacted to it.
Yeah.
That'd be
you know what's hysterical, dude? I get a lot of people. I do that joke all the time now.
Uh-huh.
And every time the reaction is the same mortified look.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to adjust my shirt. It looks
Are
like
your
I'm
nips
wearing
coming out?
it looks like I'm wearing a singlet. Yeah. Not a singlet, like the Andre the Giant thing.
No, people get really uncomfortable. I'm like, hold on, I'll show you a really good piece. You want to see it? And I go like this, and everybody's eye just go.
Oh my god!
I could do that with my eyebrows. Can you?
Oh
imagine?
no!
Fucking put these off.
If you did that with your mustache, I want to see you.
Just smooth.
I want you to lose you'll grow that shit back in like a day, dude.
What, the beard?
The mustache.
Oh, never.
I want you to lose a bet, and then you have to shave just this part of your face.
Just the mustache.
Just the mustache and leave everything else.
Interesting.
I feel like you'd look like such a maniac, dude. It was very tough. From Shari, I can't pronounce your name, dude. I'm sorry. I thought you guys were dressed like Kiss. I was gonna come as Paul Stanley, and then I realized I had to go to a bunch of stores before I came.
No, we were talking about Jess and I were talking about the Halloween show that we'll probably do for Halloween Havoc, like we did last year. I thought that was a lot of fun, you know. But we're like, okay, we all got to dress as something. I didn't even think of the Kiss conversation. I think we all have to do Kiss now.
That'd be amazing.
I think we all have to do Kiss.
You're gonna be Starchild.
Yeah,
I'll be Starchild. You'll be Ace.
I want to be
Ace.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Who's she gonna be?
You know what? Either one works because Peter Criss works as the cat makeup, but I wouldn't mind seeing your wife as Gene Simmons. She got the hair for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. You can draw like a little widow's peak, and then
she got the micro tattooing on her eyebrows.
Yeah, they look good.
Listen, I'm like, just put on a flannel, button only the top, and put like a white tank top, and wear one of my bigger jeans.
Oh boy!
All right. But you got to have the boxers showing a little bit coming up from. I'm like, I'm into this look.
You're into the chulas.
I'm into the chulas, man. I'm into that, and I got to tell you, being born and raised in New York, there's something really attractive about a really loudmouth Spanish woman. I think we all are attracted to that.
A lot of guys want their women to dress like Princess Leia. Andrew wants his woman to dress like a
hoop earrings,
East LA chula.
I'll do the New York thing.
Yeah,
big hoop earrings.
Oh yeah,
tank top, sweatpants rolled up, and a pair of Air Force Ones or Jordan 11s. All right.
You know what? That if you didn't grow up in New York in the mid '90s, man, that is a look that hits me right.
That is a look that hits me.
That classic, almost like Mariah look. Like
a lot of
big hoops,
the curled gel, and the Vaseline always in the backpack. You know why? Mm-hmm. You might get in a fight, and you don't want to mess up your pretty face. Mm-hmm. I swear to God, these girls would walk around with Vaseline. Whenever they would have fights, they would take the rings off and put Vaseline on their face. Suncast is in there.
Okay, oh my God.
Doing something.
Suncast in the machine? Is he Lawnmower Man?
In the machine.
Suncast, is you Lawnmower Man?
He is Lawnmower Man. Uh-oh. Can you take this? I got to take this call.
Yeah. Goodbye. So it's me in a chair. Guys, give me your questions to ask this chair that is sitting right next to me. Let's see what we got here. Shin, Chula, isn't that a hot sauce? That is Cholula, my friend, but yeah. Andrew, get your wife to dress like Viking Lesnar. That would be hysterical. Who's going to be the Kiss Demon? That's going to be Andrew's wife. She has the hair for it. She has very long hair. Andrew fell in love in East LA to the sound of a guitar, played by Carlos. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. Charlie Orr says, I've been really immersing myself in the early 2010s indie stuff as well as movies. Man, I would have loved to have been a teenager at that time. Amazing vibes from those, clothing and everything. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's, they say that about every generation where it's you have a weird fondness for the stuff that came before you. Yesterday, my wife and I were in the car and she's got Sirius Radio in her car. and one of the stations is called Fly, and all it plays is mid to late 90s hip hop and R&B, and it's fan-friggin-tastic. And it's also, I wouldn't say shocking, but we know the words to almost every single one of the songs that came on the radio, which is a lot of fun. It's very nostalgic, especially if you're driving around the city, you know, because my mind's like perpetually in that place, kind of. Jamie Todd, do you think the Extreme Rules card is lackluster? I think it's going to be a fun card. From what we hear, the show might be very tight, you know, like it might be less than 3 hours, which is a good thing. Shin, ask the chair what's up and see what he says. Chair, what's going on, man? Your chair was about to end. I was having an interview with your chair, by the way. Everything all right?
Yeah, work.
Okay.
Our act canceled.
Stop doing the wrestling stuff.
Act canceled.
Oh, that stinks. PMX, do you watch Wu-Tang show on Hulu from Banter 3000?
Oh, I gotta check it out.
I've watched the first few episodes. I really like it. But it's also like, it's kind of fun to see like when they introduce people and you're like, oh, that's Ghostface, or like, oh, that's RZA, you know, without them like really coming out and say it. The dude who plays ODB is friggin' amazing.
Oh, he's good. I gotta check it out. Is it worth watching? Honestly, like, would I be into it? Because I'm a big Wu-Tang guy.
I think it was 15. If the episodes were 15 minutes shorter, you'd be really into it. Because some of the episodes could drag out a little bit.
Okay, got it. Very solid. Great acting, writing, and emotion. Maybe I gotta check this out.
That's good.
You know, I have a complaint. How the hell? Here's a question. How do you watch Vice on a Fire TV?
From like Dark Side of the Ring?
They have no freaking app. There's no Vice app. There's no Viceland app. I have no way of watching it. I tried to Chromecast it, and that episode doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah, I've tried on 3 different devices.
Interesting.
It doesn't play on the app.
I usually just go on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube though.
Or Dailymotion.
Oh yeah.
Dailymotion has everything.
I know.
That's how we used to watch the G1. Remember, before the New Japan.
Vice is on Hulu Live. Yeah, I don't have Hulu Live. I have YouTube TV.
Guys, out of curiosity, in the chat room, who show of hands?
Yeah.
Are you guys Wu-Tang fans or what?
It ain't nothing to F with.
I think everybody was a Wu-Tang fan at some point.
The Wu-Tang.
Oh,
look what he's doing.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Should I do this? Oh no, he's got to make your box smaller. There we go.
That's what he said.
Oh, look at that, guys! You're not gonna believe what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be wild. Scar happy, Wu-Tang forever, everything pro wrestling, Wu-Tang.
Everybody's all about
everybody Wu-Tang. You know what? We're gonna do our rendition of
Isn't that a good Method Man?
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think
just
you could
booked
do
him, by
better.
the way. He's come to the club
Oh,
in a couple weeks. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got the chat going. I think we got to change the font on that, but I think that's good.
It's very red. I think this is Suncast's Russian bot chat.
It is his Russian bot chat.
Oh, interesting. Wu-Tang was pretty big in the South, but more for their style of dress. You know what's funny? Like,
it was big in the South, but style of what?
Bachelor says Wu-Tang was pretty big in the South, but more for their style of dress. They were very loose dudes. I remember because Wu-Tang hit their prime when we were in junior high. You know, so imagine like a bunch of like 14-year-old like kids across the spectrum of colors trying to dress like everybody in Wu-Tang. Usually like the Ghostface fans or like Method Man or ODB. Do you remember that? Like in school, like when kids would try to dress like Wu-Tang?
No, but you know what I would get? There was a group of kids in my school, and they would play Wu-Tang where they would pick, and this is like in 6th grade, they would pick a character, and they would be that character. It was a game of like catch 'em.
And nobody wanted to be like you got or
no, the RZA. Everybody wanted to be RZA. Everybody wanted to be Method Man.
Nobody wanted to be Inspector Deck.
You couldn't be Redman because he was not officially in
unofficial Wu-Tang.
Unofficial Wu-Tang. I was a big Bone Thugs and Harmony fan.
Oh, I know you were. I remember that.
His 1999 Eternal was the best rap album of that year.
Weren't you buddies with like Busy Bone or something?
I was, yeah.
That's right.
I was friends with his cousin, and he like came to the school one time to pick him up.
Watching from Vancouver, Canada, this is Connor. Have you ever been here? No. I've only been to Montreal in Canada. And it was dirty Montreal. It was Casino Montreal.
Okay. All right, let me load this up here. You want to go through the card tonight?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here. Raekwon.
Inspect the deck. We're very well versed in our Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it's also crazy that Riz is a effing genius.
He is a genius, right?
Genius. His book is amazing. All the stuff that all the side stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know?
It's fantastic. All right, you ready for this? Let's go through the card. I want to get your predictions, and listen, let's get the chat predictions also. We got to load the shot in the thing.
Yeah. Extreme Rules. Undertaker comes back tonight.
All right. Extreme Rules.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go through the card.
Pre-show, Liv Morgan versus Carmella.
I want Liv to win.
I think Liv's going to take it.
You think Liv?
Yeah.
Liv's going to take it? All right, so we have our predictions here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have the prediction story. All right, let me... Let me see here. All right, so Liv, I go with Liv. You're going with...
No,
I think we all want Liv to win.
I think I'm going with Liv, too.
Okay. MG Geek. Was this MG Geek or was this... Oh, no, this was Jonathan because he wrote The Battle of Enzo. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos versus the Street Profits. Who are we going with?
I'm going to go Oos.
You're going to go Oos.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go Street Profits.
Okay.
Just to change things up a little bit. United States Championship, Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Jeff Daddy. Who do you got?
Damian Priest, man. I hope he retains.
I do too.
Daddy.
Jeff Daddy. SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch versus Bianca.
I'm going to go Becky.
I think we're all going Becky.
Mm-hmm.
Raw Women's Champion. You all went with Alexa Bliss to win the title.
Yes.
I'm interested by that. I went with Flair.
Okay.
Then we got Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus the Demon Finn Balor.
Oh, I'm going with Roman, but what a coup it would be. What a response it would be for Finn to win the title. Right?
Yeah.
Do you think that would happen at all? And any realm of possibility, what's your percentage on that?
I think it's very low.
Okay.
I would say it's pretty low. I don't think he's gonna win. But listen, the Demon's never lost, so maybe he wins by DQ.
Interesting.
Or count out.
I'm gonna lick the chat room.
You want to lick the chat room? There you go. And is that it? Is that all the matches?
No. There's
I went through all of them.
No. New Day versus Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and Omos.
Is that missing? Did I skip it? I may have. Yeah. Oh, Damian Priest. We got New Day. Okay.
Yeah, Usos. I think New Day win.
I don't think that's in our notes.
No.
We got Extreme Rules. We got the championship match.
Mm-hmm.
We got the women's title match. We got SmackDown Championship.
All the titles are on the line except for the Liv and Carmella and the New Day match. Yeah. But everything's a title match tonight.
Yeah. So we'll see.
You know what's funny? Roman versus Finn is an Extreme Rules match.
Yes, that's the only match that's an Extreme Rules match.
That's the only one. I think that's so bizarre, right?
Isn't that freaking weird?
This pay-per-view, correct me if I'm wrong, started as One Night Stand.
What originally? No, One Night Stand originally was in June.
No, but I'm saying it went from One Night Stand to One Night Stand 2 to
always in June though.
Right.
Oh, to Extreme Rules.
To Extreme Rules.
Might be.
Right?
Might be.
I think that's the origin of this pay-per-view. And then did they ever really do anything like that extreme?
On Extreme Rules? Probably the early ones.
The early ones, right?
Stuff, yeah.
Do you you know what? It's very interesting to speculate if WWE has a quote-unquote answer to the stuff that AEW has been doing. You know what that answer would be?
What?
Finn winning.
Okay.
People would go nuts. And I think if we see color tonight.
I don't think we're going to see it.
But when's the last time we saw color? Was it Randy versus Brock?
That was bad. No, we've seen it way after that. But that was bad. That was by design.
Yes.
Can you believe they came up with that? Can you believe that? They thought that's less barbaric than gigging. really easily, quickly, safely. Instead, he's going to freaking elbow him and hammer strike him. A hammer punch.
Yeah.
Over and over again until his head busts open, until he's bleeding. Unbelievable. By the way, this New Day versus Lashley, Omos, and AJ Styles, critical WWE booking right now. This very easily should have been the Hurt Business.
Yeah, but the Hurt Business is hurt and done, right? Is Bobby Lashley's like, he should call himself the Hurt Man.
I mean, yeah, he's the Hurt Man. Hurtman.
Bobby Hurtman. Bobby Hurtman.
I like Bobby Hurtman.
I'm Bobby Hurtman. I'm your new lawyer.
I'm your new lawyer, Bobby Hurtman. I live in Deer Park.
Oh, very good.
I find that, just a great example of the not going forward with this.
I think it's people kind of poo-poo on this card, but on paper, this is actually a pretty good card. If you think about it, like everybody here is over, right? Like Charlotte and Alexa,
yeah.
And also like it's kind of interesting too because like you're missing like a lot of guys that are quote unquote left on the roster. Wow, Charlotte looks great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, she looks really good. I think she's losing that belt.
I was on Barstool with Robbie Vox.
Mm-hmm.
He does a tremendous job with his podcast. It's dropping tomorrow, but we were talking about this, and we were talking about just like Britt Baker is AEW's version of Charlotte, right? Technically,
yeah.
I see it as that, right? Top dog, strong alpha female. That's the gimmick. But she's so much more relatable.
Yes.
For a normal common person could relate to that character.
Absolutely.
More than Charlotte, which is, amplified. Superhuman.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. WWE, everybody has some sort of something big. Everything is big.
I think the women's roster are a bunch of superhumans, and I also think that's why they can survive everywhere outside of WWE, because they're that big, like Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Like Tamina, Natalia. My wife saw Rhea Ripley the other day. She's like, oh, I love her. I love her style. She looks like she's so big.
She is big.
And I'm like, but she's 5'7". But
is she really?
Big. Yeah, she's technically not that big, but she looks gigantic on TV. It's like the Dana Bryan thing.
She is 5'7", and then she has those big boots, so she adds another 2 inches to that or 3 inches to that.
And also, when we were talking to my my girlfriend Tamina,
yes,
I thought she was going to be my height, to be honest.
Tamina,
yeah,
no, she's shorter.
She is about like,
she's
about your height,
probably my height. Yeah,
like 5'11", 5'10".
I'm not 5'11". I wish I'm 5'9".
Okay. Yeah, so she was about that tall, which is very
I was 5'9" and a half at one point.
I
lost that half an inch.
I think you should start wearing
lifts,
platform. No, platform. Boots.
Big platforms,
like Kiss.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm into this. Rich looks 6'2" on TV.
I do.
Rich is 6'2".
I'm the tall boy.
He is a tall
knock
boy.
on wood. I like that. I like that. Though. I like it when people meet me that watch us and then they're like, "Wow, you're a big boy," and then I take their lunch money.
Yeah.
No Corbin on the card means bad card. It says Shin.
His boy Baron Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
So this looks like it's going to be a quick show.
That's what the rumor is.
3 hours.
Maybe less than 3 hours. Who do you think shows up later? Brock? Does Brock F up Finn Balor in that match?
Maybe not. Maybe they don't have anybody show up. Why would they? It's a throwaway pay-per-view, right?
What's the next pay-per-view?
October?
Crown Jewel is next.
Crown Jewel, yeah. And then Survivor Series.
Would you consider Crown Jewel a throwaway pay-per-view?
I from what I've been told, they're attempting it for it not to become one.
Okay.
They want to, the big attraction was like the surprise, whoever, the big return or the big celebrity. That was always a thing. They don't want this to become just another pay-per-view because there's so much money tied up in it.
Yeah. I do think, you know what? The only thing I do like about the Saudi shows, they're daytime for us.
They are daytime for us.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's in the afternoon.
Perfect.
It's like, what, 2 in the afternoon?
Yeah. You know what? Like, when we were in Vegas, we were high-fiving each other so hard that everything was so early.
So early.
So great.
We were done with Rampage. It was like 7 o'clock. We went out to dinner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
It was 11 o'clock. 8 o'clock. We went out to dinner. So it was, that's the one thing that every time I'm on the West Coast, man.
It's great.
I was at Spencer's for an AEW pay-per-view. And I was like, how awesome is this?
It's fantastic.
The show was done I'm like, I got my whole night ahead of me. We go out to dinner. We have a couple drinks. It's not like, okay, man, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
No.
Like, we're dead after this.
Dude, yeah, we're done.
It's also age. We're getting older.
Yeah, but still, it's like, like I got maybe like a half an hour left in me when I'm out the door, and in that time frame, I have to drive home and then go to sleep. It was very adorable how Hunter, your son, pointed to the house next door and went, "Uncle Rich, is that your house?" And I said, "No." But that West Coast thing was awesome. I also tried to describe to somebody how stoned I got when we were in Vegas.
You got very stoned
that first night.
Yeah.
And I couldn't because I was in such a happy place that I felt like I was being an asshole.
When you were stoned?
When we were at dinner, because I wasn't saying anything.
No, you were great.
I was just like,
I love that. I love that photo of you.
Mm-hmm.
Joel's in the chat. Joel Pearl, everybody. I hung out with him. We hung out with
Joel Pearl
like all day.
more than we wanted to.
Yeah, way more.
No, Joel's a great guy. Everybody say hi to Joel Pearl. Nothing tops slapping someone so hard everyone is sore. Nothing. It was great. Joel, what time is it in Toronto? The same time, I think.
Yeah. What time? No, they have their own. They don't. In Canada, they don't countdown time like we do. They have different symbols for time.
The Rotten Toronto.
The Rotten Toronto. Those Saturday shows are absolutely set for money. Yeah, dude. Listen, it's $100 million a year. How do you freaking say no?
Yeah, Armand. Yeah,
you know, I'm not. Listen, I'm not a big fan of those Saudi shows. Don't get me wrong, but financially, it's a tremendous. None of their money is tied up in a gate anymore. None of that is tied up in a gate.
I do love Liv Morgan.
Oh, they got a nice little set there.
And Carmella. I love everybody.
You love everybody.
I love everybody. Like I said the other day, more movies.
More movies. You're a big fan of it. So Carmella right now, she's always been in and out of that top picture, which is interesting.
Who, Carmella?
Yeah.
She got the belt though once, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, she did.
She held it for like a month. Carmella is, I think, exactly what WWE wants. She's a lifer.
Yeah, Carmella fits the mold totally.
100%. And you know what? It's when we went to SummerSlam, I kept saying how you can spot Carmella from anywhere in the arena.
Yeah,
she's like larger than life. She does stand out. I like Liv Morgan too. I like what she's doing with the whole get up.
Is it like a DX thing a little bit?
It would be great if she brings back DX.
Suck it. No, man, I think, let's see what the promo is here.
Apparently, the commentary is stuck in Spanish.
For who?
On the pre-show.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The Yankee Power asks, are both of Andrew and Rich Mets fans? Yes, we are Mets fans.
Big Mets fans.
Huge Mets fans. We live 10 minutes from Citi Field.
I'm putting on the English subtitles. I wonder if that's going to be in Spanish.
Ooh, Shin says all-girl DX. Guys, who would you pick to be in your all-girl DX?
Rhea Ripley. Right? Rhea Ripley, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I throw Liv in. Let's throw Liv in.
That's good.
All right, well, let's go with 4. You want to go with 4
sure.
or 5?
4.
Okay.
Who's the leader? Rhea Ripley, right?
I would have Rhea definitely. Yeah, I would have
Shotzi.
Well, no, let's go with like current roster.
Main roster.
Main or NXT, it doesn't matter.
She's not current?
Tony, Rhea, and Liv, and Mandy.
I wouldn't do Tony. I would do Liv, Rhea Ripley, Dirty Nikki Cross.
Dirty Nikki Cross, yeah.
Dirty Nikki Cross would be the X-Pac.
Yeah, I love that.
Because remember when she would come out with Sanity and do the rope thing?
Yeah.
Just imagine the rope thing, except it's just like a bunch of this. You know what? If there was a Lady DX, I feel like that would be fantastic. And we need one more.
Let's go with one more.
Naomi.
You know what? Yeah, put Naomi in there.
She's got a lot of neon on her.
A lot of neon. But, you know, like, it would be,
stuff.
But you already know what the conversation's going to be, right? If you do an all-female, I'm telling you right now, do an all-female, what's the comparison going to be? It's like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but that was just a poorly written movie.
It was a terribly written movie.
Yeah. I'm excited for the new Ghostbusters. You see that trailer yet?
I did. Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you about that Ghostbusters.
Brother.
The Rush 420 says, can we get the Demon versus Danhausen instead?
People are very excited for Extreme Rules, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of DMs from people saying, I'm so excited for this show.
Extreme.
I've gone down like a weird rabbit hole of DMs from people that like us, but they absolutely hate AEW. Okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I got added to this like group chat of all these like real big WWE fans that hate AEW. And the conversations in there are
keep going.
I would describe it as a delusional corporate meeting amongst people that work for a company that's failing. Okay? And I'm not saying that that's WWE right now, but it's a lot of it is like, but they don't they're talking like they're going to do something. Okay?
Which is bizarre, right?
In that group chat, it's like, all right, guys, we got a big show here tonight. We got to make sure this is a good one. We have this match. We have that match. And someone's like, don't forget about this one. And then they start arguing with each other about how the show should be booked. Okay? And how this is much like WWE has an answer tonight. And I'm like, guys, why don't you just watch a show? Why don't we enjoy it? Why don't we just watch? Why are we fantasy booking things that won't happen? And then, of course, 80 questions of, do you think they're going to have a different set? Apparently, people have not figured this out over the last, 10 years. How long is the network? 7 years. The sets are gone.
Yeah, it's done.
There's no more pay-per-views.
No, we're done.
Other than a big 4, I don't expect anything special.
Just a big rotating thing. And yes, John Gorman, I agree. Tribalism in wrestling is stupid.
No, it's so stupid.
We got a comment. We got a comment here from Ricardo El Idolo, a member for 2 months. Hey guys, first time live. Hope this is a good one.
Oh yeah, you could join us on YouTube, right? You could join and become a member here on YouTube,
which is pretty fantastic. Andrew, how would you cast a WWO Women's World Order?
Oh, a woman. I don't know.
Charlotte.
You could do that with everybody. Let's see, Charlotte. It's the same people.
Charlotte, Bianca.
Okay.
And I don't want to say Becky, but Alexa.
Okay.
You know.
Cool. Okay. I can see that.
Do you think we're gonna get like a weird part 2 NWO and AEW at some point?
Oh, like they're gonna show up.
Like somebody's gonna show up from like as impossible as it would be.
Yeah.
Right? Roman and Seth.
No.
Like imagine.
I mean, if that happened.
So
ever. Let's have fun with this, right?
Mox, go ahead. Sorry.
Mox is there, right? Who'd you go with, Roman and Seth?
I would say Mox is getting beat down for 2-3 months on television.
Okay.
Right? I got to call some friends of mine. Eddie turns on him. Everybody turns on him.
Or what if nobody turns on him? They come out, they save him. Here comes Eddie, comes out to like help with them, and they all stomp down Eddie.
There you go.
And now they're here. They've been sent or something. You know, you could do something cool with that. I think that's a great pick.
What would you call them?
I don't know.
Would you call them the Sword?
The Sword, not the Shield. But the Sword.
Would you? And then like.
Do you think VKM?
Do you think that moment will ever happen again? Like this shit?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the three-way fist bump?
And I'm not even counting like a Hall of Fame moment. I think it's gonna happen.
Awesome. Brandon Charles Powell says, well, I guess now is a good time to work on my Spanish. Also, you guys are still on fire. Thanks, Brandon.
Oh, thank you, man.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. This match is not bad. They're doing a good job. The crowd is into it.
Yeah.
So you think they're still sweetening the crowd with chants?
I think so. You know why? Because when I rewatched SummerSlam, a lot of it did not sound like the building we were in, especially when Goldberg came out.
Yeah.
Like Goldberg was booed the F to hell.
Oh, let's see. Mark L. The wife and I have been going through IVF, been doing the shots and all that. And the embryo transfer was this past Friday, and we are pregnant. Good for you guys!
Hey, God bless. That's awesome, Mark L. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks for the breaking news. Much appreciated to that Mattman family.
Love
Mark
it.
L, I hope everything goes wonderfully and smoothly for
I hope you
you.
name your kid Andu.
I hope you name your kid Andu Rich.
Andu Rich. Mazel.
Mazel. Andu Rich Mazel.
It is like a DX thing because she has it on the back too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice kick at it too by Liv. Where was Liv before WWE? What did she do?
NXT?
No, but how did she get selected? How did she end up there?
I'm gonna look that up right now. All right, Liv Morgan.
Oh, Jesus.
It was always NXT. She was a competitive cheerleader.
There you go. That's what it was.
She worked and modeled for the restaurant chain Hooters.
Yeah, she was a She worked for Hooters.
She was a Hooters.
But
girl.
she was a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a wrestling fan.
Again, I mean, we've told the story a million times, but when we saw that NXT show a few years ago, she was booed out of the building.
Okay. She was discovered at Joe DeFranco's gym. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, got it. That makes sense then.
She was also Enzo's girlfriend. She sold pizzas.
I ate all the pizzas. Hooters, pizzas.
Listen, don't disparage Hooters. One of my best friends loved working at Hooters.
Did they?
And, she loved it, and she was also working part-time at the Playboy Club before it closed as a dancer/singer.
Oh, yeah, you told me about your friend. Yeah.
Yeah. And now she works at Twin Peaks in Michigan, which is like the Midwest version of Hooters.
Is it really?
Yes. I found this out where I was like, Twin Peaks, huh?
I never heard of that. I think Carmela could be something if her character wasn't so shallow. I think it's by design.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Orr asks, did you guys ever meet Enzo? We didn't meet him, but we did interview him before WrestleMania once.
Yeah, we did, and we couldn't hear each other.
And we never posted it because the audio on their end was so terrible.
Hello, Dinkin.
What's up, Big Deke?
He's just peeking his head in and he leaves.
You trying to helicopter us with your wing right now?
Yeah, he is. He is. Which Twin Peaks?
Which Twin Peaks? I'm not
Go
sure.
say hi.
She lives right outside of Detroit, so I don't know if that's close to you. I'll find out for you, Suncast. Just please don't murder her.
Yeah, Liv Morgan won.
All right, excellent.
Nice. You know what? Happy for that.
Suncast says I've never been to Hooters. You're not missing much. They're very nice. It's like that episode of South Park.
The wings are terrible.
Yeah, it's
not good. It's not good. Buffalo Wild Wings, not good. They're not good wings.
Yeah, you'll spend as much money as if you went to a gentleman's club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah, like if you...
Well, not mine. You're going to spend a lot more money.
Well, not yours, because yours is like... did I mention this? That I talked to somebody at like my niece's party. He's like a husband.
Okay.
Good guy.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the show, and I go, oh, we did this, we did that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, like Andrew, he does marketing for a very large gentleman's club in Manhattan. And he turned around and he goes, is it Sapphires? And I was like, yeah, how'd you know? He's like, I think he might be a finance guy.
Oh, yeah?
And he was like, I see their ads everywhere. And like, it's all, I've never been, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like this and that. And I'm like, oh, that's
good.
Cool.
I'm happy for that. That makes me feel better.
That's a legitimate story. I would never BS you about that. Big shout out to Dan. I've known this dude for like 10 years. I always forget his name. But Buffalo Wild Wings has gone downhill.
Dude, I had... Who'd I go... So I was with somebody. They're like, oh, let's go to Hooters. I was like, all right, let's go to Hooters. I hadn't been to Hooters in like 20 years. So we go, and I'm like, this is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
Oh, you went like...
The one here.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
I went on the day after it opened.
So depressing.
They opened a Hooters near us, and it's like the only Hooters for miles, basically. Yeah. If you're like, unless you got to like Long Island. And I went the second day it opened with my buddy Freddie, my friend Matt, and one of their friends, and it was fine. I had like 2 beers, and they were like kind of nasty. Like it wasn't like a warm experience.
Yeah.
My buddy Matt is like, hey, man, I want to order the pulled pork sandwich. And I go, why would you do that? This is Hooters. And he goes, I don't know, man. I like pulled pork. And I was like, I don't think you should get that pulled pork sandwich.
I mean, it's
This dude was laid up with food poisoning for a week.
Oh God.
And because he got a pulled pork sandwich from Hooters. Like, if you're gonna go anywhere for a pulled pork sandwich, go to like a barbecue spot.
Yeah.
Go to Press or something.
I can tell you, there's a lot of interest in this pay-per-view tonight.
Huge interest in this pay-per-view.
So much. The amount of comments that I have not received speaks volumes at the level of interest, which is not good. And this is a great example of not making things feel important, right?
Yeah,
it's a great example of that.
Is it?
I mean, if you made you watch a pay-per-view because you think something big will happen. That's why you pay $50, for a pay-per-view every month. Now you don't have to pay $50 every month. So the shows really become just shows.
This is it's when you really think about it, and this is not a complaint, it just is how it is. But the shows are so toned down at this point that it doesn't matter for the most part, right? Because remember, like, even in like the mid 2000s, you'd get like the promo package. Let's say you'd get the promo package,
the big promo pack,
Triple H going like, and I'm the game and blah blah blah, and you didn't do the thing, and then it cuts to like Randy Orton like murdering his family, and then it cuts back to Triple H and all that shit, and you get invested, and you're like, cool, I want to see this blow off on Sunday. This is gonna be great. They don't do that anymore. And then you kind of get this, which is also very toned down. It's not intense. I feel like the intensity for a lot of this stuff is not there, and it should be there.
Well, it doesn't come off as genuine. That's the problem.
Brandon Edwards, $20.
Hey!
Brandon, thank you very much. Book AEW versus WWE War Games match.
All right,
hit it.
On the WWE side, I would put Roman, Seth, Edge, Lashley. How many? 5? It's 5 people?
4.
4. No. It has to be.
5?
I think it's 5.
Okay. Let's do 5.
Let's do 5. Roman. Roman, Drew.
Seth,
Edge, and Lesnar.
Huh.
And you know what?
Huh.
I would have Cena there too.
That's 6.
I would remove
Drew.
I would remove Edge. I would put Cena.
Roman, Drew, Cena.
Roman, Cena, Edge, Lesnar, and Seth.
Okay. AEW side, Mox.
Well, you would have to have Mox. You would have to have Kenny. Danielson.
No.
Punk.
No.
You wouldn't do that.
I would do Mox. I would do Kenny. I would do Cody, and the Bucks.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
This is how you get the fist bump again.
That's how you get the.
This is how you get the Shield fist bump.
That's how you get the fist bump. All right. You finally figured it out.
You get something happens during the match where Kenny and Mox start fighting with each other.
Yeah.
And then you get the triple powerbomb spot. Dude, I would explode. I'd be able to jump to the moon if that.
What'd you do if WWE got really wonky and they're like, okay, you know what? Let's do an interpromotional match. Let's do Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns. Right? We could do a finish where everybody looks good.
Could I take Edge out and put Balor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Brandon. I hope you like.
I hope you like that one. So I wonder what the first match is going to be for this.
Probably New Day.
You think so?
That would get the crowd hyped, right? Nightwolf TV, $5. Book Bullet Club battle for control match all leaders.
Oh, so who would it be? It would be AJ, right? Who are the leaders? AJ, Kenny,
Jay White,
Cody. Cody was not a leader. Oh, Civil War. Yeah, that was the beginning of the Civil War. Finn,
Carl Anderson. Carl was technically
the founder. Well, isn't it Tama Tonga? Isn't Tama like the founder?
Yeah, Tama and Carl.
Because originally, it was Balor, Finn, Carl, Tama, and Luke.
No.
Yeah.
No, Gallows came later. Yeah. Damn, I'm losing the fourth man.
Oh man, me too. Oh, Big Lot. Big Lot.
Bad luck.
Bad luck, Fale.
Bad luck.
Book Kevin Steen's debut in AEW. $2. All right, let's do this.
Easy for that.
Yeah, very easy.
Well, we didn't finish the Bullet Club one. Kenny wins.
Kenny wins. Okay.
Kenny wins.
That one's very easy. The Owen tournament.
The Owen tournament. If they do one, the Owen Hart tournament, that's
apparently
Kevin's
they are
Tuesday,
going to
dude.
do one.
Oh my god.
Is that? I saw. I got to confirm it. I saw someone posted that they may be doing a tournament.
Yeah.
So
That'd be amazing.
Big lot Fale.
Big lot.
It's a good advertisement.
Big lots.
All right, let's do something more.
Yeah, guys, if you, I hate to say it, but if you want to super chat with your suggestions, we're super cool with that. And if you want to send us watches, we're super cool with that too.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it all night.
Yeah, I'm getting sleep. You know what? We're gonna get extremely sleepy.
I think so.
You're an extreme dad.
I am an extreme dad. I am. Listen, if we're tired, we're tired. We're gonna end it early.
Let's see. Charlie Orr says, do you guys think in the pursuit for financial records, WWE has sacrificed everything that made them great? Did they forget who they are? I wouldn't go that far.
I don't think so. I think what they realize is that a broader audience that doesn't offend has far more longevity.
Yes.
They would not be making the money that they're making, and they would not have had the TV deal that they have if they had stuck to being pro wrestling. This mainstream crossover is a big selling point for them.
But they're still doing what they've always done. They will always attempt to take stars that are popular and turn them into WWE creations. AJ Styles, great example.
Yeah.
You know, that NXT roster. Nakamura. Ooh, what'd you do right there?
Sorry, I broke it.
Give me some
There
reverb. Armand asks, has Jarish burned his WWE bridges?
I think so. No, I don't think so.
I know you're a Jericho.
No, but there's no such thing as burnt bridges in wrestling.
Nah, dude, you know what? Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
Hall of Fame and then a retirement match
But
against Baron Corbin.
he's at the end. He's at the last couple years. You
think so?
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When does AEW start doing their Hall of Fame? 5 years or 10 years?
I think when Jericho retires, they'll induct him as the first one.
Ooh, yeah.
And then they'll have maybe like Owen Hart in theirs. They could do like an Owen thing.
Mm-hmm.
They could. Listen, dude. They could put Brett in their Hall of Fame. They could put anybody in their Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The reality is it's not real.
Right.
So you could nominate everybody for a Hall of Fame.
Do you think Tony Khan, in his massive notebook, has the foresight to say in 15 or 20 years a structure will be built for an AEW Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think so.
In Chicago.
Yeah. 20 and listen, in 15 years, there's so much that's going to happen. I mean, the hope is that they're still in business. I'm sure everybody there hopes that they're still going to be in business in 15 years. Any news on Halloween Havoc returning? I believe it is. I think they were going to do this as a yearly thing. All the pay-per-views.
Bachelor 3000 199. Hey PMX, love the Waylon Mercy ensemble. Playboy. Yeah, this is vacation.
Yeah.
This is Dirty Rich.
Dirty Rich. Baby.
Dirty Rich.
All right, you answer some questions. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, give me some questions. Isn't Jake in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I think so. I wish I did. I did. You know what? I have like a weird fedora that I got in New Orleans, but like I was so anxious to get it. This is many years ago. This is like 12 years ago. It was like the Bray Wyatt hat, except it's like one size too small, so I gave it to my dad. But it was like a nice weird fedora. John Gorman, does WWE hate their history? Example, not wanting to have Rex Steiner keep his name, even though he looks and sounds like a Steiner. I don't think they hate their history. I think I think it's a multifaceted answer. I think one, they want to see if these guys play ball. You know, if they told him, hey, this is what we're going to name you, and if he said, no, I want to keep my name, maybe something else would have happened, right? But you got to remember, they did this with Curtis Axel and a number of Bray Wyatt's a good example too. You know, Husky Harris, like, why not call him Wyndham Rotunda? That's an amazing name. That his real name is an amazing name. Joe Henning's name is an amazing name. I think they just want to be able to create marketable properties. You know, Bray Wyatt, again, good example. They're still selling Bray Wyatt merch. Let's see what else we got here. Huh?
We're going live?
I thought we were live.
Oh, no, we're live?
We're live?
No.
You got one of those? Yeah. I got to get a pair of pants like that.
Oh, they're magic.
There we go. Magic beans, baby. Speaking of the Bullet Club, how do you feel about the current lineup? They don't seem that important anymore. I think they've fallen into the realm of like Chaos and Suzuki-gun, where it's like they're just there. No, Bullet Club.
Yeah, listen, man. How the longevity is very difficult. You know, how many years are you going to have a successful faction like that?
Yeah. Let's see. We had another good.
I mean, it would work if they brought it to AEW. It would kind of revitalize it.
Mm-hmm. Rich, how many days have you been on a bender? It's been about a month. Let's see what we got here. Any news on Murphy or Strowman to Bound for Glory?
I don't know. You know, the Strowman stuff is interesting to me, but I don't know what he's willing to do. Isn't he doing something with on an indie, or did he do it already?
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. I think he was supposed to do something on an indie. Oh, here we go. Show's beginning.
Is Andrade
Reggie?
Lost?
Hold on. $5 from Reggie.
Oh, hey.
Wrestling Hall of Fame in Chicago. You made the Chicago boy smile. Put it into the universe. Matt Man and Wu-Tang forever.
Hell yeah. Listen, I love that. You made my night, Reggie. Thank you very much. To be in the same sentence with those fine gentlemen.
Matt Man and Wu-Tang. You know
Shaolin.
what? When Method Man comes to the club in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be like, listen, Reggie Simmons from Chicago. He was like, he turned around. He's like, Matt Man and Wu-Tang forever.
Hell yeah.
And then he's going to give me a 2-sweet and carry me.
He's going to give you a 2-sweet and then throw a blunt in your mouth from across the room.
Yeah, he's going to be like, here. He's like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come to me. And I jump up and he catches me. He puts a blunt in my mouth and his feet are actually rockets and we just blast off.
And then he turns into Red Man.
And then he turns into
That's
Red
how
Man.
he gets Red Man. He just turns people into Red Man.
Yeah.
Someone said blunt?
Oh boy.
yeah,
This guy. This guy's like the ghost of
the ghost of We Talk.
Jedi Council with a good question. Rich, how many Gumas can you fit on the Stugas?
Oh, Gumad. Hey,
too much trouble.
Listen, you believe that? On a Friday, Joey went out with his wife. That's a night for the Gumad.
Carmella, get the fuck out of here.
Carmella, get the fuck out of here.
Do your one syllable. You know what I've been really into? One syllable impressions.
Oh, give me one.
I can do it.
Give me Tony.
All right. Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Give me Christopher. Oh,
that's good. Give me Sylvia.
Give
Give me Paulie.
Just sound effect. Oh, yeah, always with this.
Bums.
Thumbs.
I've been going down a weird Sopranos YouTube rabbit hole lately.
Who are you?
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of watching their interviews. Last night I watched the Emmys where Carmella did the tribute for James Gandolfini.
Oh, I never saw that. What did she do?
She just spoke. It was just real peaceful. And then I started to watch Talking Sopranos. I didn't realize that two of them, what's up? I didn't realize that the two of them we're doing a rewatch and then talking about it and all that.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's what's his name? It's Bacala and Christopher.
Bobby Bacala.
It's great, dude. It's great. He keeps Christopher he keeps Michael Imperioli. He keeps him so on track. Did you ever watch that Hollywood
movie that he did?
No, it's Vanity Fair or a round table where it's the anniversary of Sopranos and like the whole cast is there pretty much.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it, but
dude, it's so good.
But
Artie Bucco's there.
Fucking Artie Bucco.
Everybody's there. I think Buscemi might have been there too.
Buscemi was such a weird addition to that show. Wasn't he?
Oh, dude, I love that season. Because like his character had all his clothes from the 80s when he went to jail.
Oh, here we go. By the way, that was fantastic, and he had to get a new outfit. Here we go, beginning of the pay-per-view. So here's what we'll do. All right?
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
We get tired, we're done.
Sure.
You want to do that?
I know what that means.
What does that mean?
That means that
I don't want this going.
That
past
means I'm
11
leaving
o'clock.
at 9 o'clock. No, I got it. Let's do it. Let's high five.
All
on
right.
it. Look at that.
I don't want pressure on this one.
I also have a decent one syllable Brad Pitt impression.
Oh, give me one.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hang on. He's got a piece of bread. Why is your hand shaking so much? You got the DTs? Oh, that hand bread. You don't know where those hands have been. has been wearing booty shorts all
He
day.
recorded it.
Oh,
You
no.
guys need to see what happened.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Once a little Brad Pitt impression?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
Fantastic.
That was a good one.
You want to try this potato bread?
Was it potato bread?
Yeah, you want to try? Take this potato bread. Try this
No.
Try just like
I'm
this
not gonna
piece.
eat your hand bread
Just try this
from
piece.
your
No, hold on,
deacon's
hold on.
hand.
Just try.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Andrew, cut a promo on a bowl of bad chili.
I love a bowl of bad chili.
Did you put that piece of bread down your shirt?
Right in my bag. I can't do that. I'm not pumped.
You're not
enough.
pumped
Give
up?
me a little bit.
Juice yourself up with a
I
little.
gotta
You're
juice
surrounded
myself
by
up.
alcohol. You're surrounded by heroin. I mean,
Bread.
You're surrounded by bread.
I gotta pump up.
I told you. First match.
There you go. First match.
Yeah.
Good call. He looks great with the title, dude.
What are their outfits based on tonight?
Oh, Fuji's.
Fuji's? Okay.
Fuji's.
Fantastic.
They're
AJ
great.
Styles, the phenomenal one. Dude, that debut was so big for him, huh?
Yeah.
Like for wrestling, that was a big debut.
I lost my mind. That was also before, like, you really... I don't want to say, like, before you had, like, spoilers.
I think I told you. I think we broke that though.
What, AJ?
I think we
Debut?
were like we got
Hashtag
confirmation
Zarian,
like that morning.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it and going, like, bananas.
I didn't expect them to show up at number 3.
When does Omos get the title?
3 years.
Okay. I want to say 2 years.
So is this his outfit? Is that his like wrestling outfit? He just comes out like he's just hanging out.
Sheamus's jacket.
It is Sheamus's jacket.
Do you think AJ is telling every single person in this match that he would have voted for Obama for a third term if he could?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think he's telling everybody he voted for Obama for a third term. That's the funniest thing, dude. That's the best. That's the best.
It's really funny.
It really is. It really, really is. Hold on. I got Gonzo here.
Hey.
You there?
Yo,
Hey, Gonzo.
Just sitting on a toilet.
yo, hello.
What up, dude? How are you?
I'm good, man. Hanging in there. Better today. It's been a rough week, but I'm better.
How about them Lions?
Oh, fuck you. God, how do you
yeah.
lose?
Yeah.
All right, here comes Bobby Lashley, the man made of rocks.
You know what his real
Andy.
name is?
What?
Bobbert.
Bobbert.
Yeah, it's
Bobbert
really weird.
Lashley. Yeah, Bobbert Lashley.
Bobbert Lashley.
Very weird.
It's gigantic. This dude.
He's a big dude, man. We've seen him live, man.
Oh, look at that. Do you enter his mouth? No, they should just go into his mouth.
They should have
Oh,
stuff. I love that he's coming from the heavens
Oh yeah.
or
And
whatever.
dude, you know this guy? He's just he's so remarkable looking.
Yeah.
And ageless. He does
Oh,
not
yeah.
get old. He
He's-
looks as young as he's ever looked.
How old is he? He's like
Well,
in
you
his
know the
40s,
key to
right?
that.
He's
right?
like 300 years old.
300 years old from the rock planet.
The key is when you shave your eyebrows.
You shave your eyebrows, you look
immortal.
eternally youthful.
You're immortal.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you gotta shave your eyebrows.
Fuck.
Tattoo then, I should say. Tattoo.
No,
your
man, I already ate the
eyebrows.
potato. I am an immortal.
I want you to
You're a
make
mutant.
your eyebrows more into Mr. Spock eyebrows.
Can I just say that I told the story on Russell Talk,
Yeah.
and it's an English-based, it's a UK-based
It got us
network.
more views, by the way. Got us more
They got-
followers.
Yeah, it got a tremendous following. They're so good over there. They're huge, and
Yeah.
I think it was a cultural shock.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like first of all, it's not normal here in America, right? But being
No.
from New York, and I think like the audience and like like okay, you know what? I could see him taking that. They were mortified that I accepted this piece of food from this stranger on the train.
Yeah.
They were mortified.
Their chat was going absolutely bonkers. Just
Yeah.
crazy.
It's it's really funny too because it's like I think we live in our own little world to begin with, and that is always something because our dads are from the same part of the world.
They are.
That is always something my dad would warn against in his paranoia. He'd
What?
be like, "Don't take any food from strangers when you're on the subway."
My father's never told me that.
Really?
All my father said was just just take whatever
Keep
you
eating.
can. Keep eating.
Just keep eating, kid.
Just keep
Keep
eating.
He told my dad told too. During our wedding rehearsal, two of my buddies were there. And I was like, by the way, let me prep you for this. My dad's going to tell you that the cake is probably poisoned. And they were like, no way. And you know what? About 20 minutes into that rehearsal, by the way, guys, that cake you're about to eat later
It's probably poison.
is probably poison. So just be careful. I'm letting you know ahead of time.
I mean, at least he let him know. He's the one that did it.
He's the one that I think
He's the one that did it. I got a question for you.
Shoot.
If Lashley never left
Mhm.
WWE, what would his run been like?
He would have been turned into Funkasaurus.
No, do you really think that?
I think so. I think 100%.
No, remember, he was Vince's like golden boy.
I think if he never left and stayed, I don't think he would have been in contention for the title.
When did he leave?
Was there?
That's the first question I have.
Well,
when did he leave?
WrestleMania 27 was the match, right?
Which was one of the was that
that
was
was-
that the hosted by
that
the
was
Rock
the
one?
Ford Field. Yeah, that was
No,
the
that
Ford
was
Field
that was the Donald Trump one.
2005. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was hosted by was that? I don't
one
remember
of
the
the worst
Rock.
WrestleManias of all time,
No, that's
Yeah, that was
considered
the one-
that was the
that
most
was the one
watched
at Ford
WrestleMania
Field.
of all time.
Yeah.
where Miz and Cena were the main.
Oh, let me see here. No, I could be wrong on my show. And then Snooki was on this one, right?
Lashley's 45.
All right, so it was not on this one. So what was it on? 20,
Mm-hmm.
26?
Mr. Good in the chat room says Mania 23, and I do believe it was.
Yes,
Ford
yeah. It
Okay.
is 23. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I should have known that.
Nowhere near title
I'm
contention.
actually very disappointed in myself for
Yeah.
not knowing that.
Nowhere near title contention. Dave D says they would have given Bobby a gimmick where he came out with a friggin' parrot on his shoulder. You think they would have Coco Beware him?
Dude,
no.
can you imagine if he came out like a freaking
I
pirate?
still love Coco
Can you imagine?
Beware. This is a fun match. This is a good crowd starter. I do like the color scheme of Extreme Rules.
Dude, this camera is unbelievable on the new iPhone. Look at this. Josh just sent me this.
Jesus Christ! Wow,
Yeah.
that is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I always get worried that I'm gonna get put out of business, but then I realize like nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. No one knows what the hell they're doing. Yeah, I'm
Not
curious
at all.
what they would have done, like, or if Lesnar never left. You know, like in 2004.
If Lesnar never left, I think they would have
Bruno Sammartino run.
Funkasaurus.
He would have
also.
joined Evolution.
No, I think if Lesnar never left, he would have been like a I agree with that. I think he would have had like a Bruno run.
Really?
Yeah. You think they would have loosened him up a little bit?
I think they would have loosened them up. I feel like eventually every single person who's on top does comedy shit.
You know who it
Yeah.
would have affected? It would have affected Cena's run. Both those guys, Cena
And
or
Eddie.
Lashley, and
Yeah.
Mhm. It would have affected Cena's run.
Is
You know what? I got it. You ready? Edge. It would have affected Edge and his run.
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think we would have gotten that Edge run because the feud would have probably been between Lesnar and Cena.
So
Lesnar and Batista, Lesnar and Cena.
yeah. So Shin says Brock would have had Batista's run.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
Great
That
run.
is actually fair.
Dude, they had so many people that they could have popped in at that point. You know what I mean? That roster was solid. Very, very solid. I do think they made a big mistake where HBK never got another title run.
I don't think he wanted it.
He didn't want. I know he didn't
Yeah.
want it, but after obviously he won the world title, but he did not get that WWE title, and I definitely believe that he should have beat, especially at this one. Shawn Michaels should have beat John Cena
Yeah, dude.
in that match.
That like.
That was the first
Shawn
time
Michaels.
I was actually like upset at a finish.
Yeah.
You know, like I was actually genuinely mad that it didn't happen. Like, I'm a big HBK fan. Who isn't?
Shawn Michaels is one of your favorites, right?
Yeah.
Is
all
he
time.
top 5 for you?
My top 5 like varies depending
Yeah.
on the day.
It really does, doesn't it?
Obviously, you got Hogan, right? Hogan is on there.
Brother.
If you're going like modern top 5, older top 5, I could do a better job. Hogan, Austin, Shawn, Brett. Let me do a 5th. Who would be my 5th?
It's funny because you need like multiple top 5s.
Yeah, because they're so. I mean,
Who are your
Almost
top 5s
per
now?
decade.
currently
Current top
wrestling.
5.
Roman,
Yeah.
number 1. Kenny,
Yeah.
number 2.
Danielson.
I'll give him some time. I'm gonna pass on them.
Okay.
I really. Let me think.
Do you count the Bucks as 1?
No, I'm not. They're not in my top 5.
Okay.
They're not in my top 5. Let me think who else. That's a great question. Current roster, top 5 that I like to watch. You know what? I would put Danielson on there. I'm not gonna put Punk on there because he hasn't had like a top match right now.
Are you including New Japan in this?
Okay, you ready? Okay. You fucked me up.
Go.
Roman.
Okay.
Lesnar.
Okay. Ooh.
Okada.
Okay.
Omega. And Danielson.
That's a good top 5.
Current top 5.
That's a great top 5.
Current top 5. And again, my top 5 shifts all the time.
It shifts every day, I think, with every match.
Andrew Zarian's childhood top 5.
Hogan?
No.
Hogan?
No.
Hogan?
Savio Vega.
Savio Vega?
Ahmed Johnson.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you my top mid-card guy, like love that I have for mid-carders?
Yeah.
Okay, like me as a kid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Me as a kid. I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating.
I'm with you on this. Let's go.
Number 1,
Okay.
Marty fucking Jannetty.
Ooh, Marty.
He was my rocker.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My rocker. Okay.
Marty.
Steiner Brothers, Scott Steiner.
Ooh, okay.
Because I had the WCW figure. Okay. Do you remember the one that he was wearing the singlet and his hands were like this?
Early with the mullet.
With the mullet. Yeah, that one. With the
Before
mullet.
he went nuts.
Right.
Huh?
Before he went nuts.
Before he went bonkers. That was always me. Like when I played with the toys and I needed one to be me, that was always me. Like that toy was not Scott Steiner. It was Andrew Zarian.
Okay.
Future pro wrestler.
Got it.
So I have Steiner. Oh, are we going mid?
Mid-carders.
Was he a mid-card? Yeah, he was a
He was
mid-card.
a mid-card,
Okay. So I have Savio.
Uh-huh.
Ahmed Johnson. Fucking love that big doof.
Yeah.
Loved him. Okay. Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly going to be WWF guys. Oh no!
Oh, straight up.
I got one.
Okay.
Mark Marrow. But
Really?
the WCW.
Like, what was it? Johnny Bad News or some shit?
Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah.
Love Johnny B. Bad.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got Johnny B. Bad. We got Savio Vega.
Uh-huh.
We got Ahmed Johnson.
What the fuck was that?
Let's see who else.
Is one of you guys trying to send a fax right now?
I think so. Let's see who else.
That was my chair. My bad. I need
Who else
some
was a
WD-40.
bizarre mid-carder from the 90s?
Perfect.
I'm not even counting him as a mid-carder.
Tatanka is on
No,
my
no,
list.
those are like top tier. Those are like top mid. I'm talking like
lower mid-card?
lower middle to middle.
Oh, 90s, Bash and Booger.
No.
One Man Gang.
Oh, that was.
Typhoon.
Maple.
Did you post
Maple's
that
a good
video?
one.
You should post it, please.
Typhoon,
Post it.
Mabel.
Men on a Mission. Remember
Man
that?
on a Mission.
I love Man on the Mission.
Ooh,
I was a big,
Hakushi.
not too late. No, or by
Yeah?
that time, I realized like what really good wrestling was.
Okay.
Like 97. I'm going from like
No, Hakushi was
I'm
early
gonna go.
90s,
I'm gonna
dude.
go from 91. No, Hakushi.
Yeah.
Hakushi was his feud with Brett was when 95.
It was before that.
I could be. I'm almost convinced it was 1995.
Yeah. What about the Brawler?
Not a big Brooklyn Brawler fan. 90. Okay, Hakushi and Undertaker was 97. Hakushi versus Brett. If I got 95 right, I'm very. Yeah, mother effer.
Oh, nice,
1995.
dude.
You know
All
what,
right.
dude? I am a fucking savant with this
You are.
nonsense. I really am. My brain, but it doesn't come easy. Like it doesn't come easy the years, but I get it right.
You're the Wayne Man of Westland.
Love Flash Funk.
Yeah.
That's 100% big Flash Funk fan. Like if we're gonna go mid 90s, we're gonna go like 1993 to 1996.
Duke the Dumpster.
Oh,
Doink.
dude, no. You just did it. You ready?
Okay.
I have my freaking list.
Go.
I have my list. 100%.
Hit it.
Savio Vega.
Boom.
Crush.
Oh,
Coda Crush.
yeah.
Okay. Adam Bomb.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they did nothing with him in WCW.
Adam Bomb. I'm still putting Ahmed Johnson on,
Yeah.
and I'm taking Steiner out. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Oh, perfect.
That was my
perfect.
tier.
Perfect.
And you know what? I'm taking 1, 2, 3 Kid out. I'm putting Flash Funk in.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I freaking loved Ahmed Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that guy was fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought he had it all. And by the way, I'm a kid, right?
Yeah.
What does that say?
I don't know.
What does that say?
Tell me.
Why did this guy appeal to me?
He looked like Bobby Lashley.
He looks,
Just like a dude made of rocks.
I mean, just unnatural.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Unnatural.
true.
Savio Vega connects to me because, there's like he was like all my friends' dads,
That's true.
Do you like my Spencer Coburn action figure?
I do like the Spencer Coburn action.
Do you like
figure.
my Andrew Cuomo?
I love it.
And look, he has a little friend with him.
Babe, don't mind me. I'm
And you know,
just
if you
Italian American.
if you pull the string, you know what he said? He goes, I am not a pervert. I am just Italian American. I kiss people. I hug people. I take your soul when I look you deeply in your eyes.
They didn't talk about that part.
They didn't talk.
Is
about
he like
that.
the Shang Tsung of New York?
Yeah, he just opens his mouth and your soul just gets sucked.
Vicious.
I named
Sid
the bridge
Vicious.
after my Duke the Dumpster. You know what? I like Duke the Dumpster, but
Wait. Shit goes. You like big black dudes. Must be why you like.
I
me.
do like big black dudes. That's why I love shit. I said that to my one of my friends, Dominic. He's this big giant black dude. I was like, you know what? I love you. He's like, why? I'm like, you're a gigantic black dude with a great smile. I'm like, $1 million. You got $1 million smile. He does. This guy has the $1 million smile. And he looked at me and he goes, all right, I'll take that. I like that.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
You want to open up phones?
Yeah, sure. Let's open up phones.
Look at this guy. This guy went all effing Sopranos on. He's like, hey, you want to open up phones
you
right
wanna
now?
do it or not?
You want to open up?
888-281-4337.
You want to open up phones now?
Real
bro?
quick.
Yes, Jonathan.
I do want to update. So far at Extreme Rules, we've had 2 matches, 0 extreme.
No, there's no extreme.
No
There's
extreme.
only one
No,
extreme.
One extreme is
It's actually
Roman
regular
and
rules.
Finn Balor.
That should be-
No extreme.
Mr. No Good
0.
says being a big black dude has its advantages.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. I mean, that's fantastic, right? I bet Andrew knows Lexington Steel. I don't know him personally. I don't know Lex Steel personally. I don't know the dudes. I know some of them.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. If anybody who has watched pornography, didn't Lexington Steel and Rocco Siffredi make a movie? And then at one
The
point,
dong off.
And then at one point, Rocco turns around. They're breaking chops.
You know how they do
They're
it?
breaking chops the whole time. It's like a cop movie.
Oh, is it really?
And then he's like, I think Rocco looks at him and goes, "You're really funny. What are you, Eddie Murphy?"
Did they really?
I think so.
And you know what they do after that? They take their big dongs and they go like this, like a lasso,
They could,
and
dude.
they fly off.
They could helicopter right on out of there. Bam,
Oh,
bam,
my
Bigelow.
You know what? Oh, we got a call. Let's see. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is Joe Arias, and I'm originally from New York, but I'm living now in North Carolina.
Yo, what's
up,
going on?
dude?
We're in New York.
Hey.
Bronx, New York.
See, we got another one from the Boogie Down.
Yep.
What's going on, man?
So, are you guys watching Extreme Rules? Like, what is your guys' prediction for tonight's Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor match?
You want to take it?
Yeah, I think as much as I want Finn to win, I do think it's going to be Roman. But I feel like if WWE is trying to do some kind of like crazy shit to go against AEW and like to surprise people, I think they're going to put that belt on Finn, or Brock shows up and costs Finn the match.
Brock shows up and costs Finn. You know, maybe it'll be the opposite, right? Maybe there's like a DQ finish, and Roman loses via DQ because of Finn still wins. You know, the Demon Balor has not lost.
Yeah.
And here comes Brock Lesnar, and he just beats up whatever, and then
Yeah.
and then he turns into a little vampire.
I also think the Usos and Roman are going to do the triple powerbomb spot to Finn.
Oh, you think? Okay, I'm cool with that. What do you think? What's your prediction?
My prediction is I don't know if Brock will show up or not. I'm hoping he does, but
Okay.
I'm thinking Roman is going to win. It's going to be a great match, but I'm thinking Roman's going to take it.
Okay. Listen, it's going to be a fantastic match. Actually, I'm really enjoying this match. We're having fun talking, but this is a lot of fun. Wow, he really waffled. Oh, my
good, yeah.
God.
He's the champ, man. He's got.
You beat the crap out of him.
When
right
you're
there.
the champ, I think you could
Get
start
a little stiffer.
Yeah, I think you'd start potatoing people a little.
Is there any other match you're into other than the main event right now?
Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss.
Okay. A lot of
Just
people are
because
into that.
I was at the Raw last week, and that was a great Raw. By the way, nobody left doing the Charlotte and Alexa Bliss promo. Nobody left. It was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I think that was
I was there, and that was awesome. So I'm looking forward to that match as well.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of misconception on people leaving. How many people left? Listen, do you know how many people missed the Kenny Omega match with
dude.
Danielson?
Yeah.
I listen. You're talking about a mega main event. We got another call. I appreciate the phone call. I'm gonna take it in a couple.
Thanks,
seconds.
Joe.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But I got to tell you, that match, that's a pay-per-view, like a WrestleMania-esque level pay-per-view main event for this
Absolutely.
fan base, right?
Absolutely.
I would say close to 1,500 people were out waiting online to buy something.
Well, we also called it too because the whole time we were like, we guarantee this is going to be the start of the show.
Yeah.
You know?
And listen, man, it was a great show. It was a great match. All right, let's take this.
Yeah.
Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from? Caller, you're on the air.
Caller, can you hear us?
This guy stinks.
Nope. Nobody was
Nothing.
there.
Caller, don't be nervous.
Oh, no. You know what? It was on me. It was potted down.
Oh,
Call
sorry.
back.
Call back. Everybody call 888-828-1437. Introduce yourself and then say first time, long time.
Long time.
You got to be really coy about it.
You know,
though.
I was at a sentencing for somebody.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I can't say this.
You can
No,
allude
no,
to
no,
it.
no,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
no.
Somebody called in. You
Nope,
called the
nobody
judge.
called in, but I think it's a little inappropriate when somebody says first time, long time to the person being sentenced.
Oh,
And you're
no.
the one doing the sentencing.
No.
And you're the one doing the sentencing. All right? Let me just tell you that. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from? Caller.
You got to pot him up? No?
They're potted up.
Caller.
Hello?
Hey, you're on the air.
Who is this?
What's your social?
Stop calling my house.
I am the thunder and I come from hell.
He wants your social security number, Rich.
Do you want my social? Do you want my social right now?
Yeah, just give your social. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. We're going to be cursed.
You got to speak up.
Lost him.
Was that Shin?
I don't think so. No, I don't know what's going on.
That was
Maybe
very
can't hear
low.
It was very low, and I
Oh,
can't pot it
brother,
up.
This guy stinks.
Don't
Next,
don't call us from your burners.
No, only call me from your burner.
I got the air horns ready for the super chats.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
It's a great opener. Or
This thing is long.
yeah, it is long.
Mr. No Good says this match has more big black dudes than all of AEW for the record.
Oh my God.
I think that's
True.
pretty accurate.
That
though.
is accurate. I mean, like,
Listen, you got to find. I mean,
Andrew-
who's available?
Power-
Andrew, you love big black dudes.
I do.
Who's out there?
I don't know who's out there. There's not much. I think WWE's locked all the best talent in the world right now.
That is true.
They really have. All right, let's try it one more time. Call, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Russell Votes.
Russell
Yo.
Votes. I told you it's Russell Votes. See,
What's up?
I was with Russell Votes. Okay, this is Russell Votes on the phone. 100%, right? Not working because I recognize your voice.
Oh, it was Shin, by the way.
Oh, was it Shin?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'd rather, you know what? Shin or Russell Votes. Okay, listen, we got Russell Votes on the line now, okay? We got to meet Russell Votes. We got to hang out with Russell Votes.
Did we?
We did.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew.
No.
We hung out with him a lot in Chicago.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago's kind of a blur.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Do you want to give a little hint, Russell Votes, to Rich? To give him, remind him some of the things that we might have done together?
Oh, were you the guy?
Well, we went to a show, and we shared a lift together.
But I wasn't there. I was not in that lift.
Uh-huh.
You were not in that lift, no.
No.
Were you in the bedroom with myself and MG Geek?
Yes.
Yeah.
See? Told you.
Oh man, I knew it.
Told
I
you.
friggin' knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
This guy.
It's
Hey,
not
Rich,
like
can
I
I talk
didn't
to you?
spend 6 hours in a car with this guy or anything.
With Russell Votes, yeah. With Russell Votes.
Yeah.
Do you know I had
We're
been
talking about-
so we mentioned this on the air once. This is obviously this is not Russell Votes, but I did mention that the last couple of weeks I know who Russell Votes is.
Mhm.
If you knew who has reached out to me
Uh-huh.
to find out who this individual is,
I can
man or
imagine.
woman,
I can imagine.
you'd be shocked. And my response is always when people are like, "Who is he?" I go, "It's Carl from catering."
Yep. That's it.
Carl from Canada.
Donnie the janitor.
Yeah, Johnny the janitor. What are you excited for? Fake Russell Votes.
Well,
Oh my
one of
God!
the
Hold
things- I
on.
had a
Is Russell
prediction.
Votes Richard Nixon?
Are you the ghost of Tricky Dick?
He is the ghost of Tricky Dick. I never realized he sounds just like Agnew.
I am not a crook.
I am not a
Very
crook.
good.
What are you excited for tonight?
I have a prediction for Roman versus Finn.
Oh, gimme.
Hit it.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to have a Brock and Roman feud that doesn't need the title. So Brock cost Roman the title.
Okay.
Oh man.
I like that.
Well, they
Okay,
have
then it
been really
becomes
pushing the
really
300 and something days, champion the last couple of weeks. They've been pushing how many days he's been champion. and they get this little itch around the 400-day mark to drop the title.
Well, do you think the Saudis want Roman as champ to show up in Saudi Arabia?
No, man, they want Yokozuna as champion.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they want Hogan and Undertaker, and
I'm feeling the Fugees vibe here. Great album. That album was a fantastic Fugees
That's great.
album. Oh, here's Charlotte.
What do you think?
There's Becky.
What do you think about Charlotte and Alexa wrestle votes? Fake wrestle votes? Treehouse wrestle votes.
I think Charlotte takes that one. Charlotte takes that one.
So Jess said that she was shocked how normal Treehouse was. And I said, "Are you out of your mind?" I said, "You know what? The bar has been set so low for you.
Yeah.
And what is not normal?
I can vouch for that's not the case at all. 8
My-
hours in the
Vicky's-
car with the
MG,
man.
you keep your damn mouth shut.
Vicky said the same thing. Vicky was like, "Oh, he's very
Not
sweet
saying
and very
anything
nice.
else.
Great guy."
No, I think what's happened is that we've gaslit our wives with the lunacy that we are.
Oh yeah.
Like we're really like out there people.
This is nothing.
Oh no, we're so well
This
behaved
is
here.
nothing.
Get to the conversations that we have. But she was like, "Oh, he's so nice. He's so normal." I'm like, "Oh, you have no clue."
This is where we come to tone down.
Oh no, we do tone down on the air.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
I'm
definitely
always
dope.
under this
Forget it.
behavior.
I think people tone things up. Oh, what match do we have here? Oh, the tag match.
We want that smoke. I'm down with this. Carissa, when are you going to call in?
All right, let's see. Treehouse, always a pleasure, my friend.
Treehouse votes.
All right, I'll be at Chili's after the show.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
you want us to meet you at Chili's?
Hell yeah.
If Dave's there, let me know.
Dude, are you stuck at Hoffman Estates?
Yeah, we're still trying to get back. Can we?
Oh, no.
Meet somewhere? Can we meet at a bar? And then
Have you
call
guys
a
been
lift?
Have you guys been doing dishes at Chili's for the last 2 weeks trying to get home?
Dude, I didn't pay that bill. I just left, and
Mm-hmm.
they're stuck there. They held them ransom.
We
God.
we did a ding dong ditch on Chili's.
I've never ate and I've never drank so much in a group of people, and the bill was only $200.
Well, I
Really?
was shocked about that because then you were like, dude, it was like 2 for Tuesdays.
Yeah, it was-
Well, no,
whatever
the
it was.
only one that ordered any food on Friday was me. Because I was starving, so I had a small wing appetizer, which was like $4 or something.
No, but we had ordered food before, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
I don't
We
think
didn't.
so.
We just
No,
went
we
straight drinks, dude.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
What did we do on
Yeah.
Friday that night? What did we do
Straight
on
drinks.
Friday? No, but what did we do Friday night?
Straight drinks.
We drank.
No, we
Yeah, we drank.
we watched
No, you
went back to the
and
hotel
Jess
room.
and we all went to my room.
we
and
went
drink
back
more.
to the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went back to MG's room, and this dude was stone cold in every single person. You don't remember this? This is when MG took a dump on Suncast.
Oh yeah, that is what dude, can I tell you, we had the most like relaxing evening
Yeah.
ever that night.
What's up? This guy,
One-
the ultimate interrupter.
Oh no.
Are you on his food schedule? Like, do you
Hold
know
on.
when he
Hold
needs
on.
to eat? When he needs to? Oh, gross. Oh,
By the way, I want
Oh
everyone
my
to know
god, your
that
fingers smell like cigarettes.
yeah.
Twitter
You want this?
was
Oh.
now
He just brings me snacks.
when they were in the
Never.
podcast when you did that during the podcast yesterday
Mhm.
because they're like, okay, wouldn't he learn his lesson if that happened with a potato?
No.
No, Andrew's got that. He's got like food dysplasia. He's just like
I got a
he's like a
soft
baby
spot.
bird.
I
He's
got a
like,
soft spot for bodega snacks.
Mommy.
He was
yeah.
to peck at everything.
Remember, this is when MG got like really nasty. He beamed an unopened beer can off a Suncast head.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, and you caught it in midair.
Whoa. I did. It ricocheted off his head into my hand, and I drank.
What a ragtag group of people.
We were so close to shotgunning beers in this poor guy's room, by the way.
Were you? No, I went.
I woke up the next morning and it was literally like a frat house. It looked like a
Dude,
frat house.
everybody was so mad at me the whole trip because I didn't really hang. I just
No, you hung out.
I wanted to just go to bed.
Yeah.
Like Friday,
How was Vegas the tame trip?
Vegas was Vegas tamer
Only because of time.
only because of time. Yeah, we had
Only
no
because
time.
of time. Only because of time and like trying to get sleep and trying to eat and do shit properly.
Yeah.
That was the only
Yeah.
thing. The wildest
One
we
thing
got was Jonathan and I did $20 in like quarter slots in like 20 minutes.
One thing I did kind of not anticipate was Saturday
Baba Booey.
afternoon after we did all the podcasts, how beat everybody was but me. I wanted to
Yeah.
do something and you guys were all like,
Straight-
dead.
Straight took naps.
Dude, I had a great,
No, we ate after the podcast. We went to Chili's. We actually got food.
yeah.
We got
And
food,
then-
and I had like 3 or 4 more drinks, and then I went back and finished the work I had to do for Suncast for the
Yeah.
podcast.
Took
Get
that big
that
hotel
done.
room dump.
Oh.
I did one of those, and then,
That's the
and
best.
then I was ready to go. And going back to Friday night, we stayed up.
After we left. After Vicky and I left.
I didn't stay. After you guys left, and
Yeah.
Treehouse left, and Suncast left, I laid in bed, and I was in bed by it was 9:30 because that went off the air at Rampage show went
What
off
the hell
air really
happened?
fast.
What's happening right now?
You want to? So we were in. You know why me and Vicky left?
What?
He was like, "You want to see something cool?" And we were like, "What is it?"
Oh no.
And he took out a sawed-off shotgun.
Of course I have.
And he started saying
Pumping it?
He started pumping it, and then
I don't
like
have anything in here.
just,
Check it out.
Yeah, just like saying
I just
lines
carry
from
it with me.
Scarface. It was fucking weird, dude.
For a prop.
And we were like, we gotta go.
He just dived out the window to get away from him. Treehouse, I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna take this other call. I always appreciate you, my
Love you,
friend.
dude.
All right, love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
All right, let's take this. 888-828-1437. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
This is Carissa.
Oh, shit.
Andrew Hater number 1.
Carissa,
Baba Booey.
I gotta apologize to you.
Make it sincere this time, Andrew.
Okay,
Make
I'm gonna
it
hold on.
sincere.
Let's try it.
Carissa, where are you?
I'm in my room.
Well,
I'm watching the pay-per-view
I meant, like,
and
in
watching the podcast.
Your location, like in the in the United States.
Oh, far off away.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
the way she said, and you better make it
Instead
sincere
of
this
making
time.
sincere- I knew. Listen. You know what's funny? Somebody, who was it? Oh, Denise threatened to shave my eyebrows.
Yeah,
Impossible.
Impossible.
Right? She's like, I'm gonna shave one eyebrow.
those eyebrows have broken
She's like-
many electric trimmers.
She looked at him. She's like, I'm telling you right now. She goes, you're gonna have to sleep with one eye open. I said, ha, the joke's on you.
Uh-huh.
She goes, why is that? I said, I'm married to a Puerto Rican. I gotta sleep with one eye open. You know how often she threatens to shave my eyebrows off? Every week.
Yeah.
That is her threat. I'm not afraid of anybody, especially someone from the Rockaways.
Hi, Carissa. How are you tonight?
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm terrified of you people.
Ugh.
You guys are
Listen,
lunatics out there.
Listen, I am Dominican and I am Guyanese,
Oh,
and I
shit.
do not care who you are. I will do anything to stop you, to destroy you.
See?
That might be
boy.
worse.
Can I tell you though?
And
Now,
just
now
let
you know
it
what?
go.
Now I will apologize. I'm into you now. You're Guyanese. My father identifies as a Guyanese man.
He does. It's nuts.
I'm not even kidding you. This is another revelation about my child. When my father came to the country, the first job he had was at like a body shop that was all Guyanese, right? Everybody was Guyanese. My father learned English, but he learned Guyanese English.
Yeah.
So growing up, like the word ghost was never used, right?
Okay.
For like a ghost. It was a zombie. So
Interesting. Like Pee Wee.
like Pee-wee, it was a zombie. That's a ghost. My father identifies as a Guyanese man. He would go to Guyana all the time. He would honestly, he had like a factory over there. He very much is, all of his best friends are Guyanese. So whenever he meets anybody that is West Indian, possible West Indian descent, he will ask them if they are Guyanese automatically. And if it's a no, he will ask if they're from Trinidad. And he'll get it right. And then he'll be like, well, you're not Guyanese. I'm so sorry. And he walks away.
Your dad does love the Guyanese people.
He loves Guyanese people. Does that help? Does that make you feel better now? Are we
Just
cool
a
now?
little bit.
A little bit. See?
Just a little bit.
See?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Not yet.
Just for the record, you have nothing against me, right?
No, not really. I respect you, actually.
Golden. Look at that. I love that. Thank you, Don. Mwah.
No, it's me. I'm the
Respect.
problem.
Yeah, you're the
I'm the
problem.
problem. I can say a little
Mad
bit
respect. I
about-
love that.
about
Thank you. And I
South
respect you
Ozone.
too, Carissa. Thank you for
Toxic,
calling in.
Andrew.
You know what? Carissa doesn't explain it all.
Andrew, you're toxic.
I am.
But like the Britney
Yeah.
Spears song.
Oh, that is a good song. That is a good song.
Just wait until I meet you guys in person.
Oh,
Just wait.
She's gonna cut
She's
us.
gonna give
dude.
you a wedgie.
Yeah, she's gonna cut us. I know how they do it in the Rockaways. I know how it works over there.
Carissa, did you go to All Out? Did you go to Grand Slam?
No, I couldn't go, actually. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
What happened? Why not?
She has a restraining
I have
order
other-
at the MGM.
No.
Are you under house
I
arrest?
have other priorities and obligations to,
She's a busy woman.
Smart woman.
She's a smart woman.
yes.
I ditched work for that.
That is true.
I did, and then I had a panic attack that I didn't complete this job that I was supposed to do, so I ran home at 9:30 at night.
You Comic-Con yourself.
Yeah, and I've been pretending that I was there the whole time.
But
I'm like,
you-
oh yeah, I got home at 12:30.
But you're lucky because like I know your wife couldn't care, and I know Bob couldn't care either.
Well, she
so,
did give
like,
me an ultimatum. Not an
Ooh.
ultimatum, but she gave me an offer. She said, listen, I want you to have a great night. I want you to enjoy the show. But the shop's closed if we get home and it's midnight. Just letting you know.
Okay.
All right? And I was like, what? 9:30? Shop's open.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's a good priority.
And I ran home the whole time from the arena. I just ran home.
You were like, you take the train, babe. I'm gonna run home.
All right. I want to know, Carissa, give me your top 3 Queens towns. Top 3.
Ooh, that's a tough one right there.
Give me a top 3.
Carissa, how old are you?
19.
Okay.
She's 49, dude.
Chris, are you 49? Because I was gonna say this is gonna be age based on top 3.
Now, so in the chat room,
Can I
people are
guess?
listing top rappers from Queens, and number 1 is Prodigy from Mobb Deep. That is such a wonderful pick.
Flushing is number 1. Carissa, go ahead. Not to interrupt you or sway how you feel, but Flushing is number
Yeah.
All right, top 3. This is gonna be a super tough one, but I'm definitely gonna go with Ozone Park as number 1 because that's my hometown. That's where I was raised for.
I won't say
Majority of
anything
my-
bad about Ozone Park.
Got it.
ever.
Flushing is actually pretty cool too. And I think lastly would have to be Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens.
Ooh, out of left field.
Bayside?
It's
Out of
Oh,
left
Andrew.
field.
You know what? You know what, Carissa? This is an act of war. You chose violence. I understand. I still appreciate you and you calling in,
Yeah.
but I'm deeply offended now. Now I'm upset.
I'm gonna go Flushing Astoria, and floating third is Forest Hills.
I'm gonna go Bayside.
Jeez.
Ew, Bayside
Baba
is
Booey.
trash.
Excuse me?
Bayside is trash.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
talking about?
Bayside is the best.
No, it's not.
The only side is Bayside.
She has her phone across the room and she's yelling at it.
We're
right
tough
now.
here. We're tough in Bayside.
No, you
my.
aren't. You guys are not tough.
Oh, we're very tough. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bayside High School? I didn't go there because it was so rough, all right? I ended up using a fake address to go to Cardozo.
Smart.
Carissa,
Smart, right?
I appreciate you. I appreciate your phone call, and I appreciate you busting my chops, always.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for calling
Thank
in,
you,
Carissa. Much appreciated.
All right. Lines are lit. Let's take these. I can't believe she said Bayside is
That's
trash.
great. That's
888-828-1437.
Andrew's
Let's
broken.
take this. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from? Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Let's take this. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Nope.
This
Caller,
guy
you're on the
stinks.
air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Rich.
Hey, what's up,
This
dude?
is
Is
Matt
this...
from Baltimore.
Hey, Matt. What's going on, man?
Matt, what's up, man? How's your hand?
It's there. I'd rather chop it off, but,
Are you on a lot of pain meds right now?
not really.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you in pain?
A little bit.
A little bit. You sound it, to be honest.
Sorry to hear that, man. What's
Yeah.
going on? How can we
So-
help you tonight?
Well, I was watching the pay-per-view, but I thought I was watching the Spanish version or the French version of the pay-per-view.
You know what? I would have thought it was a pain meds, but it wasn't.
They are
Feed.
both romantic languages. I can understand how you can make that distinction.
Yeah.
Like, the Peacock integration has been god-awful.
You know what though? I got to tell you though, I
Not a fan of
this
the
is-
cock.
I'm not a fan of the cock. They're not doing a good job here. But I do want to say, Carissa just put a basura.
Oh, Bayside is basura.
Bayside is basura.
Ah, buddy, I'm sorry.
you know what? I'm gonna get my crew and I'm gonna cut her. Watch the
Coco?
Bayside Boys. The Bayside
You-
Boys. I'm part of a gang.
You, Coco,
Me, Coco,
Bob.
Mr. Dulligan.
Well, Bob's in Douglas.
Mr. Dulligan.
Mr. Dulligan's a criminal though.
Mr. Dulligan.
Like legit criminal, right?
No, not that Mr. Dulligan.
Okay.
Mr. Dulligan. I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McGurk. I'm gonna get Bob, Uncle Bob. I'm gonna get all the Bayside Boys, and we hang out. We have this crew called the Bayside Boys. Wear motorcycle jackets, and it says Bayside Boys, and it's just like a wave, like that's our logo. And we just do like one of these. We walk down the street like this.
Are you doing West Side Story?
Yeah.
What would you call yourself? The Bayside
Bayside
Boys.
Boys, yeah.
What's the gang that's opposite the Bayside Boys?
Oh, the Little Neck Kids.
The Little Neck Kids.
Yeah, don't like those.
Hey, you Little Neck Kids, get out
The
of here.
Fivers from Flushing, not cool either.
Hey, listen, the Fires from Flushing are all right.
Yeah.
They're all right in my book. They leave me alone.
Are the Bayside Boys coming to Brooklyn?
The Bayside Boys will be in Brooklyn actually for Survivor Series. Remind me tomorrow. I have to email WWE.
Sure.
Transparent.
Will do.
WWE is wonderful with us, and they comp us, and they hook us up with our tickets.
I want to come.
You want to come to New York?
I don't think he was talking about the show.
Oh no, he was just talking in general.
I think he was just talking to whoever was in the room with him.
Dude, Jonathan, your mic's potted up. Turn your mic down, bro.
Wait, I want to come. I want to come too.
I'll be in Brooklyn.
So you're gonna? Are you? So when are you? How long are you staying? Are you just coming
nice.
for the day?
Day and a half.
Day and a half. All right, then we got to get together and get a
Yeah,
couple
we
drinks,
got
man.
to see you again. man.
You really sound like you're in pain. You really do.
You need some of the Lord's
But
vitamins.
It's making me really
I've been beat
sad.
up by Brock Lesnar.
It's all right.
Are
Man.
you allowed to like you don't really drink, right?
I drink like scarcely, but
Okay, because in Chicago, it was awesome meeting you in Chicago, by the way. But yeah, like you just like hung out and like
Yeah, he was
chilled
great.
with us. You were like the
What-
most chill person.
Can
in
I
that
tell
place.
you? I was so I got a confession, dude. I was so glad how normal you were. Like you were like a really nice, good dude.
Sweetheart, total
Like,
sweetheart.
and sometimes it gets a little scary when people are asking, like standing behind you at a urinal, and they're like, "Can I get a photo of you?" You know. I was
I'm
really.
not gonna,
No, you were such a good dude. I really enjoyed hanging out and talking to you. I wish we had some more time to hang out, all of us. But
Absolutely.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it in New York, man. We'll do it in Brooklyn.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and I'm going full gear Minnesota too. So
You're going what?
oh, he's going full
you're
gear.
going to full gear.
Oh,
Sorry,
awesome.
Yeah.
this thing is not great.
It's okay.
I need a better in ear.
Can you show up in Brooklyn in full gear? Whatever gear you have.
That'd be amazing.
I think that's what it doesn't matter. Just gear.
Can
Any
I
kind of gear.
can I
Just
mention
gear.
something?
Yeah.
Because the urinal thing.
Yeah.
And then okay, so like my wife hates it when I make this joke. Because I have a very morbid sense of humor. To let you guys in a little secret.
No
Andrew,
shit.
Andrew knows.
Really?
This. So I'm always like when we did the thing, the meetup in Chicago or the meetup in Flushing.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh, do you think anybody's gonna try to stab me?" she hates that so much.
Yeah,
Or
I
it's
know.
Like,
I know the answer for me, Carissa.
like, hey, are you Andrew? Are you Rich? That's it. Done.
Yeah. Maybe. Hey, Carissa wants to get a ticket. Maybe I could get you a ticket, Carissa. Let's see.
Yeah, Carissa. Thank
you
you
know
for
what?
tuning in.
Do me a favor. DM me on Twitter, and I'll give you my email, and then I'll we'll talk there.
Carissa, put together
my
a list that's entitled top 10 things I hate about Andrew.
Yeah. To make a top 10 list of my-
I'll turn that into a graphic.
So,
for
how
social
long is the
media.
recovery from the surgery?
well, I went back to work like 2 days later, but I still got a brace on my hand. But
Okay.
What
I'm still in pain.
what was the surgery for? Did you break your hand, or did you have like some kind of like carpal tunnel or something?
Oh my god.
Bone cyst.
A what?
Cyst. I had bone cyst. I had.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Listen, man, I appreciate the phone call as always. I appreciate you, and I'll see you probably in a month and a half.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic,
I'm
dude.
go back.
Enjoy.
All right, man.
Matt, take
Thank
it
you.
easy.
Thanks, man.
Love you, bud.
Oh man,
Thanks,
he sounds he's tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He is a great dude. All right, let's take another one. Lines are lit, guys. Here we go.
Jeez, wow.
Lit
Call, you're
AF.
on the air. Who's this and where you calling from?
I'm Carlos. I'm calling from New York.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, dude?
I'm good. What do you think is going to happen today and the pay-per-view?
Yeah, I mean, I think the big story here is going to be the ending, right? I think there's two scenarios, right? Number one, I think a lot of people are very curious about the Charlotte match which I was very surprised about the Charlotte Alexa Bliss match, where a lot of people believe Alexa can beat Charlotte tonight. I was not. You know what got me hyped about it was that everybody else's conversations about the match, not mine. For me, it was like, well, Charlotte's going to win.
And the second question: what do you think about the villains returning to wrestling?
Say that again. You're breaking up. Can you hear?
What do you think about the villains returning to wrestling in Puerto Rico? Marley Generic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think right now we're in a really. Oh wow, he's cursing Bobby Lashley.
Oh boy.
You call him a chicken shit. I think right now, here's the thing, right? Wrestling is hot again, and I'm excited for almost everything I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have not been watching any Ring of Honor. I haven't been watching a lot of stuff that I should be. So, it's so much good wrestling out there. It's very difficult for me to concentrate on the bad when you have so much good. If it was really bad all around, I would be, not so happy about it. But I think, and by the way, back to your first question. The other thing is definitely the ending of the Roman match and how they do this and the setup with Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty much everything that we're looking forward to. I mean, it's 9:00 now. We got another hour and a half of this most likely, so it's going to be fantastic.
Where are you calling from?
New York.
New York.
Yeah, man.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I'm excited for it, dude. I'm excited for all of it.
No, I mean the villain returning to wrestling. What do you think about that?
Who's returning?
The villain, Marley Generic, the villain.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even hear.
Yeah, it's returning in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Marty. Yeah, Marty's returning in Puerto Rico.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
I think he posted something on Instagram.
Oh, I had no idea. That's what I heard. I was like, I don't know. I didn't.
It went out of
Really?
I think he posted something yesterday, and then it just got under the radar completely.
Oh my god!
Because he hasn't been wrestling for like a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years maybe.
I didn't know that at all. Well, I got to look into it. It's his return to wrestling. The guy is trying to come back. So, I think that's fine. We'll see what happens where he ends up.
You think he deserves a second chance?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You think he deserves a second chance?
Do you think he deserves a second chance?
Yeah. Listen, I don't know his exact situation. Sorry, this line is all screwed up. Line 2. I got to fix line 2. I can't take any more calls on that.
Do you think he deserves a second chance?
Yeah, I don't know the exact story,
right,
to be honest.
Right.
I didn't follow it. I don't remember a lot of it. From what I remember, it was like he slept with someone in a bathroom at a bar, and she was 17?
16.
16?
I think.
Listen, when this was happening, I spoke to a buddy of mine. I'm doing the Joe Rogan, a buddy of mine now. Mm-hmm. It's a buddy of mine. So I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he's out there, and I brought this up, and he's very much in the business, okay, out there. And he's like, dude, I got to tell you, he goes, this is the bar culture in the UK. He goes, it sucks. It's gross. Like, he wasn't saying like he's cool with this, but when I was about 2 years ago, I was in England and Ireland back to back. So what he was telling me is that it is very common in like smaller towns in the UK where you have, the drinking age is much younger than New York, than America. So I think you could drink at 16. You could drink at 16, but you could buy at 18. I think that's what it is. But that ends up creating a very weird bar culture where you have all these like much younger girls, teenagers, that kind of tag along and they like meet an older guy and they become their like bar friend.
Right.
And they drink together and the guy buys them drinks. And he's like, yeah, this is something that's very common here. It's weird, but it's very common. Like, it's not looked down upon or looked in a weird way.
It's just a thing.
When there's like a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old girl hanging out with a 40-year-old drinking because the guy's buying them the drinks. Listen, man, I think it's weird to begin with. Yeah. Like, I don't hang out. I don't listen. Even if I was single, I'm not going to sleep with a 16, 17, 18-year-old. It's not my deal.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember the exact story, so I should find out. So for second chances, I got to find out what the story was.
Also,
but obviously, people believe that he deserves one.
Also, if anybody in the UK is watching this with us right now,
Confirm
like
it.
let us know, like what's the bar culture like there, especially when it comes to like hooking up and stuff. Like, you know.
Yeah, man.
Did you know that the United Kingdom and Great Britain are two different things completely?
Yes. Yeah, one is on the moon and one is on Mars.
You're exactly right.
I got to fix line 2, so I can't answer any more calls on line 2. But we got 4 other lines. Thank you so much for the call.
So, by the way,
yeah,
real quick.
Whoa.
Yeah. Go ahead, MD.
Charlotte Alexa's starting.
Starting now? All right, let's take this. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hey.
Oh, that's me. Hey, guys.
Oh, Shane, what's up, dude? I know that. I'll know that beautiful voice anywhere.
What a beautiful voice.
When you called in before and all we heard was,
what the hell was going on?
I think my phone is busted. 'Cause I've been getting complaints about the volume on it. So I called through Google Voice this time.
Is he loud to you?
No.
He's not. He's low?
No, he's right now he's perfect.
He's perfect. Okay, so I haven't potted up all the way.
Okay. Shane, you're perfect. You hear that?
He's a perfect boy.
Every way.
He's a perfect.
So I did call for a reason. I wanted to give my snack inventory for tonight.
Yes.
You know what?
This should be a bit.
Deacon needs to know your snacks. I got to tell you, dude, you got to up your snack game. All right?
Who, Shin or Deacon?
No, Shin. I know he's got a great snack game, but Deacon's all about the bodega snacks now, all right?
Oh, really?
He has all the bodega snacks.
He's getting nasty snacks, though.
Oh, they're so good. You know what I love? The bodega cheesecake, the bodega carrot cakes.
Okay.
All right, what kind of snacks you got?
Well, first off, how am I supposed to up my snack game if I'm not in New York? Y'all got all the good stuff.
We do. It's true.
I'm in Philly. Okay, that's unfair.
Philly's got its merits though, but we are inundated with many places that you can get snacks at.
Yes, you got all those different cultures there, and they all have their different little things. We have a couple of cultures here, but we're not as vast as you guys.
We are in Queens, which is considered the world's borough.
Unfortunately.
Where are you going with this?
I'm leaving. I'm telling you.
I'm
moving to Oklahoma.
Okay.
I'm moving to Oklahoma.
I thought you were gonna say something like really nasty.
Really? You don't want anyone here like that?
Yeah.
No, I'm moving to Oklahoma.
Shin, what are you eating tonight? What do you got?
So I got the basic stuff for right now.
Okay.
I got sour gummy worms and ranch sunflower seeds. I gotta have sweet and savory together.
You can hear the excitement in his voice too, which I really love. Keep going. Okay, so gummy bears, ranch sunflower seeds. What else?
And I got Happy Cola. You know, those little Haribo things.
Oh yeah,
I like them. That's a personal favorite.
What is?
And I don't care if they talk stuff about it. I love it.
What?
Okay.
What is he talking about?
The Happy Cola.
What is Happy Cola?
It's like little gummy things that taste like.
Oh, dude, you know what's really funny?
Colas.
I agree with you.
The Haribo's, they're very good.
Yeah, the Doritos. I got to tell you, people hate this. They hate those colas. I
like
love
those.
them.
They're good.
They're great. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but you don't have any chocolate sweets. Where your chocolate
Yes,
items?
hey, relax. I said I'm starting off with the basics.
He's running through the evening, Andrew.
Do you want me to just list them all, or do I?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what are we doing tonight?
He's leading up to the main event.
Exactly. You can't just start like, bam. This is the main thing, and then you start going back and listen to all the other stuff. Nobody cares about that.
I'm just a little concerned that Deacon's going to beat you in the snack game.
Well, he might because that's New York. But anyway, I like a lot of gummy
Have
stuff.
faith in your game. Have faith in your game.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got those little dumbass burgers, some little gummy burgers. I kind of like those a lot.
I like those
But
too.
those are kind of stupid.
Hang on, I'm sorry, Shin, to interrupt you. Did Charlotte steal part of Finn Balor's costume?
Let me see this. Yeah. Oh my God, she did.
All right, Shin, continue.
Maybe she's the demon. I'm liking the high pony. I'm liking that high ponytail.
I've got sweet, spicy chili Doritos.
Ooh, yeah.
That's like the upper mid card.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's good right there. Yeah.
And finishing it off, I've got Reese's Fast Breaks.
Ooh, interesting. Is that your main event?
Those are good too.
That's my main event, and I've got like the little. It's like hard candy, but it's chocolate. The Reasons.
Oh yeah.
Made by Werther's.
So Deacon's been sleeping over some nights. He's had a ton of work.
Yeah.
And I have a deal with him where since we got back from Jamaica, like I'm still on vacation mode. I never left vacation mode. So whenever he stays over, the deal is like, listen, you can stay over whenever you want, but around 9:30, you got to bring Jess and I snacks, and you must present it in like as like what it is. So he comes by, he knocks on my door, and he's like, can I come in and bring you some snacks? We say yeah, and he comes in, he goes, today for our first course. And it's all bodega snacks, and he like presents it on a platter,
that's awesome.
and he brings it to me every time he stays over. That's the deal.
Yeah, I saw him. I gotta say, good for Deacon, man. Did he made you guys breakfast yesterday, right?
Yeah, he made me breakfast. Yeah, yesterday.
Oh man, it looked good too.
Yeah.
Shin, those are great snacks. Let me tell you something. My wife and I, earlier in the month, we got rid of our bed and we got an air mattress.
They're
to
just
sleep
sleeping on the floor now.
Well, we were sleeping on an air mattress, and then my wife.
Hold on. I hate to interrupt.
Yeah.
But why did you get rid of the bed?
He peed himself, dude.
Long story short, we got rid of our crappy bed, got a Casper. That Casper stunk. While we were on vacation, I called them to get the Casper back.
Called the mob boss.
And then when we came back from vacation, I was like, oh shit. They're picking up the bed tomorrow. God. And then we went to Target and got an air mattress.
I would give you mine. I have an air mattress.
But my wife's a genius because she was like, if we're going to have this air mattress and put it in the living room in front of our big TV, we got to do snacks.
Oh, great idea.
So we went to Target.
Fill it up with water.
Dude. Yeah. Oh, no.
Like a waterbed?
That would have been a nightmare.
Oh.
Fill it up with water, man.
I got a side note I would like to say right about now.
Yeah, give me.
Sure.
Meeting both of your wives, they are amazing people.
Thanks, man.
That is absolutely true.
And I understand why you guys can function in society.
Yeah.
I don't think you could without either of them.
You know what? You're right, dude.
I've known Vicky. I've known Vicky longer than I've known Rich. I've known Vicky for 24 years.
She was
probably.
awesome.
1996.
Yeah.
Late 96, I met Vicky. So that would have been what year? How
1996.
many? No, how many? That would be 24 years ago.
Yeah,
20,
crazy.
25 years ago, 23 years ago. So I've known Vicky longer. I have to tell you, she is the best.
Yeah,
the
she's
best,
pretty cool,
the
man.
best. I do think we're pretty well rounded because we have some awesome wives.
Without our wives,
both doctors. We're married to doctors. Both of us. That's the crazy part.
If without our wives, I think we would be like, I can't even think about that moment.
Can I just say,
who knows?
Why Andrew would be a pimp? I know that.
Pimp.
Like, hold on, pimp.
A pimp. I say, that
Oh,
boy's a pimp.
I've been practicing my Greek for meeting Vicky.
She doesn't really speak Greek.
She doesn't speak any Greek.
I'm ready.
I gotta say, that the water trick Jess did in At All Out with all the waters.
Oh,
and
she
the
put all the
beers.
water in her pants.
Oh, smart.
It was
Super
nuts. It was like, where's she pulling this all out?
Listen, she did something the other day, and I looked at her dead in the eyes. I said, "You are one crafty bitch." I said, "You are one resourceful, crafty bitch."
We also our wives are also cool with us talking like insane people.
Yeah, but they talk like that too.
Yeah.
I do have a censor button just in case you guys go off the rail.
Yeah.
So the snack
Yeah.
thing.
Let's get back to snacks.
We went to Target. My wife likes bullshit popcorn, so we got her like a bag of popcorn. She's like, "What about you?" I was like, "Caramel popcorn." If I'm gonna snack it,
You want caramel?
if I'm snacking, caramel popcorn.
Caramel, not caramel.
Caramel.
Who calls it caramel?
Caramel?
Caramel. Carmel's car service.
Caramel popcorn, right? You know what my sin of a snack is?
What?
Charleston Chews.
Really?
Dude, I love Charleston Chews.
You know what I love?
I'd
Okay.
murder for a Charleston Chews.
Okay,
My still on the phone.
Shin's still here.
Shin's paying attention.
Shin, you're there, right?
He loves snack talk.
Oh crap, we got another caller too. So I'm gonna pick this up. But whoever's online too, I'm gonna pick it up in a couple seconds.
We're still talking about snacks.
Yeah.
I'll run through it real quick.
Yeah, go.
Bark Thins. Love Bark Thins.
I love those.
Yo, Bark Thins nuts.
Fantastic.
The chocolate ones and the pretzel
Yeah.
ones. We got Doritos, which are tremendous. Reese's Pieces.
Okay.
And I think the starter. Ooh, I can't remember the starter.
You know,
The starter may have been Tootsie Rolls.
You know what my favorite is?
Yeah.
I
I'm sorry.
got two.
Cheez-Its and
Nah, can't
gummy,
do Cheez-Its anymore.
They were
Can't do
like
Cheez-Its.
gummy bears.
Gives me agita.
Yeah?
Yeah, tons of agita. Can't do it. The Yaya Blue Tin cookies.
Oh yeah.
That and the caramel hard candy.
Ooh.
Love those
Yeah.
old grandma candies.
Who says caramel?
Caramel?
Yeah,
Caramel.
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 The other thing, see, Andrew's eyebrows are sexy. Damn right. You know how much I insured this, like J-Lo insured her ass.
Mm-hmm.
I have this insured. If my eyebrows go, my career's over. Dave Meltzer told me I'm not allowed to ever email him about pro wrestling ever again if my eyebrows go.
Oh, man.
And then he squoze my head in between his biceps.
That would wreck you.
Squoze, yeah.
That would
Like
wreck
this?
you for life.
He did do
How
a lot
big
of
are
bicep
his-
trips.
Dude,
Trips.
his arms are ridiculous.
He's in very good shape.
He is. I don't think photos do justice.
No.
How jacked
No, they
this
don't.
62-year-old man is.
Also, a very soft handshake.
Very not. Well, he gave you a good brother handshake.
Yeah, he is like.
Yeah, he good brothered you. Very nice.
So did
Dude
Brian.
is
Brian
jacked.
good brothered me. It was very, or he
No,
was
Brian-
just afraid of me. I don't know.
Brian punched me in my stomach when he saw me.
Shin, what is your all-time favorite snack?
I'm a popcorn guy, honestly.
Oh,
Like cheddar
He is- I
popcorn.
knew that about
Yes.
him. I knew that.
But
You know what? Let's get him a Christmas gift. Let's send him a big bin of the popcorns.
Oh,
you want to do
Shin.
that?
dude.
Yeah,
Shin,
let's do that.
Shin, if you're cool with giving us your address,
Yeah, I want to buy. I want to
wanna
buy you.
load you up with. Can we
Hey,
load this guy with New York
Shin.
snacks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all right,
Shin.
all right.
Yeah.
But I have
Go ahead, because I have another idea for you.
I'll load you up with California
All right.
snacks. Wink, wink.
Hey, I got three things real quick. One, fuck Deacon and his big Texas cinnamon rolls. I hate him. I hate those cinnamon
Wait a
rolls.
minute. Did he say fuck Deacon and
said-
his racist cinnamon rolls?
I think
No,
he said
Big
big sexy.
Texas.
Oh,
Big Texas.
oh, big Texas.
I thought it meant his big racist cinnamon rolls. I'm like, what the hell did those rolls
Oh,
do or
Lord.
say?
Fuck those racist
What
cinnamon
did they say to you?
Let's say something now, but I'm
Jesus.
not.
Sponsored by Hulk Hogan.
Number two, Rich, you said something about bullshit popcorn. What qualifies as that?
Everything. Sorry,
You don't like
I'm not-
popcorn?
you know what? Like, I'm not much of a
Mickey
popcorn
Mouse
guy.
snack, to be honest.
On occasion, I do like making popcorn at home, but I think it's because my wife, like, whenever she'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to the market or whatever, should I get some snacks for the house?" It's always like bags of like popcorn, which I don't care for, like, except for on occasion, you know. So I'm like, I can't eat this shit. I think she does it on purpose because she knows I'm not gonna eat it.
By the way, Charlotte is. Let me just go into this match really quick. Charlotte is fantastic.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah,
so
they're both-
good at
Yeah.
being a heel.
Yes.
Because I generally believe that she's annoyed by everybody in that building,
100%.
and she just wants to go home and bang Andrade. You know, like she just wants to go
Yeah,
hang out with
absolutely.
him,
That's why
spend
he's
time
called
with
El
him.
Idolo.
Dude, listen, you know what's crazy? I got to tell you,
Mhm.
she gets so much shit for her Andrade photos from other women.
Yeah.
Like, there's I didn't know this. Like, generally, it's a lot of guys that give her hate. There's a ton of women that are angry at her for being with Andrade. And I don't, dude, I don't get the hate that she gets. I really don't, because I've only heard positive stuff about her. She's really good as a worker. Like, fundamentally, what's wrong with her?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's that weird hate. It's the tribalist hate.
Because she's
Yeah.
big and unobtainable.
Because
and different.
because everybody thinks that she's Vince's favorite. If you're in
Well,
favor with Vince, you're
Listen,
a bad guy.
let me ask
and
you:
you're
if
a lot of
I was a promoter and I had Charlotte Flair on my roster,
Yeah.
she
I
would be all
don't,
over your
and she's
show.
even if she's not a Flair, right? This person that we're watching right now, this person that's about to do this move and miss most likely. I think that's.
Oh,
Yep, there you go. Look at that.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
How do you not say, "Oh my God, she
Yeah.
needs to be my top female act"?
Well, also the facials, the body language, like everything, right? Everything about her. She's jacked. She comes from like a volleyball background.
Yeah.
She's an athlete. I think that's the big thing.
Listen, I get
She
it.
can talk, dude.
I get people don't like her, but I think it has more to do with the fact that they don't like the unapproachable.
Oh,
Right.
You know, somebody.
Also,
You know what?
I think she
put
makes.
this in my. I'm sorry. I put this in my write-up that
Mhm.
Alexa's gotten way better too.
Alexa's fantastic.
Alexa's work rate from the time she worked with all those Japanese women when she's working with Asuka and Kairi Sane back last year before the pandemic,
Big powerbomb.
freaking fantastic.
I think
Gotten so much
also.
better work.
I think Charlotte also makes that type of dude's pee shrivel up. They get intimidated.
Yeah, very intimidating. She
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, yeah, Shin, you got a hard on for Charlotte?
Maybe.
All
maybe.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Listen, Sasha. That's another. Sasha gets a lot of that too. Why are we
Well,
playing
not
Howard Stern?
confirmed.
Am I the
I
only
thought
one
that was
hearing?
you.
Am I the only one hearing Gary Delabate?
So when Treehouse Wrestle Votes was on, I thought he was saying Baba Booey.
Jonathan, is that you?
huh?
Ah,
This guy's just sitting in the dark waiting to come.
he wants to come on the show.
Oh, just come on the show. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you know what I love?
Yeah,
Dude?
go ahead.
You know what I love?
Yeah,
From like the bakery.
Okay.
Shin, you're there, right?
Yeah.
My
Shin,
bad.
are you a big like cake fan?
I can get down with some cakes.
I love a cream pie.
We were talking about this before.
I love my
Love a
women with
cream
cake.
pie.
Yeah. This
Love
guy's-
a cream
when they're
pie.
women
But you've
with
been into like cream pies for a while.
I've been into cream pies for a long time. Yeah.
Like you've since like a young age. You
yeah,
were
since like probably
can't
like
get enough of the cream
well,
pies.
I was not a big sweets fan.
Mhm,
I was not a big fan of it until like probably like I was like a teenager,
Uh-huh.
and then I experienced my first cream pie, and it was by far the
hold
most
on.
delicious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Did you see one getting made up close, or was it your own cream pie?
No. It was. I tried to do it at home. It didn't work.
Just
I
didn't
Y'all
happen.
gotta
right?
stop this. Come
People,
on.
the people,
Y'all know what y'all
people that
doing.
love cream pies
What-
also
dude,
love
what do you mean?
Y'all
Shin, what are you
doing?
talking about?
You know damn well what y'all doing.
Martha's on Bell Boulevard has the best banana cream pie I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I've heard about those cream pies in Martha's.
Yeah. The cream pies at Martha's are the
Yeah.
best. That's the only
That's-
place to get a cream pie.
It's the best spot in the neighborhood to drop a big cream pie.
I'm
in.
not a big Martha's fan, though. I'm not a big fan of their cake, but their cream pie, fantastic.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
So good.
I also love mud pie.
Cream pie.
Love a mud
Ooh,
pie.
mud pie.
Like a Mississippi mud pie.
Mississippi mud pie.
Love a Mississippi
Oh,
mud
yeah.
pie. But nothing tops my cream pies.
Yeah.
I
You
I
do
stepped
have the
away
best
as
cream
shit's
pies in the
going
business.
I do have the best cream pies in the business.
They're very oozy too.
Yeah, very.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shin, you got any good
This
snacks?
is Shin's nightmare right now.
So Shin,
What the? I'm trying to keep it clean. I don't want to ruin your little partnership
Dude, this is
with 4FW.
What are you talking about? This is a clean. This is a clean show.
Shin,
What do we-
Shin,
we
I
didn't
have
say-
I have
We're-
a
Yeah. Go
I have a
MJ.
proposition for Shin.
Yeah.
When we do these watch-alongs, we want to
Yeah.
make this a bit, okay? You call in with your snacks. We'll consolidate it a little bit, but you know,
Mhm.
give us like your snacks today, and we'll make it a bit every show.
Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it into a bit every show. Every time we do this, you got to call in with your snack update. By the way, Miguel in the chat room, Andrew kind of looks like Andrade. I got the best insult compliment of my fucking life. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody, I post. It was a photo of me on Instagram,
Mhm.
and I was wearing like the Andrew outfit. You know,
Yeah.
really tight,
Andrew
really tight.
I like that. I like how
Jeans.
that's what you're calling it now.
Yeah, really tight jeans with like my button down all the way wide open, my chain.
Mhm.
And this guy goes, "Holy shit! It's the Wish version of Andrade."
Ooh.
Fucking
that.
great.
That's a good ball break.
And I also, you know what I get? I get Drew a lot now.
Yeah.
It's the beard, definitely the beard and the eyebrows.
It's the
Right.
thickness of it all.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Dave D says Andrew's got eyebrows like my abuela.
Oh, the perfect eyebrow, abuela eyebrows.
I think they need to be more green though to be like that Hispanic abuelas.
Hey Shin, let me ask you. You've been here for a long time with us, like
Yes, sir.
for a very, very long time. You've been following the show, listening to the show. What do you make of all the stuff over the past year?
Like us? You're
Yeah.
talking about
What
us?
Yeah, I wanna-
exactly are you talking about? Like the whole
The whole boom.
partnership?
Yeah, the whole boom that we've had with everything.
I like it. I mean,
Oh shit.
what?
She's
She's
fucking
tearing
up
it
the
up.
doll.
Oh,
What if the
she
lights
split
go
the
out,
doll
Andrew?
open.
What if the lights go out and they come back on and Enzo's just standing in the ring?
Oh God,
She's gonna
You would
become the
love
doll,
that
dude.
shit.
It's the,
I want
she's
the
gonna
doll
be dressed
to
as
be
the
in.
doll.
Okay.
Let's see this.
she beat her. Damn it.
Sorry,
She
Shin.
destroyed the
No
doll.
problem.
The doll definitely needs to be reincarnated to Enzo.
She's gonna start puking blood.
Oh.
Maybe they're dropping the spooky magic.
I do like this feud
think
though. I
they
like
are.
how Alexa Bliss is dressed like a little girl Kane.
Dude, you know what? Did they do any magic today or no?
No magic
No.
yet.
They ran a
So,
This was a good match. Like the matches have been great.
They
by
might
the
have
way.
killed the doll. They might have gotten it out.
I wouldn't mind
Maybe
a.
talk to herself, a la little Jimmy.
Oh, that'd be great.
She's really good, man. Oh my god.
Mr. No Good in the chat room says, "I'm 1,000% in for an Enzo return."
You know what? I'd be okay. OCW Fed TV, my boy Jay. Did they do any magic? No, they didn't.
Shin, you were saying we asked you a very pompous and self-serving question.
Yes, I want to know. No, but you know, I'll tell you why. It's not self-serving. I'll tell you why. He's been a part of the community for
That's
God
true.
knows how
That's
long.
true. Well, he's a mod too.
He is a mod. I want to know what the OGs think and if they're getting a little upset by the growth. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes the growth is too fast and they're like, whoa, slow down, man.
I'm fine. I don't want people to stay stagnant, you know? I want people to be able to grow, get more eyes on, the whole thing.
I'm glad.
I like the growth. It's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this has been a fun ride. And boy, wait till you see what's next.
Wait till you see.
Because tonight is our last episode.
Tonight is the last episode.
The end. No, thank you. I think we do.
Batman, the
You know
end.
what? To pat ourselves on the back, listen, we keep it the real.
Yeah. Solo Monster,
Yeah,
another great
yeah.
podcaster. JD, friend of the show, and us. I mean, there's a lot of us from New York now. And that's a cool
Lot of
thing.
New York motherfuckers.
Hey,
We are a lot
something's
of New York.
happening, Andrew. if you wanna-
Hold on.
Uh-oh. This is the spooky spook.
Hold on. She's doing something.
Oh, you think they're going to digitally put it to... Uh-oh.
Dude, she's going to take off her wig.
Is she
Oh,
becoming...
wait a minute. She took off her hair extension.
Oh, wow.
Did she just throw her extensions?
Uh-oh.
She just
What-
kicked.
Is she going to throw herself through the
table?
table?
Too far behind.
She's going in. She's gonna cry.
Bray Wyatt return? Brock Lesnar guy's there.
Yeah, I saw the picture of him. He's what prompted me to do the exclusive set photo where I did Raw and I just changed the colors.
Yeah, good job with that.
Thank you.
Oh, she's upset. You know what? My daughter loves her.
I can see
Alexa.
that.
My daughter loves her. Loves her. She's getting into wrestling now.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Like
so
they're excited
confused
for
on
that
what's
garden
gonna
show
happen.
for Christmas that we're going to take the kids.
I got your kids are great, man. I got such a pop when I came
Oh
into
my
the house
God,
today.
they were so happy that you came. Hunter was so happy.
That was pretty much it. I got that version of whatever kids do.
We have a super chat.
Oh my God, we got somebody on the line.
I also don't
Shin,
get that
can
from my nieces
let
and
me-
nephews.
Shin, I'm gonna drop you. I gotta take. This poor person's
All right,
been on hold for a long time.
Real quick, 'cause I
Yeah.
had a third
Give
thing.
me.
Real quick.
Yeah.
And you can do this later.
Yeah.
The Owen Cup.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about Kevin Owens coming in. How would you guys book it if Owens doesn't come in?
Ooh.
I haven't even thought of. That's a great question. It would have to be someone that kind of fits the mold of an Owen Hart, right? Someone that's connected in some way to that.
Who's that? Who's the technical guy that is a face that people really want to watch and respect?
It would have to be an up and coming guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And
If it's not
Jungle
Kevin
Boy,
Owens,
yeah.
it has to be an up and coming guy. Maybe a Pillman.
I could see
Jungle
a
Boy?
Pillman. A Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy would be fantastic. I
Yeah, a
think.
Jungle
Thank
Boy.
you.
Oh,
Who?
Dante Martin.
Dante's a good one too.
Yeah.
Those. It has to be one of the. You know what? I would do that Owen Hart. Whatever they do.
Oh
I
my
would
God!
make sure.
Hold on.
Oh,
So she has a tab that's supposed to be a foamer in her mouth, and it won't melt. So every time she sticks out her tongue, you can see the fucking tab.
Ooh, gross.
It looks like a Mentos.
what
She's
happened
supposed to
is
be foaming at the mouth.
Oh, interesting.
So I mean,
That was a fun match. That was good.
weird.
This. I feel
I
like
do like this set
This
by
is
the way.
actually
Yeah.
this story is actually not bad. Now that they've
No, it's not bad at all.
Alexa
it out.
Alexa is completely the star in
Just
this, by
took
the way.
them.
They just
Oh, yeah.
showed an Alka-Seltzer in our mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what,
Yeah, that's
Armin?
what
The
it
problem was that Alka-Seltzer is from like 1986. Let me take this call. 888-828-1437.
Love you,
Taking
Shen.
your phone calls. Let's do this. Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Yo, it's Charlie. Can you hear me?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Charlie, what's up? This is Charlie Orr.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
up, dude?
Charlie Sheen?
Not too much, but I gotta say that it is one of the greatest regrets of my life that I did not go to All Out because I'm literally like an hour from Hoffman.
No, really?
That sucks, dude.
Yeah,
I wish you would have came to. He asked you for a ride.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry that's gonna eat away at you for the next 10 years of your life.
I just really like I could not figure out the Uber situation because I've heard it's a nightmare in Hoffman Estates. I'm from the Chicago suburbs. I've known the Hoffman Estates is a nightmare.
So I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
I wish. You know what? If I had done, you know what I would have done, dude? I would have had a driver. I would have booked us a fucking driver.
Yeah.
Right.
For that day, if I knew what a nightmare. But I should have known because you know what? Tony told me. Tony's like, hey, how are you getting there? He's like, if you want, we're gonna get like a Sprinter. Just go with that. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna Uber. He's like, dude, you may not want to do that. Who the hell knew?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What I thought
He's from, I think Tony Khan is from Hoffman, or no, he's from Champaign, right? Which I don't think is, that's like U of I area.
Champaign, Illinois.
We're talking about a different Tony.
Yeah, Champaign, Illinois.
I think, dude, like, did you at least watch it? Like on,
yeah,
did you pay for it?
At home, and oh my God, like I'm in my college apartment, and I was watching it, and when fucking Brian, sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but when Brian
fine, you
Danielson
can curse on this.
Curse.
When
You're
Brian Danielson showed up, man, oh my God, that was amazing. And the Adam Cole thing where he just like, whew, like the last 20 minutes of that show were just, I mean, the whole show was awesome, but that was like one of the best shows I've seen since like Money in the Bank 2011.
Yeah. So I got it. Jess was in the elevator with Dave. Okay. And Dave said. Dave looked at her and was like, "So, what do you think is happening tonight?" And he's like, "Well, Andrew said that Adam Cole's gonna debut." He's like, "I saw that. Everybody's sending me his tweet. Where is he? I want to talk to him." I was like, and then somebody called Dave in the elevator. So Jess like got out because she didn't want to listen in on the conversation because obviously it was an important one. So when I got there, Dave's like, "Come here," and I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Come here," and he gave me like a big hug. And he took my head and he put it between his fucking biceps.
Yeah,
and he squotes as hard as possible. He goes, "Tell me now, you piece of shit. Is it or is it not happening?" I was like, "It's happening. It's happening." And he let me go.
He went up. He legitimately that didn't happen.
Did not happen.
Fantasy Matt Men. It happened. But what really?
What a good dude. What a nice guy.
Seriously, but legitimately. No nonsense. I'm still shocked at how no nonsense Dave Meltzer is. That he did come up to Andrew and was basically like, "What do you know?
Yeah.
What do you know?"
And now we're boys. We hang out. We talk all the time.
You know, he sent you that wacky email the other day.
Yeah.
You know,
he threatened me.
Oh
he
yeah.
said, "Pull it down and show me."
He said, "Do you see this?
Yeah, it's going up your butt.
Right up your butt." No, you know what? So we were
Jeff
talking.
Daddy.
Oh, Jeff Daddy in the house.
So we were talking. I was like, "Yeah, he's coming." And I was sitting on that for 2 weeks. That Adam Cole was showing up.
Panama Sunrise, baby.
What is that?
I said Panama Sunrise. I saw that shit.
Yeah. So
you can't hide anything from. I saw that.
The tweet was the day of.
Yes.
I finally, and it was. You know what it was, dude? I was talking to Jess. I'm like, I don't know how comfortable I feel for this because it was one source that told me this. One person, but the guy's been absolutely amazing with everything. It was one source. I was like, you know what? I'm batting 1,000 right now. We could always miss one, so I'll do it. You know, I'll miss this if I miss it, and I did not miss. So further proof that this guy knows what the hell he's talking about.
Hey Charlie, question for you.
Yeah.
What are you studying over there at that Mickey Mouse College?
Oh boy.
Mickey Mouse College, huh? Radio. Yeah, I'm doing radio stuff.
Oh, you getting into broadcasting?
What's up?
You're going into broadcasting.
Correct. Yeah, I'm doing some shifts for their station, which is CRX FM.
Right on, dude. Do you want to pursue that as a lifelong career?
I did that.
Yeah, I think that I definitely would. I'm very interested in radio and just content in general, but
stick to it.
Yeah, it can. I mean, it's like. I guess I've realized life's more than a job, so I can maybe it'll lead into other things, but I really am enjoying it right now.
Awesome, man.
So I'd love to see where it goes.
Charlie,
it's a lot of fun.
Charlie, how old are you?
22.
22. Charlie, stick to it. I'm not going to give you any advice, but I will say this: out of all the people that I went to college with, I would say maybe a tiny handful actually did the thing they went to college for, and one of those people is my boy Tony, who did the radio thing in our college, and he's been working at Sirius XM for the last 16 years, maybe. And now he's like a line producer and all that. So stick to it, man. Like, you never know where it's going to lead you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've really seen like what it can, it's just content in general, like what it can lead to. So there's some cool ideas and stuff. Like, life, you only get one of them. So I'm making the best of it.
Cheers, Charlie.
Cheers, Charlie. I'm throwing beer, Deacon.
Okay, NYC Dima Diva is if Priest loses, we riot.
Oh, Issa, what's up, man?
Who's here? Issa's here?
Issa mi Mario.
Hello, Issa.
Yo, Issa should call in.
Ow, chicka, wow, wow.
Issa, call in. 888-828-1437.
I'm also
Charlie,
trying to get
man.
Tay to call in.
Charlie, listen, I always appreciate your support. You know that. Absolutely. And I love that you call in and you're hanging out with us and you're having a good time with us. Very glad you're part of the community.
Yeah, Charlie, thank you so much for always like hanging out, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, it's cool because, I never really, like, before this podcast, I never really was super engaged with any community, I guess, on, like, podcasting. And I don't know, you guys are just cool, and I like the dynamic, and everything's really fun. And
listen, man, we like to have fun,
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, and, like, I'm just done with the anger and the outrage of wrestling,
Yeah, who needs it?
Who needs it? Enjoy it. Have fun.
It's fun, like the Persian potato shit and all the crazy
that fucking story.
That expanded universe that goes on. So
I can't believe that story still pops people.
It's a great story.
It's a fantastic story. It's a fantastic story.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It will never get old.
No,
We
it'll
need
never
to get
go.
somebody to animate it.
Yeah,
dude, I would love that.
Yeah.
You know what, Jonathan? I would give whoever
on
could
it.
animate
I'll
that
work on
story.
it.
Scary tune.
I will give them a plug for 3 months. Whatever they do, I will plug it. If it's done animated like in a really good way, like a really good animation, I'll plug it for 3 weeks.
That's
3 months.
Well, we're gonna have to. MG's gonna have to find the audio of you telling the story, and then I'll find somebody to make it.
I want that done.
Well, there's
got you.
two different stories now. There's two different. He's told it about 3 times, like detailed. The one he did the other day, actually, I think was a little more detailed.
That was a very detailed version. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you decided to go. And you know what it was? Is Denise was so like fascinated and mortified with her facial expressions at the same time. And Adam was just like, who is this man and why is he on my channel?
Can I tell you? Did I even tell you the big story about Adam?
At the guy whose name we can't pronounce.
Yeah, no,
Blampede.
Blampede.
But
Blampede.
I think it's Blampede.
Blampede.
Oh, Blampiad.
Blampede.
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 Charlie, what is it? Is it Adam Blampede or Blampede?
I think it's Blampier, but I remember there was this whole feud that he had with a bunch of people where, I don't know, it's just funny. I've heard all sorts
regardless.
Yeah.
So I met him in 2016 at NXT, and Deacon was with me, and Deacon was really trash, and he was like, bro, Tom Phillips. I got a photo with Tom Phillips. I'm like, you got a photo with Tom Phillips? He's like, yeah, man, he was so nice. Tom Phillips. He fucking sends me the photo.
It's Adam Blampede.
It's Adam. I'm like,
that's awesome,
dude. That's not. That's not Tom
He's
Phillips.
With Tom Phillips.
That's hysterical.
And then we saw Tom Phillips at dinner. We went to dinner. We went to this bar. I think Trina was with us too. We went to dinner, and Tom Phillips was there. And I was like, is that the guy you met? He was like, I don't know.
he went from hey, I met this guy to I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Fantastic. Dude, Charlie, thanks for the call, man.
Thanks, Charlie, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I was talking.
Remember, you're not perverted. You're just Italian.
He's not Italian.
I was talking to Cassidy Haynes, friend of the show, before Grand Slam the other day.
Friend of the show, Cassidy Haynes.
And we were talking about yes.
BodySlam.net.
Yes, BodySlam.net. Cassidy Haynes. We were talking about the subject came up of like celebrities who you look like, right? And he was saying he gets Kevin Smith all the time.
A little bit.
Right? And I can see that. And I was like, and they were like, what about you? And I was like, oh, Joey Fatone. You know, unfortunately.
You know what?
Unfortunately and fortunately, the fat one, which is great. But I told him the story. I was like, you should go to New Orleans because people will think you are the actual Kevin Smith. I've been to New Orleans a numerous amount of times, and unfortunately, large amount of times. And on 2 separate trips, I got mistaken for Seth Rogen.
Did you really?
And I took pictures with people because they thought I was Seth Rogen.
That's fantastic.
I don't know if it's the beard or the laugh, but I was like, I'm rolling with this. And my buddies were like, that was fucking weird, dude.
That's fantastic.
Nuts,
that's really
right?
fun. So in New Orleans, same trip that you were, was this during wrestling or no?
No. I've never been there for wrestling.
Okay, so
only
Coco
been
went
there for
down
dirty
there with
business.
his boys for WrestleMania.
He did WrestleMania 30, yeah.
And then he did the other one in New Orleans, whatever the last one was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So he was there, and he's like, "Dude, you won't believe who's here for WrestleMania." And he goes, "Who?" And he sends me a photo, and it's him with this black dude with blonde hair, right? Like a handsome looking black guy, blonde hair, big dude. I was like, "Who is that?" He goes, how the hell do you not know? Aren't you a football fan? I'm like, "Yeah, I watch football." He goes, "New York Giants, Odell Beckham."
Oh, wow.
And I look at the photo and I'm like,
that's not Odell Beckham,
dude. What did you say to him? I'm like, "Oh, what did you say to?" He's like, I told him like, "Oh man, I'm a big fan of yours. Can I get a photo?" He's having, what does he expect for the season? I'm like, and then what did he say? And he just nodded. He said, "Thank you so much." And then he was excited to be going to the pay-per-view. I said, "This guy is not Odell Beckham Jr. First of all, this guy is probably in his 40s. He was probably 6'4", like 240, big dude. I'm like, Odell is 198 pounds and not even 6 feet.
Yeah.
Who the hell did you talk to? He said that everybody was taking photos with this dude, thinking it's Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fantastic. Dude, I mean, that made me laugh so hard.
You've never been to New Orleans, right?
No.
If there's some kind of wrestling thing, I think we should all go.
No, we'll go. I mean, they'll do WrestleMania
it's
again there.
I love New Orleans. I've been there 6 or 7 times. It's I love it. I can't talk highly enough about.
Can I tell you
getting nuts in New Orleans?
I'm not big into believing in this juju voodoo stuff.
Santeria.
Okay? I want to learn
Santeria. Yeah.
I've been threatening people with Santeria.
No, don't do.
I don't
honestly,
believe it, but I want to learn.
You'll never hear it from me. Don't do it.
No. I'm not. I want to be far away from that stuff. Yeah. But Jess went right before we had met. She went for a tea leaf reading, because apparently there's this world famous place there, and they record the conversation for you. She was told she will be marrying me. Okay. She said the person was described to be me, and then they did like this card thing, and when they pulled the card, the symbol of like for who she's gonna marry was a like the caricature was like this devil with a microphone and had like all these little like minion devils like watching him. So she turned around and he goes, "Are you dating anyone right now?" And she was at the time. She's like
the king of new media, Andrew Zarian.
No, we weren't dating at the time. It was somebody else. And she's like, "Yeah, I am." She's like, is he a musician?" And he's like, "No." And he goes, is he a performer of any way? No. Does he talk for a living? No. He goes, "No, you're not marrying that guy. You guys are probably breaking up very soon, because this person, you're meeting him very soon, and you guys are getting married very quickly."
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
It happened. Now, I don't believe in this stuff, but she has gone.
I want to hear the recording.
I heard the recording. That's the only reason why I believed it. And she told her that she's going to have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Told her that she's going to be working with people.
But
she
then
didn't
you
say
have
a teacher.
3. You have Deacon.
And I have Dinkin. And she did tell her that she's going to be working with people from Asia and that don't speak English.
Wow.
Like maybe, and she's like, "I don't know what it would be. Are you going to do trade?" And she wasn't even a teacher. She was going into hospitality at the time. She wanted to run like major hotels. So
wow,
very interesting,
fascinating,
very interesting stuff.
So back for $3,001.99. Keep rising to the top, sweet babies. He also says, "I am from New Orleans and voodoo is real."
But it's
almost spooky season, you guys.
It's Jeff Daddy.
It's almost spooky season.
It is almost spooky. I love spooky season.
So do I. We
what are your
definitely gotta do a
thoughts
Halloween
on?
Havoc.
Shut
one.
up. What are your thoughts on the new? What are your thoughts on the new Belmont Arena? I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think
It
it's going to be
looks
great.
good.
Yeah.
Looks
Is
like
it
a good
closer than the garden than
Regular Belmont
for me? No, not regular Belmont. From City
Ashe?
Field. Yeah.
Oh.
Arthur Ashe City Field. It is, right?
Yeah. I was telling a buddy the other day. I'm like, we went to Arthur Ashe, right? Arthur Ashe is and I'm not kidding about this. Arthur Ashe is a 10-minute straight drive from my apartment. If I chose to drive.
Yeah.
I think Belmont gets a little loopy because it's like South
But
Queens,
for me,
Nassau.
for me, it's close because I'm right by the Cross Island.
Right. So you're about a good 10. See, you live in like a good nexus of suburban Queens.
Yeah.
Because you're close enough to the railroad that you can get to the city and to City Field and to Arthur Ashe, but also could hop on the road
And go out east.
and go to Belmont and go out east because you're 2 minutes from the Cross Island.
Yeah.
You go down 220th Street, like you're there, and you're 2 minutes from Burger King.
Deacon Road. I had a beer with High Pitch Eric from Howard Stern.
Mm.
Who's High Pitch? Who's High Pitch?
Oh,
Do Mattman, Satin, Tony, D'Angela,
Stan.
Yes.
Stan?
Oh,
What does
we
that
got to
mean?
talk about that. Oh, we
Do you
gotta-
know what
so
Stan
the
means?
No, what does that
NXT
mean?
character-
If I stand.
Guys, stop talking.
Hold on.
Stop fucking talking.
Sorry.
All right, listen. More boobies.
More.
More movies.
Stan means that you really, really like something to the point of obsession. Like the Eminem song, Stan.
That's what it is?
Yes.
So like
So
Mr.
do you guys-
Gonzo is a stand for strippers.
Mr. Gonzo
Okay.
is a stand for Io Shirai. I think
Okay,
that's more
got
accurate.
It. Got it. Now I got
There
it.
you
Now
go.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You
Right?
never. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So now on to Tony Gelangelo.
No cap. No cap.
Well,
No cap.
No cap.
Tony
All
D'Angelo
members
is
put
the
the
new
dab
NXT guy
emoji.
who's like the Sopranos guy.
Got it.
So
Okay.
are you a stand for this guy?
I only saw like a little bit of it. I didn't really see much of it.
Mhm.
Everybody started tweeting us like, "Oh, you guys had this gimmick." I'm like, "Oh, it's just another like New York
Italian.
mob guy." Yeah, New York mob
He's
guy
from
gimmick.
Chicago.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not a
Chicago
fucking
has a
word.
big history of mafianess. Al Capone.
Yeah, I mean,
so
I seen his entrance that one year.
yeah. So the stand thing is interesting, and also this reminds me of like when we commiserated earlier in the night, and Jess was making the. Can you plug your wife's?
Yeah, Cheers
thing?
by Jessica.
Yeah, so Cheers by Jessica. She was making like the crafts to send out, and then she goes, "Hey, if you can think of modern terms, so that I can write on these things, what would you come up with?" And all we did was yell "cream pie" at your poor wife.
That is.
for 5 minutes. Which really happened. But I would have said like stand something or whatever, or like, well, you had a good one. You said
I said like do like no cap, or
bussy,
bussin',
bussin',
not
yeah,
bussy,
bussin'.
pussy.
I don't know,
Show me a bussy.
Bussin'.
This
bussin'.
three-way is pretty good, by the way.
No, it's very good.
I mean, all three ways are typically good.
No.
Well,
Depends, man. You don't
There
want to
you
be in
go,
the middle
making
of
it
a human
awkward.
centipede.
In my experience.
how many more matches are
Andrew.
left? Yeah,
Like 3. dude.
I just think the girls, the women, the
Girls.
SmackDown women's match.
The girls.
Oh boy, here we go.
Andrew, Rich,
think
I
this
love
is
you
two
guys.
SmackDown matches.
love you too, man.
Love you too, bud. You know what? I don't
Rich,
love you.
I want to
Fuck
run
you.
my fingers through your chest.
You know what? I don't. You know what? I'm taking it back. Fuck you. Fuck both of you.
What'd I
Fuck
do?
you, Andrew.
Fuck
Fuck
all
me
of you.
too, man. Fuck everybody.
I like the in the new
No, I'm kidding. I love you guys.
overlays.
Oh, I'm loving it.
They look good.
I'm loving it. Yeah, I like it a lot.
It was a big struggle this afternoon. We got it figured out though.
No, we got it going.
Ooh, Shin. I'm patting myself on
I
the
love
back
it.
with
It's
this.
very good.
Shin, I forget Rich is Sicilian until he says black slang and it sounds right.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
That
is a compliment.
That's the
That
best.
comes-
big
Shit,
compliment.
giant
This
stuff.
is a growing up a dirty Queens person.
Yeah. It is growing up a dirty Queens person. Sheamus, dude, Sheamus has been there for a long time.
Okay, Deacon, I have to disagree with you.
What'd he say?
Andrew
You
made
said
everyone
Andrew
get the
made
same
everyone-
haircut as him before AEW Chicago. Listen, yo, dude,
That
you
would've
got
meant I
fades,
got
man.
a
It's
haircut.
not- That's hysterical. I wish I like.
There we go.
I think I got 2 years left on what's on top of my head right now.
What?
So just like whatever's here.
That's it. You got 2 more
I
years.
think I got like 2 or 3 years.
Dude, you
and
could have
then,
saved it if you went on finasteride.
Yeah, but like I don't
Do
want
what
to
I
take
did.
drugs, dude.
That's what I did.
Yo, I fucking love you.
I'm on it
guys.
for the rest of my life. I'm on
love you
Propecia for
guys.
the rest of my life.
I feel
and my
like
dingus works.
yeah, you got a good
I got a good
hard,
dingus.
you got a good hard speech.
They didn't break
got a
anything.
good
I don't know what
dingus.
these people are talking about.
Interesting. That's good for you though.
Very good for me.
Yeah.
Not good, so good for people that are affected.
That or people who don't want to see it.
Who don't want to see it.
You
Not
know?
very good for
You
them.
do walk around with a raging boner most of the time.
All that's daily.
Guys, I got a confession to make.
Yeah.
When Andrew left Grand Slam early on Wednesday, he leaned into my ear and went, "I gotta go, dude. And this boner's not going away." And it's really bothered me. And I was like, "Do your thing." And then he was like, "Do you want to see?" I was like, "I can see it through your pants, dude."
I mean, who was it? Somebody at my job is like, he's like, because my pants are always tight. They're like, you're not leaving much to the imagination. I said, there's nothing for the imagination.
I think that's interesting because as tight as your pants, Jonathan, was that you?
Yeah.
Is that Law and Order? noise?
Yeah.
As tight as your pants are,
Yeah.
I'm not saying this as a challenge.
Yeah.
But they could be tighter. You know what I
They
mean?
could be
Like they're
tighter.
not like.
I thought you were going to
Issa
ask
won,
me
you
that there's
guys.
nothing there, and I was going to tell you I'm like a Ken doll.
No, I've seen your dick.
I just walk around with
Issa
it.
won. Oh, why was that?
Who won?
Issa.
Priest won? Oh, Issa won.
won.
Issa won.
We called it. Damian Priest wins. How do you guys feel about Damian Priest's back tattoo, man? I feel like back tattoos are crazy on dudes.
You're not a big fan of back tattoos?
I think
I'll
back
get there
tattoos on
eventually.
dudes, like you have to really trust who's doing it because you obviously you can't do this.
Yeah.
You know?
This was really well done. That ending.
Yeah. Are we still taking calls?
Yeah, phone lines are open.
Guys, 888-828-1437. I would love it if
I
Issa
do have a
called in.
call. I do have another call. Hopefully,
You
on
got
track,
someone on
and
the
she's-
line, MG?
He has someone on
It's
the
like-
I got
No,
hold
I
on.
have someone
Hold
that
on, I got
have-
someone on,
Mr.
on
Gon-
line 5. You're on with Gonzo and friends. What the fuck you want?
The fucking nightmare call line, dude. Gonzo, do you want to give people your phone number right now?
Dude, you know what? We should have a 1-900 number.
That would be terrible.
Oh, dude, it would be great. You know what? Instead of super chats and Patreons, should we just do a hotline?
Just a 1-900 hotline.
$1.99 a
Imagine
minute.
talking to
have
me
you
at
ever heard
2
the
a.m.?
story? We got a caller actually.
Okay,
Let's take this.
let's take that call.
Caller, you're on the air. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Taylor.
Taylor!
Oh, Tay, what's up? How you doing?
This was
Hold
my
on, Tay. Do me a
secret call.
favor. Tay, do me a favor. Can you lower the feed?
I just did.
Oh,
yes.
perfect.
This is Tay. This is the actual Tay.
The actual Taylor.
This is Tay.
The real Tay.
Not my daughter.
Yes.
Not my daughter.
Can you give her more reggae horns?
Yeah,
please?
more reggae horn.
More reggae horn. Oh yeah, Tay, what's going on?
Well, MG told me to call in, and then I heard y'all talking crap, saying like, "Oh, you got to call her," blah blah blah. So I had to immediately call in. So
awesome.
I couldn't let him down.
Are you watching the pay-per-view?
MG Geese forcing
I'm watching
people
the
to
pay-per-view.
call in.
What do you think of it?
Sort of.
No, I'm watching the pay-per-view. I'm watching y'all. It's a solid pay-per-view so far. I mean, I kind of forgot about it once it was coming up today.
I think that was a
it's
lot
not
of people
bad
today.
show.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, "Huh?"
A lot of people today. A lot of people.
I'm gonna
had no
look
idea.
like Big E by the end of next summer.
You know what? Are we going?
I'm
to
gonna
11?
get that black.
I don't think we're going to 11.
I don't think we're going to.
I think we're going to 10:30, and we're going to be all right. Tay, are you having fun watching the show or what?
Oh yeah, I'm having fun. I've been drinking a few Yinglings, watching the
Nice.
show. I mean, it's not bad at all.
That's
So
dope.
yeah,
No, it's not a bad show at all. I mean, the name of the show doesn't match the show.
No, not at all.
not at all.
But I mean,
Very
it's not
confusing.
I mean, I thought the Charlotte stuff wasn't terrible.
Nah,
I think everything's been okay. It's
I
been
mean,
it's been a good
I got a question.
SmackDown.
decent. Yeah, go ahead.
how would you compare to last year, where last year's high point was Rey Mysterio losing the damn eyeball?
Was that
But
last
that's
year?
extreme.
Yeah, that was extreme.
Let's see. Extreme Rules 2020.
Yeah, that was that match. Yeah, Seth puked.
Tay,
Oh,
again.
is that what happened after he took out the eye?
Tay, one more time. I've said this a million times. Thank you for buying us all beers at All Out.
That was awesome.
That shit was crazy, man. I get so nervous when people do that, especially when we just meet them. But thank you so much. That's very cool.
And we got to
No,
put
but
Andrew on
that's
blast.
mean.
Everybody had followed you and knew who you were, but Andrew somehow missed it.
Let the girl talk. MG.
Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
I can't. She can't even get a word in.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, I have followed for years, but I've been on Patreon for several years or for a few years now, but I don't ever like interact or anything, so it's really not a big deal. I mean, I was just super excited to finally meet y'all, and I was pretty buzzed. I was feeling great, and I was like, I finally met these guys. I got to buy everyone a beer.
Dude, we
Gotta
had a
get
great
the
time.
wives a beer.
I'm so glad
Everyone's gotta
you
get a
met.
beer.
That was super cool, man. That was awesome, man. Thank you so
absolutely.
much. Again,
I got a
I think this is the 4th time I've thanked you for that.
Yes, you don't have to keep thanking me when I see y'all again in person. I'm gonna do it. It's just, I guess, the Southern hospitality in me. I don't know, but every time you see me, there'll be a beer on Tay. So
Awesome.
no worries.
That's a good friend to have.
Absolutely. Where are
That
you
should
from
be
originally?
a podcast name, Beer on Tay.
I'm
Just
from
invite people over, have
Alabama
cocktails.
originally.
And you're living in Florida now.
Yes, I live in Orlando.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Tay,
So,
thank
yeah.
you so much for the call.
Thank you, guys.
Deeply
I'll talk to you
appreciated as
soon.
always.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
Bye. Have a good night.
All right, guys. What do we have left? Let's see.
Multiverse Tonight says it's 8:45 at a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules, and the most extreme thing happened when it was the dismemberment of a doll.
So Jonathan, you went that show.
Yes.
It was called the horror show at Extreme
It was
Rules,
called,
right?
yeah, but it was the same.
yeah.
It was the first time they used this color scheme and everything.
Mm.
Oh, you know
And when
what?
you go into this section for the pay-per-view, it comes up as the Extreme Rules pay-per-view.
We got a good question here
Yeah.
from Mr. No Good. Hey, remember when I called in and asked how soon until Cross is headlining a WrestleMania? And everyone said 1 or 2 years. Do we want to revisit that?
I don't remember that conversation, but now with the way that it's looking, I would say never.
Mr. No Good, if you want to call in again with just to say hi, that's cool. 888-828.
And make sure you bring chocolate.
37.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Is
they're
he
doing a big
mentioning
story here.
how-
So the main event was Bray and Braun, right?
Mm-hmm. They did that in a lake.
Yeah, that was a swamp match.
Mm.
Yeah, the Wyatt swamp fight. And then
That's
we had
when the Alexa
Drew and
Bliss
Dolph.
creepy character started.
Then we had Asuka and Sasha with Bailey. Seth defeated Rey Mysterio, the eye for an eye. Bailey defeated. Oh, this was that thing. Remember
This was
where
last year, right?
Bailey defeated Nikki Cross and Asuka. Who won this one? Let me see. Oh, it was a no contest. So Sasha didn't win her match.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was an okay pay-per-view. I mean, this looks fine. On August,
And it was in the summer, right? It was in the summer, not where
it
it
was
is now.
no, it
I wanna
was
say
it was
October.
July.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
A horror show. They really tried to think outside the box here with this. With everything during the pandemic. I mean, I know that it was still, behind closed doors and it was they weren't doing a great job, but they really tried. All right, we got another call. Hold on, let's
take that call, baby.
All right.
Call.
Caller, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
Michael, New York.
Yo, Michael, what's
We're
going
in New
on?
York.
Because that's important.
Long Island. All right.
Doesn't count. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Michael? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm not bad, man.
What's going on, man? Are you enjoying the show?
It's all right. I'm just excited for these next 2 matches.
Yeah, I mean these are the big matches,
ones,
right?
SmackDown ones.
Yeah, this is Becky's, first match really on
I love
TV
you,
like
Michael.
this. And I got distracted by that comment. Who said that?
No, Jonathan.
Jonathan. Jesus Christ. I'm potting you guys down a little bit so I could regain my brain.
Get a little composure here.
Jesus.
Composure, guys.
Yeah, this one and obviously the main event. Do you think Balor has a chance in that main event?
I feel like he's looked really good with that title because he had it for the first time.
Yeah.
The first one to win it. But Roman's too hot right now.
See, they didn't even play that part, and I felt that they should have played that part where they were saying how, Roman's a champion,
I
but
agree.
Balor never lost the belt.
That's what they should have done. Yeah.
They didn't say it,
No.
did they? Yeah.
This is what we talked about at the top of the show.
Yeah.
Years ago, you'd get those like really in-depth edited, very well edited promos that went into the history of a feud.
That tell that, yeah.
Right. And didn't happen. You know, I would love it if they were like, listen, I never lost this shit. Which makes me think, obviously, Roman's going to win. Because when you do that story of, I never lost it, it kind of changes the perception of what's going to happen in a match, you know?
So who do you think? You think Finn's not winning it, right?
I think Roman's gonna win. I want Finn to win though.
I think we all want Finn to win. But why do you want Finn to win?
I want Finn to win because I think he deserves it. I think we never got to see that run. Imagine how crazy that run would have been.
Well, here's another question too. I'm gonna pose it to you and I'm gonna pose it to Andrew.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Okay. I'm gonna pose it to you. So if Finn wins, where do you go with him? Because it just seems like
that's true.
Finn always seems like he's got nobody to feud with. You know, like there's no built-in stuff for him. He is at this point on the main roster, he is an attraction as the demon. You know? So like let's say Brock costs Roman the match, right? You have that built-in non-title Brock and Roman match. What happens with Finn? Like, who's stepping up to Finn? Is Roman going to re-challenge him? Is somebody else going to come out of the woodwork? Is Finn going to be a stepping stone for somebody else on the roster to take that belt? Like, what do you think about that?
I don't think he will win. I just want him to.
Okay, so you stand Finn. That's a new word we've been using on the podcast as of 10 minutes ago.
I love the guy.
Yeah, no, I love the guy too. Like, I think he's awesome.
Hard, like, who would Roman drop this title to? I just think it's so hard to see.
I don't know, man. Like, I think WWE, like, you know, we chatted about this earlier on the show where
his cousin,
you know, like I don't think it's like it's gonna be like The Rock or anything like that, but you can't have that Bruno guy anymore, right? Like, was Roman gonna hold this thing for like a year? Or like a year plus or like 2 years? No. But again, if he drops it to somebody, it's got to be like kind of momentous, which makes me think it's going to be Finn, right? That would be a momentous like title drop, right?
The problem
Dominic
is,
Mysterio.
Oh God.
Enzo.
Enzo. Here comes Becky Lynch.
Dollar opponents on Raw right now, in my opinion.
I'm sorry, one more time.
The best opponents for Balor are on Raw.
Oh, the best opponents for him are on Raw.
I disagree with that. I think the best opponents for him are on SmackDown.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Finn could work with everybody. That's the thing about him.
Fantasy booking.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like?
What?
Finn wins. Beautiful 3-month program with Cesaro.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Right?
Why not?
Wrestling boner.
People would be so
That
bored
would
with
never
it,
happen,
but I would
though.
love it.
Would you
love it.
like? We'd love, but
You
okay.
and I would love it.
All right, Andrew. Okay, we're on the same page with a lot of stuff, right?
Yes.
AEW does the boring stuff, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Right? Because if AEW did Cesaro versus
Everybody would love it.
If AEW did Cesaro versus Finn Balor for 3 months, we'd eat it up. But if WWE, why is it that when WWE does it,
because they do the rematches so often for long programs where it means nothing. You've gotten conditioned to think nothing is going to happen and something happens eventually.
Okay.
It's the opposite of AEW. AEW books like something is going to happen and sometimes maybe not, it's not what you expect. So they do. It's similar but backward. I mean, oh, look at everybody has a sign there. Interesting. All right, I'm going to take another call.
You brought a sign?
Hold on, I'm going to take another call. Thanks, man. Take care. Let me take this call. When's the last time I brought a sign? I'd never brought a sign to a show. Ever.
Me neither, man.
And those are handed out. They handle those out. Nobody brought that.
Oh, wow. The man signs, right? There's like the Cesaro section when they had that like a few years ago.
Yeah. Let me take this.
Go for it.
Call, you're on the air. Who's this and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Mr. No Good from Seattle.
Yo, Mr. No Good.
Mr. No Good, what's up?
I'm good. Thank you for the invite to call. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Open invite.
So what did we say last time?
So it was after some major NXT, and the next day there was a pay-per-view, and Cross just looked like an absolute savage.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, how long until he main events WrestleMania, because that's clearly where it was headed. Like, the trajectory where his career was.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, is he going to get on the opening card of like SummerSlam 2024? I don't know.
I mean, they're very. When I ask people, they want. I mean, there are plans for him.
Yeah.
So, I think we saw that stupid helmet and we all freaked out a little bit. I think it was done really poorly how they brought him in. He showed up with no freaking music, some generic song, right? The first time he came out. Then he came out with his theme. I think it was a dark match. He came out with no theme, like some nonsense. And then he came out, no Scarlet, comes out, loses, and then he starts winning everything, and everything got backwards. I don't know. They obviously have plans for him. They feel like everybody needs some shit on themselves, which I'm not against. I get it. Becky has her stuff. Everybody has something. Becky has the red hair. She has that crazy long ponytail. Everybody has something in the company. So adding the helmet, is it stupid? I don't know. I mean, people didn't like it, but if he had debuted that way without you knowing, seeing him on NXT, I don't think a lot of people would have been so angry over it.
I agree with that. I'm also going to interject here because we are barely doing a watch along.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me on this. Bianca Belair is Hogan.
You think she's like a Hogan?
I think she's a Hogan.
Oh, no. She's Sting. She's Sting.
You think so?
Like, down to, like, the high boots, like, the way she plays with the crowd, the way she hops around. She's Surfer Sting.
I feel like she's a Hogan, dude. Like, the way they just open the match. The way they open the
Very
match
strong.
with the torture rack into, the kick out of it, and just the way she's working, like, really big right now. Look at that. Like,
yeah, but they both.
I feel like she's working, like, a big, like, Hogan style. Like, she's
strong.
Very, like.
So did Sting.
Yeah, I see it too. You're right. I see it.
Okay, so but like that's an interesting debate. Like I said Hogan, you're going Surfer Sting. I think that's very interesting because it's like a throwback to like.
Well, she does that torture rack. She does a great job with it, but the whole story's based on she's strong.
Right.
She's a real athlete. She's strong. Right. She's not an independent wrestler. She's strong. She's an athlete.
She's a creation.
She's a creation.
A creation.
Ah.
Yep. God. And I think that's part of. That's part of what Surfer Sting was too at first. It's clearly starting around, and Sting does the most muscular and flexes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I will say though on the cross thing, like what we're seeing with the helmets and all the other stuff is effort. And it's clear Vince and WWE is like, there is money in this guy. Let's keep on working on this guy. And so that is a long-term outlook for him.
Fantastic.
Wow,
dude.
Man.
Appreciate the phone call, man, as always.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
Fellas.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Dude, Bianca Belair is
all right, I'm dropping the phone lines a little bit because I want to concentrate on this match.
Bianca Belair is doing
yeah, we should kill him now.
She's wrestling.
We got the main event next.
Like she's quote unquote
Bianca?
Like big wrestling right now.
Well, good story here, right?
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
Becky's been out of it for a little bit. She just came back.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying, but she's fighting someone that's on top of their game right now.
Apparently, those house show matches they have been doing in Europe, because they just all got back from Europe.
They did. Jonathan, what was everybody's pick for this one?
Yeah.
I think I was the only one that went Bianca, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
I thought you didn't go Bianca, Rich?
I'll
pull it up right now.
I can pull it up on the patreon.com/Mattman.
You mean patreon.com/Mattman Podcast?
Mattman Podcast.
Thank you.
Or YouTube join button right below us.
Yeah, Bianca's fantastic.
Mission No Good, thank you for the call-in.
Yeah, so Andrew said Becky, full heel turn. Rich said Becky. MG said Becky. I said Bianca.
Okay. I think Becky's still going to take it.
Bianca's looking. Becky looks crazy with that hair.
Yeah, I love it. I like the outfit too.
And
she looks good.
Pointed out
postpartum Becky looks really
postpartum Becky.
Yeah, dude. Listen, man, that shit's tough.
Right? Someone pointed out.
You know what? Yeah. If they would tell that story, then that would be a good way to do the heel.
No, because how do you boo? How do you boo a mom?
Yeah, that's not a story they want.
Well, that was the same problem. That's the same problem that they faced on Wednesday with Brandy, because Brandy comes out and everybody's booing. By the way, everybody's booing Cody, but
and then they want to cheer her. They were so
and
happy.
then you want to cheer her, you know, because she just had a kid. She just came back.
Someone, Dylan Bishop in the chat did say Becky's wearing white, so congrats to Bianca on the win. So I guess
Is that
Becky
like
has
white?
a history of losing when
Oh,
she
is
wears
that
white.
true?
Or is it like white after Labor Day?
It is after Labor Day.
I got a question for you.
Shoot.
So I was trying to think of the alternate to this angle, and I was thinking that the only possible good alternate would be is if you would have had Bianca squash Becky, and then after the win, like go full heel chair shots to Becky and everything. So my question to you guys is, would you prefer that scenario or the one we're living in right now?
You answer first.
I think Bianca babyface as long as you can keep her babyface.
Yeah, I would do the same.
I think we've talked about this on the show numerous times where WWE takes a character and they experiment with it, but then somebody else comes along and does it better, right? Or
that happened. By the way, very good fact.
Or
or
fits
does
the
something
mold
similar that they like better. Right?
or fits the mold more. Where I think where Bianca is now, they wanted Naomi here.
By the way,
And that's not because they're two strong
Yeah.
black women. I think that's just that weird narrative that WWE has, and they do it with everybody. They do it with their Latino superstars. They do it with like across the board.
By the way, I just
think
gotta
this
say-
is right.
Sorry.
I think this is what like the envisionment for what that precursor would have been. You know.
Hey, by the way, there's 9,000. I believe the ticket distribution for this show was 9,455. Was the ticket distribution? The capacity, the estimated capacity for this show was 9,800. So pretty much it's a sellout. They've done good with this building. Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. I don't know what the capacity is for other things, but you know, it is it. You know, you talk about a little bit of the bias, right? The bias with covering journalism, covering pro wrestling. You know, WWE is consistently post-pandemic doing solid numbers, right? They are a hot act. They are a very hot act right now.
Absolutely.
You look at the pay-per-views, you look at Raw, you know, SummerSlam, they did the last 3 pay-per-views, which was Money in the Bank, they did 9,919. SummerSlam was 45,000, which they announced 50. And Extreme Rules is another 9,000. So they've done 10,000 for almost all of these shows.
And more and more of these venues are going all vaccinated too.
And they're all going all vaccinated. That's the other part. So you know, when you look at this and you say, you know, AEW is doing better, AEW has momentum. WWE also has a lot of momentum. It's just a perspective of the way that people are talking about AEW. They're new.
Right.
So people are very excited. But WWE right now, you look at their ticket sales, this is above what I think they would have expected, right? So, like, look at their tickets here. I actually have great numbers here.
Can
I know
just
the numbers.
Say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
McAfee has made me not want to go to a SmackDown live ever.
Oh, because you want to listen to him?
Yeah, because the show is too fucking good with him. Versus, I felt that with SummerSlam a little bit.
Yeah,
like I was into it, but then when I rewatched it, I was like, man. I was kind of like, this would have been so much more fun to like watch and listen to.
You love the little mini concert he did with Nakamura, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew has video of that I have yet to seen of all of us jamming out. There's so many hidden gems in Andrew's phone that we cannot get him to distribute to us.
No, they stay on my
Fair
phone.
enough.
Yeah.
God damn it.
By the way, here are their to continue the ticket sales for WWE, right? From July on, 7,000. This was Pittsburgh. They had a show for another 6,000. They had a 10,000 in Detroit, Michigan. 5,000, 7,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. They're doing well. I mean, there were 2 shows they did very low. Which one is this? They did a North Charleston, South Carolina. They did 3,500. On 8/19, I'm sorry, 9/18. Then 9/19, they did another 3,200. I'm guessing those were house shows. They did gangbuster business in the UK. 7,000. They had 13,000 in London. I guess that was the Raw that they filmed, and they had 4,700 and 7,000 in Glasgow. And then
those are just the house shows they did.
Yeah, there were house shows, and 67 in Hershey. So they are doing well. They're not doing terrible with ticket sales. I think it's just a matter of it's difficult for everybody, you know?
Oh.
What's she going for?
The win.
She caught her. Nice. Yeah, Pat McAfee is absolutely fantastic. You're absolutely right, Jonathan.
I think he's the best hire in the last decade by WWE.
For commentary. Yeah, I think for commentary.
He's made it different. And when Michael Cole can come out and say that that's what's changed my career and reinvigorated me to make the commentary better, because you can see it, you can hear it. You know.
Yeah, you could tell that they like working with each other, and that goes really far.
Well, McAfee respects the hell out of him, like he would be sitting next to JR. So I think that goes a long way too. The fact that you have, because I think that's the first time that Cole has sat next to somebody that is looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? If you think back to it.
That's a good question. Has anybody sat there where he was,
No, it was JBL, King. It was all people that he,
You know what, Corey Graves, I would say. Corey Graves
is, yeah.
Him and Graves were really good.
He was refreshing. He was different. A little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much he looked up, but I agree with you. I think Pat McAfee as a color guy, he's done a tremendous job at kind of changing the tone of the show. But it's JBL was, I think people forget, JBL was fantastic when he started doing commentary. Corey Graves was fantastic. Mick Foley was fantastic. There's a lot of these guys. Of all time,
Heyman was good.
If you could do top three, and I'll give you my top three too.
I'll get like combos or individuals.
Just individuals, just top three commentators.
I would. In my lifetime, I'm not going to go with Gordon, right? Gordon Sully, because I didn't really watch him.
And I would go my lifetime. So
yeah, so Jim Ross, number one.
You're definitely
I very, very, very much enjoyed Monsoon, and let me do teams, right? Because it's difficult because everybody's all over the place. Definitely JR and King, right? By far number one. Next would be Gorilla and Heenan.
Okay.
And then I would also introduce some of those weird 90s Vince McMahon plus another person commentary teams. Vince, Piper, and Macho was a good one. Okay. Vince and Jesse was a good one.
I
think the story here is, and it's interesting. Vince McMahon was a great commentator.
Yeah.
And it's never discussed because Vince controls the history and he doesn't want it to be about himself. But he was fantastic as a color commentator. I think people forget.
And my three are very different than yours. If we're doing teams, then I would go JR and King as my one. My two would be actually Michael Cole and Taz. And then my three would be McAfee and Cole.
Interesting.
But I also grew up in that SmackDown is what I watch with Taz there in the commentary with Cole. So like that's what I grew up on.
Yeah, so I mean for me, Vince and Macho were good too. You know, the WCW stuff, Tony Schiavone was fantastic. Tony was great too.
Oh, he was always good.
Tony and Larry Zbyszko were great, and whoever that third was, depending if it was Mongo or whoever else.
It varied from time to time. It was Dusty for a while.
But I have to tell you, I do like that. I do think if they did the first hour as a different team, and the second, have one guy, you could have Michael Cole there or whoever the main guy is.
It feels like a different show is what you're getting at, which yes, they should do.
And I think SmackDown needs, Raw needs that more than anything else.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm going to be very honest with you, right? If what happened at Raw 25 that day with Enzo never happened, what I think would have happened by now is I think Enzo would have wrestled. I think he would have gotten injured a couple more times, and they would have put his ass at the announce table, and I think we would have never got McAfee, and I think Enzo would fucking thrive if you would put him as the color.
That's actually fair, and I actually would like him in that role. Wow.
I think
big
he
power.
has one of those Corey
Wow.
Graves too many concussion issues, and they would have forced him to the table.
It's a good match. It's a very good match. Wasn't Tony going to sign with WWE at one point? Tony was signed to WWE in 1989. He was there. He was on. If you watch, I think SummerSlam. What is it? 1990. Yeah, SummerSlam 1990. I think he was doing the play-by-play there.
Big announcer
Don
talk
West
you
and
won't
Mike
get.
Tenay. I'm good. Yeah. Don West and Mike Tenay. That's another. Keenan Soley, Joey Styles. You know what? Styles, fantastic. Fantastic.
Not a fan.
Joey Styles, he was great.
Yeah,
He's
just
really
wasn't
good.
a fan. I really love Taz. Tell you.
I have contemplated multiple times if I want to watch a main event in my bed throughout this night. Oh, sorry.
I share a birthday with Joey Styles.
Do you?
I do, July 14th. Joey Styles and Bubba.
Bubba Dudley?
Same birthday, and Conor McGregor, July 14th.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting combination. I have
It
Dennis
really is.
Rodman. Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, you mean
May 13th. The
you mean-
Worm.
You mean Denise Rodman?
Denise Rodman.
How do you feel about Mauro Ranallo?
I think Mauro was great. It wasn't the company for him. Right?
There's one match after this, right?
I think so.
I think
Demons
McAfee's
and
a better
then- yeah.
version of Morrow.
You're in love with McAfee, by the way.
He is.
You're like
He's just
so in love
he
with that
said,
dude.
He said that it really made him like love the commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this combination, by the way, for SmackDown is the best commentary they've had in a very
And
long
I've always
time.
been a
It's
big
pretty
commentary
fantastic.
guy.
Yeah.
Because I like talkers. I like podcasts. I like that medium of entertainment.
Uh-huh.
So I like the commentary.
I don't listen to the podcast. Does he really go into wrestling a lot or no?
No, not really. It is funny when he keeps kayfabe.
Oh, what? Hold on. Who the hell is this?
Sasha.
Oh, Sasha. There she is.
I thought she would I put that in the write-up that she might show up. So I feel smart.
So there's everybody's answer. But you know what? I'm kind of into this. I like this.
She looks good too.
She looks great.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is her big return, right?
Yeah, because if they had their feud, it never happened. They never had their match.
Well, they never really never really finished it. They kind of
Can I say something?
Up.
Yes,
Let
please.
me say this.
Well, yeah.
You know, the stops and goes for Sasha, I've liked.
Yes.
Mhm.
I like that she disappears at some points and
Same
comes
here.
back, and some people get really annoyed by that.
Yeah.
But I think it's extended whatever she has.
I agree with that 100%. Now, I have a comment and a observation that I want to make.
Oh.
Liv Morgan, Sasha, and a couple of the other females
Yeah.
on the roster, they're going towards more of a dominatrix vibe with their outfits.
They are.
Yeah.
They all are.
Right?
Did you see?
Like, have you
did see
noticed that?
Alexis?
Yeah, everybody has a
Did you see
gimmick now.
Alexis
Everybody's
outfit?
got it's
Yeah.
like the strappy
Corset
kind of.
and, yeah.
And I'm
strap.
only listen. I'm only using that term because that's kind of what it looks like. To
Well,
me,
so
I'm
is
sure,
you know who else is doing that? Karrion Cross.
No,
He's doing some dominatrix gear too.
he's a man down.
Here.
So this is cool.
It's
So we
gonna be
got
a
the return of
faction.
Sasha.
Oh,
She looks good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You got to remember, they're all
Fantastic.
being made by the same designer too. So
That is true.
Yeah.
I got
which
to.
is still Sasha's husband, right?
I got to take a moment.
Yeah.
I got to shout out my boy Wayne Reyes. What's up, Wayne? That's it.
Yeah, that was good. I like big ups.
Big ups to my boy Wayne. I know you're watching out there. Much love to you.
All right, so this is it. Main event time, right? Excellent.
you want
tired.
how everyone voted?
Yeah. How did everybody vote?
So you said Roman clean, Brock ending.
Yes.
Rich said botched ending, Roman wins. MG said Roman with a Brock appearance, and I just said Roman. I didn't predict any.
Wow.
So have we?
You got something
So what
there,
have we been wrong on? Who's been wrong so far?
So I guess we've both been wrong on this one because no one predicted Sasha.
No, but I did predict. I did predict a full heel turn by Becky.
Well, did she do a full heel turn?
I think so.
Okay. I guess. You were the only one that got Alexa and Charlotte correct.
Okay.
Alexa, stop listening. Sorry.
Oh.
I was the only one that went for Jeff Hardy. Everyone else went for Damian Priest. Andrew was the only one that got the SmackDown Tag Champions wrong. You went Street Profits. Everyone else went Usos. Jesus, nip slipped.
My boy just texted me and let me see a nipple.
And then we all said Liv would win on the Battle of Enzo.
Okay.
All right.
This is for tomorrow, kicking off Raw WWE Championship match.
How close to done are you right now?
Oh,
I've been done.
we're gonna
Are
kick
you
it off.
really?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I've been done.
Are you like? What
Not
was
like-
your
not
day
like
like? What
melting
was your day
down.
like
Jonathan,
today?
what's
So
the
long.
Monday
Yeah,
night
so
game
long.
tomorrow?
I got up at 4:30.
Oh no!
Monday
yeah.
night is
Oh, man.
Dallas somebody.
Then that's why they're doing
I
it.
had terrible heartburn.
Why?
They're having a conversation on the phone. These two.
I know.
Yeah, they're having a nice little conversation. They forget they're doing a show.
Forget we're at work.
You forget you're at work.
No, we're actually discussing things that are pertinent.
Yeah,
to
Philly Dallas is tomorrow. MG.
I mean, pertinent to what? Pertinent to you guys' lives or pertinent to the podcast? Right now?
no, we're talking to. Stop
I
trying
don't
to
give
get
a
your
shit about
nipples
your
out.
fucking
First of
lives,
all.
dude. Like, I barely.
My life
care.
Oh,
is
there
your
you go.
life.
They just announced it.
Oh, very nice.
All right, there you go.
All right,
Andrew
go
was right.
Zarian new.
Very nice. High five, Steve.
Zaria knew 26
I wish-
seconds before.
I think
but-
we need like an espresso machine
For the show?
in here. Yeah, so you can like not
No, I can't.
He
have
can.
coffee.
break down. Why not? You'll be up to like 5 in
You
the
got
morning. right?
one more. You got one more match. We'll get.
I got one more match. I'm good, but I'm running out the fucking door as soon as this.
You know,
I
like
know you are.
I can talk about a million things. Can't talk about football.
You can't do football.
I know
Tom.
you can't.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not into it.
I'm
dude.
not into.
Like,
I'll watch it. Don't like talking about
That's
it.
why
yeah.
Jonathan and I
It's like a
just
weird
chat
thing,
on
right?
our own.
Yeah,
We
you
do
guys
our
can
own
chat
thing.
about football.
you guys talk about foosball.
Well, we
Yeah.
do it on
Foosball.
our. We do it. We just do an individual text because it's not. You guys don't even care.
Yeah.
And so
I wish I
he-
did. I wish.
Listen,
He,
yeah.
he mocked me today when my team lost to a Super Bowl record field goal or a Super Bowl NFL record field goal. So made me cry.
Oh, like so like my band has been together for quite some time, and then like my other three dudes in the band, drummer, singer, and bass player, would always break into like football conversations.
Yeah, and you were like, check out.
And I'd always just be like, "Yes, football is a game
well, football's
that
fake.
involves a
Can I
ball."
Can I tell you the best thing? Let me tell you. I don't want to hear no nonsense unless we're going to talk about a Christmas party, a Christmas hookah party with Andrew
Where's this
Zarian.
going?
Oh, he went through my YouTube and now he's obsessed with 20-year-old photos of me.
Well, Jonathan is
loves
Andrew
it.
fan number one.
He is Andrew fan number one, and I appreciate him.
He's Andrew Man number one.
He is Andrew man number one. So let's see.
We could never
Pal-
do that makeup, dude.
I told you we could never do it, dude. I told you,
Dude,
we
we
could never
get
do that
fucking
makeup.
canceled as
If I
I
fucking
told
walked
you
in
that.
here, I'm just gonna say. I mean, it's
Just say it, just
really
say it.
funny.
Yeah.
If I walked in here dressed up as Balor, we would be demonetized and banned from YouTube in a heartbeat.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Even if it was good, it
Even
would
if
just
was
be
good,
like.
it would just.
To be honest with you, I can't believe they're getting away with some of the things they're doing with that character.
I mean, it's
No.
not. It's nothing. I mean, there's
It's-
nothing
it's
racial
monster, right? It's
whatsoever.
mon-
Dude, we don't have
face
actual
paint.
We don't have
once.
15
Right.
cameras and different angles showing it. It's one
Right,
camera.
right,
like
right,
if Andrew
right.
showed up tonight, just like basically with face paint matching his T-shirt, like we're done.
Yeah.
We're done, son.
yeah.
I mean, it really. You got to be a very special person to be able to pull this off, and it has to be done in such a very
doing
unique
his
way.
Andrew Fauci impression.
Hey, listen,
Can't
put a
say that
mask on.
name.
Don't
Now
put
we're
fucking
Can I,
mask on.
monetized.
how about if I did? Okay, here's the thing. What if I did?
Simmer down.
What if I did the Balor, right? I did the Demon Balor
Okay,
thing.
I'm
walk
with it.
in,
I'm with it. I'm with
But
it.
I just do a Fauci the whole time.
Hey, put a mask on. Don't put a mask
Hey,
on.
can I get your Alex Jones?
No, I can't do that today. My
Listen.
that ruined my voice for days.
Listen, I invested in the Wuhan lab. There was a lab leak.
Listen, it happens. Listen, wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Who knows? I don't know anymore. But you know what I do know? That Mayor de Blasio, he's almost out of here.
Listen, I was trying to recreate Resident Evil. Who knew it would get out of
sorry,
hand as
Kevin.
much? That's just a joke.
apologize.
These
I
are
work-
just jokes, guys. These are
I
fucking
work-
jokes.
I work at the Umbrella Corporation. we did some gene splice. Who knew if we mess with viruses, this
where we
could
live.
happen? Who knew?
What about that tyrant guy?
Uh-oh,
He's
here we go.
destroying everything.
Here we
Here we go.
I'm
Nice,
so far
nice
behind
package.
you guys.
Get
Yeah,
those
dude.
nips out, Rich.
Yeah. No. OnlyFans.
Only,
OnlyFans. OnlyMans.
you know, look at the lighting though.
Oh,
I
just
mean, they do such a good
OnlyFans.
job with this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
You really got to be good at your job at this company.
You really do. Like, they really do hire kind of
Unless
the best
you're
of the
in
best
writing.
in what they do, man. Like, dude, even in writing, man, like, it's like this, like, I'm empathetic to that writer's room because I feel like you are getting dumped on 95% of the time. This shit's dope, man. See,
Fantastic.
they did
I
an
know.
old school, like, edit with this. This is awesome.
But nothing
Yeah.
about how he was the Universal Champion, the first Universal Champion, right?
No.
But the Demon has never lost. So do you
man.
give him the first loss with this?
I thought the Demon did lose. Didn't the Demon
He
lose
does.
to Samoa Joe?
I'm confident he lost once.
Read that write up. Read that little write up I did on the Patreon, and you'll see when he lost.
I don't have access to the Patreon.
Me neither.
I'm only a 3-level reading level.
Well,
Who
read
did
it
he
on
lose-
the
Who did the Demon lose to?
Read it on the write up I did. On
Or
the,
you could just
doc.
tell us.
Or just tell me.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
I can.
I gotta interrupt,
Then
guys.
do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on.
We have two back-to-back comments that I think are pretty fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Taylor says, "Please dress up as Balor, Andrew and Rich."
Oh,
Both
no.
of us. And the comment after that, Andrew dressing up as Balor would be sexy.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And then Taylor.
Do you feel
again,
like a sexy
hey, what's
guy?
up? It's Michael B.
Sometimes.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, right?
Sometimes I got my shit going good.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
sometimes
like
I'm walking around, I got a
internally
little
like a
extra pep in
thing.
my step.
Taylor
I'm gonna
Jones,
read
hey,
you
what's up? It's
verbatim
Michael B.
what I
Jordan,
wrote.
and I'm dressed up as the demon.
Oh,
Wait, I gotta do the voice. Hey, what's up? I'm Michael B. Jordan, and I'm dressed like the demon, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. All right, MG. Quick. Who do you lose
Sorry,
to?
guys.
He lost to Samoa Joe.
As
So-
the Demon?
So here's what I wrote. Even though these guys have faced off before, it's a different dynamic with Balor as a demon, who is when well protected under the WWE banner. When appearing as a demon, he only lost at the NXT TakeOver The End by Samoa Joe in 2016.
Okay, so he did lose. I forgot about that. I totally forgot that he lost as
Yeah.
the Demon.
And then on the main roster, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, and Andrade, he beat.
Okay.
Wow, this guy's fantastic. I want to see this whole entrance.
When we were at SummerSlam, I foolishly looked to see if that was real.
What was?
The 3D.
Oh, the 3D.
The hologram.
391 days, WWE champion.
I also had a lot of nasty
A
stuff.
lot
in
of
my
nasties.
system.
So we got a Lesnar run in tonight because apparently he was on the phone with him.
Well, I don't think he's going to be running.
True.
He's not. He doesn't run anywhere.
I don't think
Also-
he runs.
Also, my
So
big
I-
one big thing here
Yeah.
that I gotta say, seeing this Roman entrance a few times in the last month,
It's fantastic.
I've leaned into Andrew and gone, dude, did you expect this entrance to be this fucking
That
long?
good. Oh, look what they're doing. You see that?
Oh, that's cool. That's a good move right there.
By the way, AEW's been doing that for the last 3 weeks.
That's a
Sit-
good move.
Yeah.
That's what I do when
He's
I
so
shoot
good.
events.
You do that.
The-
Yeah. That's
the
a good
person
shot.
shooting the
I like
thing.
that. So this dude is remarkable. Really, they really built a big star again.
Absolutely, dude. But okay.
Is he above Cena now? Is he above that level?
Okay, this is what I want to ask you. What's Roman's crossover appeal? Cena had a lot of crossover appeal. What's Roman's crossover appeal? Where Cena
Superhero
did
in
the
a
talk
different
shows. Cena
Yeah.
did the Marine. He was the first guy. You got a hot ear?
No, this thing fucking hurts.
Ah, dude, I'm
It's
sorry.
it's heavy.
Mhm.
So it's actually pulling on my ear. And like it's pulling my ear down.
I'm sorry, dude. You're gonna have to sleep on your
On one
right.
side.
Yeah. So do you think Roman has that crossover appeal? Like Cena would do talk shows. Cena did the Marine into his WWE.
Yeah,
career,
yeah,
right?
I think so. I
Yeah,
definitely
he's a
think he has
beautiful
that
man.
growth. Listen, he's a very good talker, but
Yeah.
Cena was more kid friendly.
Mhm.
While
Yeah.
he's because he was a giant cartoon,
Right.
you know. I think for Roman, I mean they created a mega star.
Yeah.
And
Within wrestling.
yeah,
But again, like a crossover.
But
like, will he be a crossover star?
I think it can. I think he will be.
Do you think? But again, like
I
Cena,
think he's
Hogan.
gonna end up. He's gonna start out being some sort of heel, like I'm trying to think of the guy. But he's
Well,
gonna
why you
be
think of
like
the guy?
Yeah, why you think of the guy?
Cena, Hogan, and
No,
Rock.
I'm trying to think of that villain in
Right.
A certain villain, and I can't think of who I'm thinking of right now.
The Mummy.
the Mummy,
Maga?
Dracula.
The Dracula. Are you thinking
Dracula.
Of Dracula? Oh, dude. If there was a, can I curse?
Actually, that'd
Yeah.
be kind of
If
cool.
there was a fucking Dracula movie right now with Roman Reigns as Dracula,
Oh
Dude.
man, I would love that.
dude, wouldn't you pay
Him
like,
and Edge. There you
Oh.
go.
There you go.
Well, Edge was in Highlander. Edge
He
was in
was.
Highlander.
Yeah,
4.
And I would
Right.
put
Put Roman
and I
in
would
the new
put-
Blade.
Hold on, and I would put Seth in there. I would put Balor in there.
Dean Ambrose.
No.
Is that where we get the?
All right. Okay, we just came up with a new podcast show or a new Patreon show.
Dracula Men. Dude, let's do Dracula Men.
Rebooking movies with wrestlers.
I feel like everybody does that shit. Though.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel
like
that happens.
I.
You know what
if-
though? But it's not us.
It's not us.
But
They're
Roman crossing over into films would be he was in Hobbs and Shaw. And listen,
Yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw was a fun fucking nightmare. Have you seen Hobbs and Shaw?
I did not know.
You
I
dig
haven't.
it, dude.
Apparently,
Okay,
an
I got
ad.
Okay.
I got one. Hold on. I want to see Hulk Hogan in Coming to America.
Yep.
All right.
Explain this.
I want him to be like foreign royalty, and he
Oh my
lands
God.
in America, and you do the whole movie, but with Hulk Hogan.
Same cast?
No, different cast, same concept.
But like one of
That's
my favorite
crazy.
parts of that movie is Arsenio's character going, "Where do we look for a bride?" And then Eddie Murphy goes, "Queens." Does Hogan go, "Queens, brother"?
Yeah, that's what he does.
Cast me. All right, everybody, shut up now.
All right, let's see the
Andrew.
sentence. Yes.
Andrew. Fuck. All right, let's watch this,
Yeah,
and
let's
then
watch
I
it.
need you to cast me Coming to America with Hulk Hogan
Okay.
because I want to hear more. Dude, this looks awesome.
It
This
does
looks
look great.
insane.
Oh my
Dude.
God! They've done a Stranger Things gimmick.
Dude, they're giving him like Elder God shit. Like this is like a Nogarama, like Hellboy style intro for Finn Balor. I like it.
Oh yeah, spikes on his
They're
head.
going all out.
I
with
mean,
this.
can I just say he does look absurd? I
Like
this
absurd in a
is
good way
all-
or a bad way?
No, I mean it's a little weird at this point.
Dude, he
Like
loves
I'm
it.
not
lot of
as
energy
into
to
it.
lose.
He loves it, man. He loves it. Look at that. He does look nuts though, man. Like, yeah, this is
I told you it's theater.
okay. Right now, this is the best thing WWE can do. It's bananas as fuck, dude. This is great. This is very meta. He's got the Rasta shit happening with the big spikes. He looks nuts, man.
I mean, he does look nuts. It is kind of nutty.
And thank God he's got the red around his eyes. Otherwise, it would be a little
Other than thank God.
it would be a little sus.
He's doing like a haku dance or whatever the Usos used to do.
Haka.
A haka?
Haka.
Yeah, he's doing his own
A
version.
haiku. That's a poem.
A
right?
haiku. That's a poem.
That is a 17-syllable Japanese poem.
Maybe you know what? That's why
Wow.
he's doing it. He's mocking them.
Oh, you think he's mocking the
Uso,
with
the
the
whole
skirt and everything?
tribal-
You think?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
very
what
smart,
this
MJ.
is. It's like
Oh wow.
Look at that.
tribal. You know what I mean?
What
He's
other-
going-
Oh, you
Because
know
he's-
what, dude? That's very possible.
I do like the teeth on his
Okay.
chest, though, man.
Oh.
And you know what?
I do like Roman's big teeth too. His
Here's
new
a-
teeth are nice.
here- here's another thing.
Because it's
So,
bougie.
This
Bougie,
this
bougie.
may be out of left field, but that Venom movie is coming out with Carnage. Do you think WWE wants to capitalize on it with Finn
You know.
maybe winning tonight?
Well,
Um,
isn't it true that CMLL is it CMLL or
It's-
AAA that
it's
has a
AAA.
deal?
It's
AAA has
that.
a deal with Marvel,
Get
That's
outta
in
here.
Mexico. Though.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
but it's like the worst. So like the guys dress up like Wolverine, and they look terrible. They all look terrible.
It's so terrible.
Like none of it looks great, and it's like their costume people making it. It's not like a real Marvel costume.
My buddy Tony and I had a joke when Carlos Beltran was on the Mets that he was a guy called a Wolverine. And it was like, bro, I'm the Wolverine, but I'm Puerto Rican.
There's a guy that held up a sign that says Roman's favorite FPS is Yoshi Safari.
Wow, dude.
What?
Finn looks amazing. Bulked up. That makeup looks amazing. It's a shame that they work like 3 hours on this dude for him to get smudged up.
Is that really?
Seconds.
Is that how long it takes?
Yeah.
No,
that
I
has to
think
be so.
They're spraying this guy down with
it's
like
longer.
Krylon. Or it's Sharpies. Imagine if it was Sharpies.
It's just Crayolas.
Imagine they ribbed him and it's not going to come off of him like they did to Piper.
Meanwhile, Randy Orton's just pooping in his bag.
This is great, man. This is dope. I love seeing, like, that's a main event attraction, right? Like,
Yeah.
Balor.
Yeah, so here goes Finn Balor. So how long are they going to run with this? 20 minutes? They'll be done by 11.
It's 10:30. How you feeling?
I'm fucking tired.
You want to do some? I think you know what'll pep you up.
Yeah.
Do some play-by-play.
Play-by-play. I will. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Get juiced. Get juiced. I think Andrew's gonna go to bed right
He's
now.
about
guys.
to go do an enema.
I think he's. Jonathan said you're gonna do an enema. He's got that portable enema kit that he carries with him everywhere. It's like, dude, listen, tonight's the night. This is fun, man. I've had a lot of fun. I feel like this is like me personally. I feel like this is our zone when we do these watch-alongs. Like this is you get 3 to 4 hours of unfiltered Matt.
Rich.
Yes.
Finn Balor's nails are also painted black. I just want to let you
That
know.
had nothing to do with what I was talking about.
No.
If you can add something cool to the conversation, I'm here for it.
His tongue is also black.
Well, I think he had that purple Slurpee from 7-Eleven before.
Got it. That's how
All
he
right,
keeps his abs.
Let's see what we got here. 3 to 4 hours of insanity. Guys, if you have any like minor questions that maybe I can answer, that would be cool. I did my nip slip. That was from my buddy Alex. I shouted out my buddy Wayne Reyes. Just shouting out my dudes. Listen, you got to get your buds in from the back door. Make sure nobody knows they're there. This is a fun show. MG and Jonathan, what do you think?
I like it.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time, right?
Yeah.
It's weird. Is it a good
I'm
time?
hanging out with you guys too, though. So I guess there's that aspect of it.
Yeah. Is it a good time? Is it a good time
Oh,
for you
extreme.
guys because
there's smoke coming from under the ring, though.
Is it a good time for you guys because we're doing it together, or is it because it's like a light show?
Both.
And also,
For me.
like, how drunk are you guys right now?
I mean, I'm not drunk at all.
Did you come yet?
Well, I was going to say, Jonathan's
not yet.
probably.
What is happening?
Mr.
I'm
No
about to
Good.
confess something, actually.
Mr. No Good asks, New York question.
Yeah.
What is the most untrustworthy borough? Staten
Staten
Island.
Island.
Straight up.
Wow.
Straight up Staten
I think
Island.
Bronx is the answer here.
I was
Nah,
gonna
dude,
say,
like,
no one
Bronx-
never brings up the Bronx.
Bronx is gentle, man. You know what? Like, Bronx gets a bad rap because it's so far away from the lower boroughs.
Well, it's
but-
right by us.
It is, but you still got to pay a troll toll.
You do have to pay the troll toll to get into the boys' soul. Soul.
Finally, we get
All right.
extreme.
All right, here we go.
Joe Pearl sucks.
Nah, dude,
No, he's the best.
Dude,
We're done
shut
with the
up.
Joe Pearl stuff.
Hey, listen, we're done. No more Joe Pearl hate, man. That guy's great.
a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's-
we're now aligned.
He's a sweetheart, man. Like
We had a great
he's-
time with him.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
He was.
We had a great time with him. Jamaica, great time.
I still
with her.
want to know who he was voting for.
What do you mean?
He went voting
Canadian.
before, and I was like, "Who are you voting for?" You guys have
Canada.
a
No,
queen.
Canada had an election.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah,
dude.
but they just have a queen overlord.
What?
No.
They have a prime
No.
minister.
Multiverse of
Yeah,
Nightmare, Staten
because of
Island
the
is full of
tree.
vampires, and that is true.
That is absolutely true.
It's just a
Fucking guy.
freaking figurehead, dude.
I was microdosed by somebody at my job from Staten Island. She would just she would microdose me constantly.
Dirt people.
You sure she's not in conspiracy with the
Are you okay?
Persian man?
No, this thing is really
The
bad,
pinstripe
and I
suit.
can't keep it on.
I'm sorry, man.
What if Brock's under the
What's
ring?
your day like tomorrow?
You don't even want to know.
I mean, I asked.
I
you.
love these random questions.
I have meetings from like 10 o'clock all the way to 4:30.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
What is that? A whole lot.
Meetings.
I'm gonna
What are they
text you
doing here?
every hour.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you say?
I'm gonna text you every hour and tell
Well,
you I love you.
you can text me. I'm not going to be responding. I won't even.
I was gonna say, I know how this goes.
I just don't respond until it's like 4 hours later.
Now you can put
Staten
focus
Island is
mode
one of the
on.
most difficult places to get to.
Well,
during the pandemic, I had to go to a funeral in Staten Island.
Same here.
And it was, first of all, it was like going to a different country.
Yes, I agree.
And it's not far.
No.
Like, it's not far at
But it
all,
is.
but it is.
Yeah.
But, so, people from Staten Island, they go to the Rockaways to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know that. And it's like 35 minutes for them.
Yeah.
It's the same as us in Long Beach. So
Going
they
to
go
Jones Beach, yeah.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
So I'm like, and everybody from Staten Island. So at the funeral, we was like, oh yeah, you're from Queens. So I'm like, oh, we go to Rockaway. Do you go to the Rockaways all the time? I'm like, no, I haven't gone ever to the beach over there.
Ooh.
Oh, nice stomp.
It's Rockaway Beach is actually dope as fuck.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, that's what
it's
everybody's
fun,
saying
dude.
now, right?
It's nice. You know why? Because you can park.
And you got the boardwalk.
If you drive around a little bit, you can find free parking. It's like residential parking.
Yeah.
Like imagine if
But here's a question
imagine
for
if
you.
it was like
Oh,
Interesting.
So no one. Okay, they're back.
So like if you spent like 10 to 15 minutes, you can find like street parking. You're a block away from the beach.
Yeah.
It's nice. There's restaurants there. There's residential stuff there. It really depends on where you go on Rockaway Beach.
Interesting.
You know, because there's various shades of climate there. You know,
Got it.
where it's
Yeah.
like
Woo!
sketchy.
Oh my God.
Like there's sketchy areas and there's not.
Looking
You know,
minute
like
behind
I've
that.
done a lot of photo shoots at Rockaway
Yeah.
Beach, and it's dope. It's like 20 minutes from the house.
That's nice.
Quick.
We should go.
Go through Brooklyn. Yeah, I'd love to. My buddy, I got a quick story. My buddy Matt, he worked at one of these. I didn't know he worked there,
Okay.
but it was like an outdoor like hamburger place. And I had a photo shoot on the beach one day, and I turn around and I see this guy just coming over a sand dune.
No.
With like the gloves, the apron, and like the regalia of the burger place.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, yo, who the F is this murderer? And he was like, Rich. I was like, oh shit. This is my buddy. Rockaway Beach
You
is
just
nice,
pull out
man.
a
I like
mask?
it. You know what? You know what I like about Rockaway Beach?
What?
What the hell?
No syringes.
No more.
Yo.
No more. They cleaned up.
No
all
syringes.
syringes.
Like Coney
What did
Island,
he
that was
just-
my big deal.
Wait a minute.
What we pulled out a mask and put a mask on to go out in the crowd.
Oh my
I
God,
guess for
he
the
did.
leukemia.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He said, I'm
Wow.
only doing this spot if I wear a mask.
Why even do the spot?
I don't know, but he's got the Rock's
Oh,
Under
that's
Armour one
that's
on.
actually kind of funny.
That is kind of funny.
Big shout out to
Hey, and actually, it's
Kenzie
weird.
Abbott in the chat room, who says the Bronx is full of golems.
Full of golems? Clay made out of mud? What? So what does this guy call me? A golem. A
Like-
mud
And they made
person.
sure
Like
all
a
the
golem,
technical
like the Jewish
golem.
construct of a
Yeah,
hero,
golem, yeah.
or like a golem, like my brains, like that.
if they're gonna
like
break
golem.
this?
I thought I use both as monsters. Like I'll
Okay.
refer to it as it's both are okay.
Like this guy's a golem or he's a golem.
How strong is this glass?
Oh, they've
here it
gone through
comes.
this before. They're going.
He's gonna
through
be
it.
like, ooh ah. It's funny how Balor has his name on his back like a jersey.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You like sports.
I do.
You like sports. You said that with such spite, Rich.
It's not spite. It's I'm
Oh,
dude, I'm a fucking nerd.
I know. I am too,
Yeah.
but I kind of cross the lines.
But we're friends, Rich.
Sure.
Wow.
I've never acknowledged that.
Well, fuck.
Andy Serkis Venom 2 is gonna be metal as
People are
F.
excited for Venom, huh?
I'm excited that Woody Harrelson's gonna be Carnage.
So I'm curious how they're gonna do that. I
Yeah,
really
Rich
am.
and
Like
I
how
asked
good they're
you-
gonna make him
remember,
look.
Rich, I asked you about that, how they were gonna, if it was gonna cross into the MCU. How it
I think it
was.
is, dude. I think all this shit's gonna
Has
cross
to.
in the MCU. It's gonna be fucking gnarly as fuck.
They're
And I
hanging
want
on
that.
for dear life for that franchise, though. They
I-
don't let it go.
Yeah, dude, I want like Spidey, Venom, and Carnage to just show up, and I want the X-Men to show up too. Like I can do this for fucking 5 more hours, Andrew. I'm sorry.
That
when
No,
your
I'm
fa-
done.
you and I, if
when
you,
your
if
face
Rich,
when your
you-
face drops, you look like that Sultan picture I sent you from the
Yeah,
museum.
it does.
Rich, if you want to do
Yes.
a nerdy comic book MCU / how it all works thing on the Patreon, let's talk.
Oh, let's do it, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rich
Just
just
do it
wants to get
extra
through
and just-
tonight.
I
No,
wanna get
dude,
through
I'm
tonight.
good,
Rich is
man. Like,
good.
I'm,
It's me.
dude, I'm
good.
awesome right now. Surprisingly, I am very hyped up right now.
It was
Yeah.
those runs.
Oh my god! Wow, big table spot.
Big table spot.
That was a great table.
My God,
spot.
it exploded in multiple pieces.
Oh wow,
These
that was a
guys-
great table spot, guys.
These guys are putting on. This is a good match.
It's fun, dude. And Finn's makeup has not run,
Whatsoever.
which makes me think it's permanent.
Acrylic.
It's Sharpie. You're absolutely right. They just Sharpied on this poor
It's-
guy.
It also looks like for the fans of Judaica out there, it looks like Finn's wearing tefillin.
You know what? I can't do face paint. I gotta tell you, every time I've ever done it, my eyes. It irritates my eyes for like
Yeah.
days.
You need to get hyperallergenic shit, dude.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Most makeup heightens your allergens.
Is that what? Okay.
Yes, you need to get hypo. And I only know this because I've worked with numerous makeup artists. You need to get hypoallergenic makeup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Charlie says, Rich, check out Super Void Cinema on YouTube. They have great docs on unmade comic book movies.
I'm horny for it already.
Oh, me too.
I love
Speaking
it.
of docs,
I've been watching.
Did you see Harry?
Horny
Did you
Harry?
run into Harry?
Dude, big shout out to Horny Harry at Arthur Ashe Stadium. He's got a beautiful new girlfriend. I mean, like, that's very objectifying, but like, she's fucking, dude, she's dope as fuck, man. Like, I think she's another one of those. She's like in that echelon of like, yeah, like dudes like us need women to fucking make us
Like smarter
You
than
make us
probably-
cool.
Yeah, like
Here they go. Here's Finn firing up. Nice Pele kick.
ooh,
Yeah.
Superman punch.
So I was saying I've been watching a lot of Guillermo del Toro stuff on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool stuff.
He's great, man.
Yeah,
He's
he's
he's the best. But yeah, like that reminds me of there's like unadulterated stuff, and like it came out today that apparently Guillermo del Toro has like numerous unshot scripts that he's got on deck.
That's amazing. You know, I wonder why sometimes it's sitting. Is it just it's not good enough, or it's missing a piece? They need to have a final, like bring in another writer to complete the pieces.
Maybe it's stuff that's just like unshootable. Fuck, I wish I remembered. I wish I could remember what the name was, but there's a show debuting on Amazon from not Amazon, on Apple, that is an Isaac Asimov story. I think it's Foundation. I'm not
Foundation is
100%.
that is
Yeah.
Isaac Asimov.
And
I'm a big Asimov fan, so
it was apparently the most unshootable story ever.
Really?
Where James Cameron said, "Nope, like can't do it."
Really?
And James Cameron's the guy who did effing
yeah,
Avatar and like
oh, that's fascinating.
Terminator. So they're doing it for Apple, and it looks really good, and I'm very excited about it. Very nerdy.
I'm disappointed in the What If series. I thought it was going to be a little different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me too.
Have you watched them all?
I know. I only saw one, and I was like,
You gotta watch them all.
No, but
we're at the same spot then.
I
couldn't
feel
get-
like it could have
Oh.
been done differently.
It's What If
wow.
through the lens of the MCU.
Okay, got it.
They're not going through the comic.
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
you know?
That's
I'm
what I
sorry.
wanted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt real quick, but Finn got the shoulder up, but when he did, he low blowed Roman.
Ooh, love it.
Here we go. Let's see.
So you see
So he
right
went
here.
for it, got the
They're doing
spear,
this. Okay.
went for the pin.
Tap the
One,
nug.
2. Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love it.
That's a unique spot. I haven't seen that before.
But that does
Nah,
that
neither have I.
make Finn a heel, or does that make
No,
him...
he's a babyface. It's an Extreme
he's
Rules
the
match.
demon.
baby?
He's the demon. He's a heel as a demon. He's not. He's evil.
The Anunnaki.
He's the Anunnaki.
That's a very
Charlie
good spot.
Orr says, dude, Jodorowsky's Dune is a rabbit hole as well. If Jodorowsky did Dune, I feel like we'd be on a different
Dude,
timeline.
The
man.
guy next to us at the show
Yeah.
at Arthur Ashe was reading Dune.
Get the fuck
yeah,
outta
he
here.
was reading Dune while he was waiting for his friend.
Great book.
Oh,
Guys,
great friend.
if you haven't read Dune,
8,000
it's amazing.
pages.
It's amazing. It's so long.
It's Star
It's
Wars.
so good.
It's a weirdo Star Wars.
Dune,
Okay, so here we go. Here's where things are gonna happen. All right.
yes. Sorry,
By
I'm
the
talking
way,
about Dune.
Can we can real quick so we don't have to do this at the end?
Yes.
Denise and Sean are doing a post show on Fightful because we're not doing one.
Repeat that?
Are you telling people to go to another channel?
MG, what are you talking about?
Unless you
right now?
want to do one.
What's the
Do you
matter with
wanna
you
do-
right now?
Do you want?
No, go check out Sean. And also, Brian is doing one too.
I would say Brian, and I think Vinny are doing
Yeah,
one.
Brian's
on,
doing one.
F4W
Denise is doing one.
on
Brian
Twitch.
Alvarez or Brian?
Brian Alvarez.
Brian Rose.
Brian Alvarez.
Mhm.
Oh, he blocked it.
Wow. See? Triple
They're
Paramount
there. They're
spot,
the Usos. I
possibly.
knew the Usos were
Ooh,
gonna get involved.
Here we go. I hate that move, by the way.
The
Sling blade. Hate
really?
it. I hate the sling blade.
Do you hate it because
It's-
everybody does it, or do you hate it because
It looks
it's not
stupid.
Tanahashi?
People do it. Only 3 people really do it, right?
No, dude, a lot of people
Everybody's
do-
now doing it.
a lot of people do
Everybody's
the
now
sling
doing
blade.
it.
Well, Tanahashi does
Oh,
it. Finn.
Holy
and,
shit.
Did you come?
Seth.
yeah, that was it.
As you finally came, good for you, dude.
Fantastic match, this match.
It was a good match, man.
Roman putting on the
Just
mask
real
was
reactions.
a really good touch. by
Oh,
the
so
way.
good. Deegan has chimed in. The Usos dressed like a high schooler.
Oh,
What
that's
do you-
such a.
They're dressed up like Joey from Friends trying to be 19.
The Usos.
It's like such an original freaking take by.
The Users. Oh. What
Bray
the
Wyatt-
hell was that?
Bray
Oh,
Wyatt,
what the-
dude.
Oh my
What
no,
the-
stop.
Oh, dude. What? Are we getting a revitalized Finn Balor with the red? What's happening right now?
What,
This
he's
is spooky shit. This
recharging,
is spooky
bro?
shit, dude.
It is the spooky shit.
What
Oh no!
the f-
Oh, love it. Love it. Love it.
Oh.
He's getting juiced up.
They gotta have one spooky guy always, huh?
He's a good spooky
my
guy.
And they lost all their spooky guys.
Yes. But he's a good on occasion spectacle spooky guy. They're doing extreme stuff. Chair shots, table spots, Usos.
So I don't know if you guys heard it.
Oh my God.
When
oof.
Finn
Good table
went
bump.
through the table, and they were just
Hold on.
chanting "Holy shit!"
Wait a minute. Are they new jacking this segment?
Is Ryback showing
Wait a
up?
minute. It is new jack. They're new jacking it. The music's playing.
Dude, imagine if Homicide shows up, right?
Nobody would have a freaking clue who the hell that is.
Imagine all this to lose. So he has to win, right?
Oh, coup de grace.
I think all this is going to be to lose.
Andrew Zarian's least
told you
favorite
guys were
move
Oh,
right now.
by the way, Sling Blade number 2. Number 1 is this. Hate this
Oh!
move.
I know you hate this move.
What the
Oh, what?
I think Brock inadvertently comes out. and
Wait a minute.
caught-
How the hell did the rope break?
Oh, how did the rope break? How did Finn
This is
bust
nuts,
his
guy.
thigh up?
Yeah, he
This is
busted his
nuts.
thigh.
You know what's crazy? I can't imagine shaving my legs for a living.
They just whacked it. They don't even shave their legs.
Do you shave
anymore.
your legs?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's
been a while.
How does
Like,
it
I
feel?
did-
How does it feel?
Oh, amazing.
Like
When you get used to it,
like
it's
the
amazing.
first time you do it, do you feel all effed up? Oh
Roman
my
Reigns.
god, Roman Wayne.
Hold on, Jonathan. You shave your legs, no?
Excuse me? No.
You don't shave your legs?
Jonathan, you don't
No.
shave your legs?
I just don't have hairy legs. We discussed this.
Oh, yeah. MG,
Remember
you,
you were
right?
stoned, Rich,
I
on
did in my
edibles,
20s.
just rubbing my thigh and
Oh, dude,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like what like
So
okay.
soft his legs.
That was one of the things in Vegas where I was like, Andrew, look how
soft.
unnaturally soft this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah, yeah.
arms and legs are.
And he said he moisturizes.
Yeah, man, just a lot of lotion, a lot of lube. It's the butt lube. You spray it on your body.
Oh,
So
fascinating.
wait a minute. Balak
Okay.
got out of that ring really weird.
What happened?
I don't know, it like broke character and he rolled out. He didn't roll out like in character.
What happened?
Roman won. Okay.
Yeah,
we
so
all
they got to
got
clear
that
him out
right.
for
Brock?
You
So
think
who
there's
did
a-
that?
there's a
Something breaks.
segment?
Fucking Sting.
Why are they looking up? So are they telling the story of a fluke?
Oh, like a spirit? Like what?
A spirit?
Is it gonna be Haku?
Oh, what if they do like a thing? It's like the monkey's paw, right? You got your wish, but there's a consequence.
Oh yeah. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Sabu!
It's dude.
Good.
It's always Sabu.
It's Sabu!
What a friggin' weird ending, huh?
Weird. You know, I didn't hate it.
Great match. Great match.
I thought the match was really good.
Let me finish it.
Yeah.
MG, are you behind?
I've been behind like the whole time. Like
He's
No,
still on the
really?
entrances.
MG, you need
Oh,
better.
that actually looked
It looked pretty brutal.
like, why would you take that spot in the dark?
You need better internet.
You know, maybe you should stop doing that stupid move.
Maybe you should stop looking at porno all the time.
That was a button. That was a release.
That's a good
Yeah, done well.
that's a good spot.
Yeah, unique spot. You can't deny that. It's never been done before.
Wow, very interesting.
I didn't hate it.
Also, this keeps Finn strong because A, never lost the belt, and B,
He lost with a fluke.
unforeseen doings.
Unforeseen doings. A malfunction.
A spook.
the word.
I love that. I love the tribal
Spookaki.
tattoos on this guy.
Spookaki.
Spookaki. That's what.
It's
that's
when,
what Jess.
it's when there's too
So-
much spooky
That's when.
So-
That's what Jess needs to write on her.
on the cup.
on the cup.
Spookaki.
Spookaki. Cream pie and spookaki.
That's
So
our Halloween
if you
item.
remember, the same thing happened with Montez
that's good.
Ford on the table on SmackDown.
Say that again.
The same thing happened with Montez Ford on this and on the table.
Oh,
on
is
SmackDown.
that what happened? With
Interesting.
Mon-
Yeah,
yes,
it
it
just
is. Yes,
dropped.
it is. Oh my god.
So does
I
Roman
wonder
have
what
like a
came
spooky
first.
spirit?
I wonder
Maybe
what came
he's-
first.
No, maybe-
it was an accident, or they said, "Oh my God, that's brilliant, and let's go with it," or they planned it all along. Mm.
Fascinating. How long does Roman hold this belt for?
He
I got
should
a
hold
story
it
about this
until-
main event, by the way.
Please.
Do you see how they're pushing that main event for Raw to open Raw?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is playing a part in this.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
With the networks.
is Paul Heyman holding the title upside down also playing a part? Is it going to be the Miz?
No,
Is
it's the Miz.
gonna f up Roman?
I see what you're saying, Andrew.
Uh-oh.
Do you see what I mean?
There's a little network war going on, isn't there?
There
Like
is. And
quiet.
WWE's
Yes.
in a very uncomfortable, and it's not their fault. They're in a very uncomfortable position trying to appease two separate brands.
But are they in a comfortable spot for two brands
Look how awesome this guy
playing
is.
against
huh?
each other?
For making
Roman's the
money,
best,
they're in a
dude.
very
Roman's
comfortable.
awesome.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up, but I do
All
want to
right.
say that there is a within certain people within both networks,
Mhm.
they're being very hyper focused in on what the others are getting,
Mhm.
right? The haves and the have-nots.
Absolutely.
There is a thought that SmackDown gets more big time acts
Yes.
and big time moments where Raw doesn't. And the reality is, the people that are thinking this really don't follow the product too much. And
Right.
I'm gonna have to say this all over again this week.
Yeah.
But it has to do more with this is why I keep saying perception and optics are so important.
Absolutely.
Because when you don't watch wrestling or don't follow it, you're just a casual fan, and all you read online about is how terrible Raw is, how it's almost impossible to watch, and how awesome SmackDown is.
Right.
Right? So what does that do to your perception? Then you see a guy like Roman Reigns is the champion. And you see, Edge is there, and Cena came back, and Lesnar is there, and all these dudes are there. What does that do? You got to counter it. So that's why they've been pushing this. After every Roman thing, they've been pushing. There's a big title match on Raw to kick the show off.
It's kind of, it's very interesting, and it's almost like it makes SmackDown more fun.
Because it's treated more as a sport, a competitive sport, while Raw is a variety show for 3 hours.
But, do you think that 2-hour time limit, do you think obviously it's easy to write for 2 hours as opposed to 3 hours, right? 2 hours on a Friday night versus 3 hours on a Monday night. With so many different variables, right?
Oh, it is, yeah. I think Fridays are worse of a night. Oh, shit, hold on.
Oh, uh-oh.
All right, I got to wrap it up.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Love all of you.
Love you.
I'll see you all on Tuesday for We're Live, Pal. And then on Thursday for the Matt Men podcast. And then everything else that we're going to be doing. So, any plugs, guys? You want to get your plugs in?
We should talk about.
Fucking hurry up.
Patreon, to YouTube.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Oh, God.
Love you guys. Hey.